Kevin Smith in studio to join the program.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Kevin. Isn't this something? Our new digs.
I gotta say, it's hauntingly familiar.
You've been in here.
That I've been here before. I don't know why.
You've been in here.
Deja vu. Last time I was here, though, there were no windows in this place.
Yeah. Well, what a waste.
Look at that great big window behind you, man.
Saying, look at that great view of another building.
Yeah, we've seen some nudity through there. There's some girl that would exercise.
We haven't seen her in a while,
but she shut her shades, and they haven't opened yet. And she could be dead, just smelling the apartment up.
You guys are nudity magnets.
Yeah, love it.
Last time I was with you guys, people were having sex.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember
right?
on the
Paltalk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have the Paltalk hooked up in here. I don't know why. They kept promising that we were going to get it. And the computers are here, the Paltalk cameras are here, but for some reason it's not hooked up yet.
Right.
Eagerly awaiting that because people like that.
The best part of waking up.
Yes.
Folgers in my cup that morning.
A little bit of cyber sex.
Oh my God. Stephen from Bayshore, make sure you grill Kevin over recommending War of the Worlds.
Somebody didn't agree with that.
Remember, I think I asked you. I said, "What's?" Did
you watch it finally?
I hated it.
I watched it again.
I hated it,
and I like it.
I like it.
I
can, I've met with people that don't like it either and kind of give me crap for it, but I like it. I think
you got to get over the cruise factor in it.
Is that what bugs you about it? Cruise?
No, it was so hokey. Like
watching those things walk across
that. Yeah, it was so cool.
That stuff was cool.
Great.
But the continuity in the movie was ridiculous, and I take that stuff pretty seriously.
The son should have died. I'll give you that. The son should have died. Don't make it a happy ending where everybody's alive. Kill the kid.
Well, they collect all this food to go to the other house, and this other house is like this beautiful, pretty much like mansion, and it has like a refrigerator.
They didn't even check the fridge.
They didn't even check the fridge or the cupboards for food.
Some little details.
And then how about
he was trying to be polite to his wife and
polite. The world is getting destroyed. And then they go to sleep downstairs, right? And they wake up in the morning. They didn't notice that a jumbo jet crashed into their house.
They noticed. They all ran down into.
They thought it was one of those big things destroying the neighborhood, but it turned out to be it was a plane that crashed.
But then he walks upstairs and there's the fuselage in his living room, and he's just casual about it.
They're in the basement.
Weren't there no bodies or something too? Like no bodies all over the place?
Yeah, I think they were zapped.
And then and why was his the only car that ran? Explain that one, Kevin.
The solenoid. They had to replace the solenoid.
Explain that one.
They did explain that. They did explain that in the beginning. The guy was fixing something.
The electromagnetic pulse.
So why couldn't he fix other people's cars? He could only fix one car?
He was zapped like a second later. Remember? Like Tom Cruise is driving away and the dude's
he's got an answer for everything.
And he gets fried.
There was an electromagnetic pulse from these things that killed the solenoid in the cars.
Of all cars except for Tom Cruise's.
No, he had to replace.
Yeah, I know, because the mechanic helped him out.
It.
But then the mechanic got zapped right after that.
He left in his car, though. He ran over to the mechanics and he stole the car the dude was working on.
I mean, you can't just take a solenoid out of any car and put it into any car. You need like a solenoid that works.
And then he's driving down the highway and all the cars are off to the side of the road. Just
That's always a little convenient. Even Independence Day. Come on. They drove down to Washington. One side of the road was plugged.
That seems to be the thing to fear the most in the case of an alien invasion is how traffic-ridden.
Traffic-ridden.
Every one of those movies, it's just like a series.
Because it was 5 hours to drive down to Atlantic City, and that was just Memorial Day weekend. Right. Picture giant aliens blasting people.
Just run across the car top.
But they're all swerved out of the way, so he had a perfect path down the road, more or less. It's like I picture rush hour traffic. Everyone's batteries die at the exact same time. The cars are just in that position.
You didn't find Lil Dakota Fanning adorable?
I thought she was dope.
She was adorable. I thought they could have done a much better job.
I think she's a midget with that acting ability.
A gotta be a
human
being
fidget.
that just happens to be a midget.
Them's not babies, them's fidgets.
Yeah, I like that movie, man. I know some people don't, but I dug it.
It wasn't bad, but...
Well, now you're reining it in. Now you went from it was horrible.
Feeling a little better. Basement scene, it was pretty tense.
Well, you explained some things to me, so...
I need to be there when you watch it. And we can pause it, and you can vent, and I can think about it like this. It's just a movie. You're like, all right, and we watch it more.
I bought it on your recommendation and watched half, and I didn't
half?
Not something
you must have loved it.
Not something happened. I'll watch the rest.
Yeah.
All right. I saw Poseidon.
And?
I kind of liked it. And that movie's getting horrible reviews.
Yeah.
I went to see that opening weekend as well.
I'll tell you why I
never
liked
thought
it.
I would say this, but I prefer the original to
The original? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the original has
it was
a
lacking,
better story.
Leslie
way
Nielsen
better
as the
story.
captain alone makes it a better movie.
Lacking a
better
Shelley Winters factor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
better story, better characters, and much better dialogue.
Right.
The dialogue in this Poseidon is god-awful.
Terrible. It felt like there were maybe 15 lines in the whole movie.
Yeah, they didn't talk much.
The one good thing they had going for them is they start moving toward that wave like within the first 10-15 minutes.
Really?
Well, the movie's only an hour and
Good.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
it's
short.
I don't think it's an hour and a half.
I don't want to know so much about, like the old Irwin Allen disaster movies were always about, the first hour was having to learn about everybody's life.
the world.
Setting it all up.
Right.
And then the disaster and how their different personalities work out. Just flip the boat over, for God's sake, we'll learn about them later.
I'll tell you, I started.
It'll make you, if you see the new one, you'll long for Irwin Allen.
Yeah?
Because they get to the boat flip way too early, and you just don't care about anybody.
You know what everybody's forgetting? That in between, there was a TV movie Poseidon made that everyone forgot about. I tuned it in this
not too long
this
ago.
weekend. It was on.
Steve Gutenberg's.
Yeah, Steve Gutenberg. I tuned it. I'm tuning in, and I see a scene from the upside down. It just flipped. The Christmas tree is up against the ledge up top. They're climbing up, and I'm expecting to see, Cornelius from Planet of the Apes. What's his name? Roddy McDowell. He'll always be Cornelius to me. Expecting to see him, and I see this big bloated Steve Gutenberg up on top, and I'm like, what the hell movie is this? And I was like, oh yeah, they made a TV movie Poseidon. That's always convenient to do.
Yeah, and they made with like $5 million.
Yeah, $5 million, and they always put it out. I think they do that on purpose when they know that a major theatrical version's coming out, so it confuses people and they watch it.
I saw Poseidon on the iMac though. That's what made it great.
On the would you download it like a?
I mean, the
IMAX.
IMAX.
Yeah,
I keep saying iMac for some reason. IMAX. That's what made it great.
Watched it on a computer. It's wonderful.
I was like, wow, streaming. I would imagine that would make it a little bit better, but
and Kurt Russell was there.
And Kurt Russell, you can't go wrong with Kurt Russell.
Well, overboard.
I saw Dreamer, dude. I saw Dreamer, the movie with him and Dakota Fanning last summer, and that made me cry. I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
There was and nobody ever thought to put him into a movie with Chris Christopherson and make Chris Christopherson his dad. It was such a genius.
There's one Kurt Russell movie, though, that is just the best. Him, Sly Stallone.
For action and laughs all packed into one.
Action, laughs, all in one major motion picture.
Tango and Cash. Nothing beats it for just laugh after laugh.
Oh, what a fantastic motion picture.
Intentional and unintentional laughs, or are they all unintentional?
Just the barbs, the witty barbs,
That could not be funny ever. Under any circumstances, under any drug, it can't be funny.
Stallone trying to be charming is enough to make my stomach turn. Whenever he wears glasses and tries to cut it apart.
Thanks for dropping in.
That was pretty
really?
That
thank you. Thought we'd go to the zoo and see the tiger. The zoo. The tiger's the retard.
Do you have any interest in the Rocky sequel that's coming out at Christmas?
Purely humorous.
Really?
No, but actually I hear it's if it was just Rocky getting in the ring again and trying to pull off the same thing, but them acknowledging that he's older and this is like the last hurrah could be good. Not calling it Rocky, whatever the number is, just called Rocky Balboa. That's kind of cool.
What's he doing? And is he fighting again?
Yeah.
It's going to stink.
But there's some boxing involved.
It's going to stink.
Of course there's boxing involved.
What, does he fight his dignity in a room?
Tries to find it.
It sounds like a better story than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That's all. Wow. That's all.
If they did the right thing, maybe he'll die in the end. I think that would be a point.
That would be, but you know something? What movie where people die in the end does well? It's really
Schindler's List.
Heartfelt. There you go. I pardon you.
One guy during the opening credits.
I think when
high body count.
Let me. When they expect people to die, high body count. Then it does well. Whenever like the lead character dies, we found out that the movie doesn't really do very well.
There was a big movie this weekend where a couple lead characters died.
Really?
Very well.
No, you made a good point, too, because Titanic really bombed.
Last Stand?
Yeah. Well, one of them died.
Yeah.
One of the leads died. One didn't.
And one had their heart go on.
Yes, go on.
In a
fat
big
pig hanging onto a door.
My life will go on.
So can we talk about the you guys coming back to terrestrial?
Sure.
I know you've talked about it to death, but I haven't.
This is just ridiculous that they hired us back.
It's insane.
It makes no sense.
Just like you can't be here anymore, and then they're like, please come back.
That's pretty much how it went down.
We were such persona non grata to the entire company for years.
Right.
There was a literal hatred between the two camps.
Right.
When they gave us the boot, we felt that, what we did, pretty tasteless, awful, a lot of outrage. But if they just wouldn't have knee-jerked and kept us in there...
but you guys didn't actually do it. Other people did.
No.
You just talked about it.
Other people did it. We talked about it, but not even that. Like, the newspaper blew it so far out of proportion. Right. There was a couple in St. Pat's, and a spotter was with them. What we got was a phone call. Blunk, we plunked the line down. He goes, we're here at St. Pat's, and they're doing balloon knot. It's all that was said. And in the paper, it was a blow-by-blow, sexy description of graphic sex at St. Pat's. And we're like, that never, ever happened.
Feet away from worshipers.
Yes, only feet away from worshipers. It was like me and Opie were homos on the altar. Right. That's the picture that the press was trying to...
Give me the chalice.
Yeah, give me the chalice.
I'm almost there.
I want to make a cocktail out of it. Like, they pictured just the most heinous thing because of the way it was reported, when... in all actuality, the broadcast itself was well within FCC compliance. Right. We didn't curse. There wasn't any graphic description of sex. There was a knee-jerk because some people got on Viacom, who at the time owned Infinity, who we worked for. Right. There was a lot of companies that Viacom owned, Paramount Pictures, Blockbuster Video. So when you get this big conglomeration, all these other companies are going, hey, what if these two idiots make it so people don't come into Blockbuster or don't watch Paramount Pictures or buy this brand of coffee or whatever the hell else they owned at the time. So they said, well, two heads, lop them off. And we went. They paid us for the 2 years we were out.
At that point, you guys were on this station?
We were on WNEW right down the road.
And about 20 others.
About 20 other markets around the country, do an afternoon drive.
And was it part of Infinity or was it part of...
Infinity Broadcasting. But Infinity was part of Viacom,
right?
Which, owns everything.
Since then, they've split.
They've split, and now it's just CBS Radio. So they got rid of us, but they had to pay us to keep us from working somewhere else. Right. See, they did not want us to work... the truth is against Howard.
Right.
Clear Channel would have picked us up and put us in mornings against Howard Stern. They didn't want that, so they just paid us to keep us off the air for 2 years.
So now, in the 2 years that you were off the air and paid to be off the air, are you struggling against the two feelings of like, boy, it'd be nice to work, but this is awesome getting paid now?
Every friend we know was like, dude,
it's great, you're getting paid.
How cool is this, dude?
Dude,
you're getting paid, you do nothing.
I would be in that camp, sir. I would be in the camp,
dude. But for the first few, even months, it's cool. You're like, I got the world at my fingertips. Right. Whatever I want to do.
You can sleep till...
Where do I want... Let me spin the globe and throw a dart. Where am I going this week? Doesn't even matter. Amex... It's all on Infinity Broadcasting. It was great.
The first 3 months, I would say, was
3 months
was great. After that, you're like, man, we could. First of all, this isn't a job,
right?
Yeah,
and we could get paid by someone else to have fun because that's what we do.
Yeah, we love doing radio.
And you're a creative person. When you're not allowed to, when they're telling you you're not allowed to create, that plays with you a little bit too.
After a few months, you're sitting there going, you realize, hey, now I'm not working on St. Thomas. And now I'm not working in California. Wherever you are, it's like you're not working. And the bitch of it is, everyone you know has jobs. Right. So you can't hang with your friends. You're not hanging out.
It's not like you're in your early 20s, like, hey, let's get some beer and go to the beach for the day.
Right. yeah, everybody you know is working.
You're pretty much by yourself.
So you wind up doing a lot of traveling at first, and then you just wind up calling your agent and going, dude, anything? Is there anything on the horizon even? A light at the end of the tunnel? And that's an XM satellite. They were constantly inquiring, but always at loggerheads. We had the opportunity to get out of the deal with Infinity, but they had this big, long contract written up that we wouldn't be able to talk about past present, future employees of the company.
Well, it was the Howard clause.
It was the Howard thing. They didn't want us talking about Howard.
Let's be honest here. It was the Howard clause. And every time we mentioned Howard, as we moved forward with our careers, it would cost us $100,000 each.
Yeah, it would have cost us $100,000. Yeah,
under this contract.
Yeah.
Under this thing that would get us out of the contract, so we could go work for Clear Channel or whoever else at the time.
Someone else. So we just we decided, look, we're
like,
done with this, going to sit out.
How do we move forward? And they wanted this for the rest of our careers. So it's like, how do we move forward with our radio careers and never mention that ass? That was not cool to us.
We couldn't talk about why we got fired, like what happened. Like, people wanted to know what happened to us for 2 years. We wouldn't have been able to mention it.
So how did you get around it?
We didn't sign the contract. We sat out. We sat out for 2 years, almost 2.5 years, and then XM came along after we were done getting paid off by Infinity, and they hired us. So we went over there, and that was pretty cool. I mean, especially the fact that we had jobs again.
Right.
We were able to be creative and get back into the swing of things. And the cursing and talking about anything you want to talk about is really cool. And that's what happened for 18 months. And then, Howard decided he was going to go to satellite. And
I thought he invented satellite radio.
He did. Well, if you listen to the pioneering spirit he has, we were never acknowledged that we had been doing it for, a year before, at least a year before. And it was like, I'm revolutionizing everything, Robin. I'm the king of everything. It didn't matter what happened.
You got the impression like
Robin,
you are the Rich Little of the 21st century.
I try. I really do try. But
every voice is a home run.
He just went off about how he revolutionized. People walk around like slugs, Robin. I did the 1 foot in front of the other. It's called walking. Everyone does it now. Everyone. Ripping me off. So we obviously were in satellite first.
Right.
He went. He's the pioneer. All right, we'll give him that one. Whatever. Have fun. And then, David Lee Roth took over over here. And,
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, David Lee Roth. Thank you.
Giving, apparently.
Diamond Dave. Boozy, bap. Where'd he go? That didn't last too long. And we kind of started knowing that something was up.
Right.
Like, we would have liked the job right out of the gate. And
we tried. We tried to make this deal a while ago.
There was a kick in the ass factor.
They weren't ready.
And even Stern knew about it because he'd be on his show going, those two idiots, Opie and Anthony, they'd have had the world by the, they would have known, they would have had this seat, they would have been here, but they screwed up their careers. And now, and we're sitting there going, we got a great gig over at Satellite and everything, but we were heirs to the throne. This does suck, And they hired David Lee Roth, and then we, heard that wasn't working out. So we started going, I wonder if this is going to work out. And then to get to the two companies, CBS and XM, to actually work together is like Apollo 13, when they tried to get the CO2 thing to work from the command module to the lunar module. That's how CBS and XM, there were 20 adapters that had to be used between, and lawyers and agents, and just like one person didn't get the other. Two computers trying to talk, just didn't understand the language.
Right.
So one day, we get a call from our agent, and it's like, guys, it's going through. Congrats. Pop the champagne. This is amazing. I cannot believe this deal is happening. The very next day, sometimes not even the day, later in the day, guys, guys, it fell through. This just will never happen. It's, we tried. It's just, and the ups and downs, and then finally hammered out. Got the deal, and then to walk in here and go, okay, how the hell did this happen?
That is strange. Now, had you ever been in this room prior to this?
No. We took a couple tours.
We were up here one night when we weren't supposed to be.
Yeah, a couple
creeping around.
I think Big Kev described it appropriately as like being in Saddam's palace or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like the Saddam, when the army rolled in, kicked Saddam out, and they're swimming in the pool. Or
that's a great way to look at it.
Or when Tony Montana got Frank's house. Yeah. That's another one. Hey, Frank.
And we know it's driving him nuts. He makes believe it's not and all that, but it's driving him nuts.
I don't care.
And now he wants to make this same deal, but the little doggy company over there is spending way too much money.
Now, when you pay a guy $500 million like that, the last thing you want him to do is go somewhere else
and give it away.
See, the good thing is we work cheap.
That's
so people don't care about selling us off like the whores we are.
That's right.
So you've exponentially increased the amount of listeners you guys have by the fact that you
amazing.
Are on where in New York,
New York, Philly, Boston, Dallas. I'm looking at the list right now. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and West Palm Beach.
For now.
For now, more to be added.
More to be added.
More to be added, and XM's great. We love going over there. And it keeps us from getting mad at the bosses here. If we got something we want to do that's going to be outrageous and be a problem, we don't have to argue our point here. We go, okay, we'll wait. We'll do it over there.
So what happens at a certain point? This show ends. The CBS show ends at what time?
8:45, 8:50.
And what's it go to then? Just some music?
No, then we take the mics.
We have 5 minutes to get downstairs. In the lobby, they give us handheld mics, and then we broadcast the walk to XM.
We walk, talk to people on the street, screw around on the street. So we have Rich Voss, sometimes a comic, and we have him just barge into a Starbucks, introduce him as a comic, and start doing like this most heinous stand-up ever. And just the people are stunned that it's happening. The employees don't know to kick him out yet, because it's one of those things that like a bombing that just happens literally with Voss sometimes that just happens, and people are shocked. They're like, "What is going on here?" Because Kenny gives the big intro, and now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, and people are like, having my coffee. What the hell is this? Talk to homeless people on the street, and then we, go back to the XM studio and broadcast from there.
For another couple hours.
Yeah, would have liked to have broadcast from one studio,
but it's impossible.
But that was part of the deal that the computers talking to each other didn't get.
Right.
They want us here,
but something good creative
and they want us
out of it because you can walk over.
Yeah, the walk
becoming the
and the atmosphere is so much different that it keeps us. I think in here. We know where we are.
Right.
We got to talk like, we're at Grandma's house. Right. And over there,
you have to think 3 feet ahead of each statement. It's a little tough. When I sat down, I was just like, can't curse, must not curse.
I know, you're so used to it. We're used to it. And then when we get over there, the second we get on the street, it's nothing but F, we're just throwing them out like crazy.
By the way, you can curse here.
You got the delay.
Yeah, they got the dumb.
Fuck it.
Ooh, see. Now that's gonna be dumped, and we're gonna have a problem.
But see, I'm just showing Kevin that we can curse here.
Yeah, but you're being very bold. They should have a TV that has the dump guy, so you can look to see if he's taking a whiz or something.
Yeah, to make sure he's not dozing off.
Going
for coffee,
sitting there reading a comic book.
It seems like everything's under control. I'll walk down the hall and get myself a cup of
Kevin in there. Kevin isn't really known for.
Kevin's not gonna curse. They're gonna
sing.
They're gonna have a normal interview. They're gonna talk about movies. I'm gonna go get some food.
This is the easiest job in the world.
Right.
What did he say?
He hears it from the bathroom.
All right. So the show on CBS ends at 8:45.
Yeah, 8:45, 8:50.
But normally the morning drive time shows used to go to 10 a.m. or something like that. And what was the idea there? Just like really drive time ends by 9 o'clock? I thought that was weird. Like,
no, the only
most people are at work.
See what it comes down to. The only way XM wanted this deal was if we did exclusive material for them.
Right.
So they need a couple of hours.
And there's only so much radio we could do in a day. Right now, we're committed to do 5 hours a day.
Right.
Sometimes we do 6.
Sometimes we do 6. If we're feeling it, but that's why.
But if CBS went to them and said we want them to do 6 to 10, XM was going, hey, excuse me, we'd like a little piece of them here. We brought them back.
Money talks.
Money talks.
You watch.
And XM is probably happy because you guys are here, and it means more people will listen to the show, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm going to pick up the XM." Or
something. We get to promote XM too, which
without paying.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, because the people that listen, to us until 9 o'clock,
right?
They might want to hear what we're going to say from 9 to 11 or 12 o'clock.
Kind of a genius business deal, man.
Yeah. They kind of
we like it a lot.
We like it. It is something that hasn't been done before. A lot of people go from terrestrial radio and simulcast on satellite. They do things like that, but to have 2 shows with a continuity thread through it,
right.
But they're almost 2 different shows like this. We're pioneers.
We got to take a break. We're a little late.
Yep.
Kevin Smith in studio. We'll talk about Clerks II and also other movies, and we got to get into this Bonds thing. This Bonds thing is making us laugh hard this morning. They didn't get the call. They didn't get the call when he hit 7:15.
Think it was out of spite. Someone.
I don't know. We got the clip. It's really funny to listen to, but the local radio there in San Francisco did not get the call when he hit the big home run there. So we'll get into that next and other things. It's the ONA virus spreading across America. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show.
We love just yapping during the commercials. Well, sometimes the mics go on, and we're still talking.
We got a full studio today. We got Kevin Smith, Clerks II, coming out in July. He's getting standing ovations already.
But they were French people, so.
But they were French people.
French.
Good point. Good point.
Did they really like mock the Da Vinci Code?
I don't know.
Did they poo-poo it?
But most of the poo-pooing came from like critical community.
Yeah.
However, they screened that movie Marie Antoinette, Sofia Coppola movie.
Yeah.
And they were quoted as saying they were in the press screening. There were Gaelic boos, which I guess is supposed to mean French.
Gaelic boos.
How can you discern a boo, an American boo,
from a
French
Gaelic boo?
Gaelic was an Irish boo.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Gaelic?
Isn't Gaelic Irish?
A Celtic boo.
A Celtic boo. And of course the voice of Jay Mohr, everyone.
Yes, Jay. Back in our studios.
Can I give props to Jay for a second?
Of course.
Back when we were doing the casting for Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and I met with Jay, and I wrote about meeting with Jay because I thought he was a very cool guy. We had nothing for him in the movie because he's far too talented for my crap.
Didn't have this at the time.
Exactly. We had no coin.
This. Look at my little smile.
Jay was one of the funniest people I've ever sat down with. You dropped that line, which I still quote to this day and tell people is my own, where you were like, you said it's like a retarded. You were describing some person's reaction. You're like, it's like a retarded child looking at a Ferris wheel.
Just laughing at a retarded. Yeah. But I probably just stole it off Bob Kelly. If you read Whackbag.
Don't read the message boards.
But he was giving you guys props then. That was like 2000, and he was talking about being on the show.
It's Opie and Anthony, Kevin.
Yes.
Joe's,
in case you're like, you guys, because you know when you make the rounds, you're on like rape kit and crawl space in the morning. And you get town to town. I realize, like, as I'm saying it to Kevin, he just paid me like the sweetest compliment. I'm like, it's Opie and Anthony, Kevin. You know, in case you forgot their names, because God forbid,
rape kit and crawl space.
God forbid I take a compliment
in the morning.
I figure most people listening know what show we're on, but you're right. I guess we should have.
I so want to be that now. I want to be rape kit and crawl space.
Wait, we're going to do promos and everything now.
You're welcome, sir.
Rape kit and crawl space.
Morning.
Hey, how you doing there, rape kit? We got a guys wacky show. Oh, guys, yeah, and the hole has to be there.
Have you played the hole for Kevin? Yeah.
No.
Do we have any versions? We don't have a woman on the show. We've been told by XM, like at the beginning when they actually thought they could tell us stuff, that we should have a woman on the show.
Right. Well, everybody has told us that over the years.
Yeah, over the years, for some reason,
to balance it out,
balances it out. That way, it's not so offensive to. So we listen to all these women on other radio shows and go, why would we possibly? Why would we want that on our show?
It's tokenism.
Wait, no,
so now we just have this on the soundboard. So now whenever anything
Anthony.
is said, boy, Opie, sometimes you're such a faggot.
Stop it.
All right.
Come on, stop.
Okay.
Now, hold on.
That's all you need. Perfect hole.
Yes. Lou.
Yeah.
Rachel.
You've come back.
Be good to her.
You be good to her.
Now play Sandy Kane getting a thumb.
Oh.
A woman's whole job on radio is to ruin anything fun.
Yeah, anything funny.
What do you mean on radio?
Are you right?
Sandy Kane. She does a public access TV show. She's an old vaudevillian stripper.
I don't play it.
It's the only way I can describe her.
There's no way Kevin hasn't seen her. She's like 100. Like if Joan Rivers had large breasts and was a stripper, and she has I know we're on free, right? So
yeah.
Joan Rivers without the plastic surgery.
And she puts like those little those eyes that wiggle that are on like little people.
Yeah, on her toy.
And she's like,
on her marital aid.
Mr. Toy. But at least so cool. And she's like super jade.
And she turns it on, and as it vibrates, she puts it down on the desk, and it walks around on its own. He's walking.
I ain't got no body. No, I'm just kidding.
Smells like a Star-Kissed can.
Yeah, she's quite the catch. We gotta have her back on. Although she's a little unruly as far as her language goes.
We'll have her back. I don't know where she's been.
Uh-oh.
And then she's got this thing.
She's not dead.
Then she's got the thing growing out of her.
The thing.
The
Kevin
thing that
Smith.
looks like an ear.
Did you go? You went to con?
I did. I went to Cannes, sir.
That's
Can.
the con. I just thought it was goofy. To
I think
say con.
it's either or. I believe it's Cannes, but a lot of people say.
Us Jersey guys
some
will say
people
can.
go one step further and say cons.
I love Jimmy
They add
Can.
the S at the end.
Jimmy Can.
The world's greatest also ran. That was for you, not for me.
Oh, I know.
Okay, good.
I'm
he
the
does it
first
for
one that
himself.
crashes myself.
Yeah, he definitely crashes
Believe me,
himself.
I crash myself. I know when I lay an egg.
What's the name of the blonde guy? Jay and Silent Bob.
Jason Mewes.
Oh my God! I'm helpless.
He's funny.
Like I'm helpless when I watch the movie.
He's funny. He just celebrated his third sober birthday finally.
Oh, God.
Wow.
It was really, really in a bad way. However, he pissed me off fairly recently because he was supposed to come over for the screening.
I'm available.
I
I
believe
just got divorced. I have
Jay-
$46 in a house.
J parentheses Mohr and
Let's
Silent
do
Bob.
Fletch, man.
Yes.
That was the rumor
That
for like
would've been
5
it.
years.
Yeah.
He was making Fletch with me.
Nice.
I'm like, I probably would have heard about it. I'm like,
Probably would have gotten a call.
how come all of a sudden I start talking about like Colin when I'm talking about Fletch? I talking like, shut up, stupid. You're not that magnanimous.
Anything you could talk about and pissed you off?
About Mewes? Yeah, he was supposed to come to Cannes, and he got to the airport, and I guess they were going to stick him in coach.
Oh, well, what's wrong with that?
He's
Either that or
very
search him.
claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Because I guess when he was a kid, when his mom was a pretty bad junkie, and she used to like drop him off at strangers' houses and
beat him with a plane.
They'd stick him in a closet for like hours at a time. So he gets pretty claustrophobic.
Could only beat him in a cloth seat, not a big leather one. Free drinks.
So he opted against being beat with a plane.
Here's Jimmy. This is my new impression. This is Luke Costello. You say, what? She beat him with a plane?
What, she beat him with a plane?
But I gotta, you know what? If they bump me to coach to go across the Atlantic, I'd take a cab home
That's
myself.
what I said.
I'd
just
coach
like,
it
I
right
get
to
it.
home.
I get
That's
it.
a long
It's
flight.
It's 7 hours.
Sit and coach.
That's long at first.
Especially if you're Jason, he's going to get bothered by everybody.
And 7 hours in that tight seat.
All
when
that
you're
booze
claustrophobic,
flowing.
Yeah.
Everyone around you drinking and you can't.
Yeah,
I
it's
kind
a
of
little
get it.
rough.
But at the same time, it's like, oh, dude, take the hit. Take
Yeah.
the hit. Because he could have been there for the standing ovation.
8 minutes, right? An 8-minute standing
minutes.
ovation?
I love first class
8
stuff.
minutes at like 2:30 in the morning. So we were
Right.
pretty damn happy about it.
Hey, Bobby's here.
Hey, there he is.
This is Bobby.
All right.
Wait, what mic is that?
Don't spoil
Maybe
it.
one of these? Go.
Hey.
What's up, Bobby? Jay Mohr. You know Jay, right?
Hey, Jay, how are
Hi,
you?
Bobby. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
What's going on? Would you come over from the other station?
Yeah, I was over there helping out.
Helping out, huh?
Why are you wearing a Ron and Fez shirt? You work for Opie and Anthony, you weirdo.
Well, I started out with Ron and Fez, and, my
Little
loyalty.
loyalty lies with them.
So I have
And they could have you, by the way.
You're over here now. You're over here now. Hey, why are you wearing the shirt? Hey, jackass. It's the Opie and Anthony show.
It's a very
Hey, those guys going to be selling hot dogs on the side of the road?
In the desert?
Yeah, we're selling hot dogs, jackass.
That's right. Pick up a dog on the way to Vegas.
Little battle with dice now, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, he
I was
went
like, God, that sounds.
We don't even know
He
what
went
we
on
did.
Howard's
We have
show.
no idea what we did to him, but now he hates us. For
Now
some
he hates
reason.
us. Yeah, we
I called him a Hebe, and then I was on the. You
okay,
Google
that
search.
might do it.
You know when you get baked and you just sit around your house and you Google search your own name? You're like, I wonder what the 40th page is. You know what I mean? And one was a picture of me on the cover of a Jewish magazine with a Hitler mustache.
Oh, nice.
It all came from me calling him a Hebe Norton. I swear to God. And it was like the Jewish something time.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
And the price, not too pricey.
It's cheap. Good food, plenty of
They're
it.
like Jay Mohr, the next Hitler.
So all I know is Jay Mohr.
I swear to God.
That's what it said.
It was on page like 85 of the Google. Like I'm that important.
You dye your hair black, give a little sweep in the front, a little mustache. I think you look good.
Prussian blue.
So we got Bobby in studio there, Jay.
All right, well,
Yeah.
just hang around, Bobby. We're going to need you later.
Okay,
I don't know what that's about, but
I'm waiting for you.
All right.
Ew. What do you mean by that? That was like the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
Let's go to Nick in Oregon. Nick, what's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to say that I saw the trailer to Clerks II, and it looks great, man.
Eh.
And it was what?
And it was great.
Oh,
Or it looks great.
Looks
Thank
great,
you.
man. That's how they say it in Oregon. Looks great, man.
Oregon? You guys are... Oh, that's...
Oregon
How
almost
does that work?
Yeah.
was not a
Satellite.
state anymore. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were like in the worst state of any state.
What do you say to that, man?
No, but you have some like miraculous governor that. Still being Anthony show. Hang up. Leave me alone.
All right, you're in the worst state.
No, it was.
Of all,
According to Jay.
of all states.
It was like an economically like just dispensable place, and then some governor came in.
And fixed it.
Could you
Does the
do me
caller
the
have
honors?
any more comments, sir? Any more charismatic remarks?
Could I have the car crash for just do me the honors? No, it was the best state of all the states.
Now. Since the government.
Murmur.
So Nick likes the trailer for Clerks II, and they loved it over there. They gave you an 8-minute standing ovation.
Yes.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
All right, let's
What
say
was the budget for Clerks 2?
$5 million.
Wow.
What was the budget for Clerks 1?
like $10,000.
$27,575.
27,000.
And you just maxed out the credit cards?
Yeah.
You're the
That's
best,
amazing.
man.
It worked. Got me
How
here.
cool is that?
Got you here. got your Vans with no socks.
Exactly.
That movie is still goddamn funny.
Thank you. Are we going to talk about Barry Bonds? I need to learn
yeah.
about baseball.
Yeah, we could do that. You heard what happened with the Barry Bonds call there, Jay? The local radio guy didn't get it.
Oops.
But nobody knows what happened.
Yeah, what
You
happened?
got to think someone pulled the plug. Come on.
I don't know. Do you really think so?
Barry is hated. Like, he's just hated. No one wanted to see him break that record. And the announcement is supposed to be there. It's a historic event. That would have gone into, like, the Broadcasting Museum.
They would have went to
Where you
Cooperstown.
Yeah, Cooperstown, where here it
Where
is.
you
Put
push
the
the
headphones
button,
on, you
push the
get to
button.
hear it.
Now, wait a second. Dial it back for the idiots, those of us who have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, what happened?
What happened?
Why in particular were you the one that wanted to talk about it?
Because I like to come here and learn things. And
He likes to interview us.
Yeah.
Like school.
He likes to turn it around a little bit.
Totally.
No, I mean, Barry Bonds hit
Talk about Fletch.
hit 715,
We'll get to that.
and the guy sits on deep
job.
center field, and then the broadcast went out.
Yeah.
Cricket.
So they never got the home run call.
You heard Big Ant.
Well, here it is. Here's the actual call.
3-2. Finley runs. The payoff pitch. A swing and a drive. Deep
I think we have lost Dave's microphone. Barry Bonds has just hit his 715th career home run. Out over the wall in right center field. A Titanic blast.
Oh, boy.
My heart's racing.
Someone is so fired.
Deep tip. Bob Murphy.
This was that guy's moment.
That would high towering high fly ball do.
Hey, Bob! How about I buy you fly?
That'd be fantastic, but I believe that one.
Wow.
Isn't that unbelievable?
I didn't hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the Hindenburg comes into Lakehurst, New Jersey, it's oh my!
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That is pretty much it. Could have been history. That guy's name would have been known to everybody at Cooperstown.
Then the other guy just picked up another microphone to at least, finish the call somehow.
Yeah, crappy mic.
To at least tell him what happened.
If you listen, you hear, move over, stupid.
Yeah, mic's off, ass.
Watch out, Norton.
Tranquility Base, the Eagle.
Why? What about the Eagle?
Well, you and the Eagle. How about me driving around Huntington Beach, stoned out of my head, and you're explaining how he made a mistake when he landed on the moon because he said one small step for man means mankind.
Yeah.
One small step for man.
It's supposed to be one small step
you meant
for a
landing
man.
on the moon when you said eagle, correct?
Yeah.
All right. One small step for man, one giant leap for
mankind.
And you you made it. It's a big mistake.
It's supposed to be a man.
Man is mankind.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm in my driveway for a half hour waiting to see how this plays out. Wait a minute. Man is mankind?
Yeah.
And he says he said it, but he didn't. He said
So you should have said one small step for a man.
Right.
Yeah,
One giant leap for mankind.
The stoners love this show at times.
Yeah, when we start discussing things like that. But, dude, he is man.
Yeah, if I was stoned and I listened to Ben snoring, I wouldn't be alive today.
Though he was the only guy there at the time on the actual surface of the moon. So,
allegedly.
Man is...
Allegedly, man.
It was a soundstage. Soundstage.
Disney did the whole thing on film and then was given land in Florida, which is now Disney World.
Why was the flag blowing in the wind? There's no wind on the moon.
The shadows aren't the right way, man.
What was Lee Harvey Oswald doing there, man?
Right.
You could tell that the towers came down on the moon because they fell so slowly, man.
Have you spoken to 9/11 conspiracy?
Oh yeah, we had a talk with one guy. It's so ridiculous.
I don't know if I could control my anger.
Dude, you want to show if he was here live, he would have been punched. But he's on the phone.
That's my boy.
And he's a kid. He's like
the guy that did that loose change.
Oh yeah.
He's 22 and he wears a 9/11 investigation shirt. Just to kind of marry himself to the tragedy.
It's all.
The story behind that dude is like, I guess it was Tony Soprano, the dude who plays Tony Soprano, told him that like you gotta, if you want to make kid wanted to be a filmmaker. This is what I read online about him. So he wanted to be a filmmaker. He said, if you want to be a filmmaker, you got to make some kind of bold statement. So the dude started thinking about, what if I made a fiction film about the September 11 conspiracy theory, like, that the government was really behind it. And he maintains that in the course of his investigation, like doing some background work, he uncovered a bunch of facts that didn't go together, and suddenly he went from making a fiction film to a documentary film, and it became this thing, Loose Change, which you can download on like Google Videos. Yeah, it's like an hour and a half long.
But his facts are not facts.
He spits them out so quickly. You're sitting there going, for the first 5 minutes watching it, you're going, oh my God, he's right.
Is that true?
And then you're like, wait a second, let me check any one of these.
Yeah, it takes 5 seconds to do some research. And there's like a hole in the Pentagon wall that is so small, and it's like, you mean to tell me that 757 hitting the Pentagon left a hole this big, and right next to it, it says punch out in spray paint. It was a place where the firemen actually made that hole as a smoke punch out that they make in buildings. It wasn't done by the plane. They did find plane parts there. Why were no plane parts found at the Pentagon? They certainly did for the landing. There's an engine part. There's the
perfect example of that, though. He talks about like a plane. Any plane that was coming in that low, since I guess there's a major thoroughfare there, would have blown the cars away because the jet engine blast. And you sit there going, that makes sense. I guess he's right. It was a conspiracy theory. Then when you're at an airport and you're taking off on a plane and you look on the tarmac and there are cars driving around and no cars are being blown off the tarmac, maybe that dude's wrong.
Why aren't they being blown off?
He was saying how the one plane landed in Cleveland and dropped people in a hangar. He's just
in a hangar. They all got off like Dreyfus out of that van. Sunglasses and red suits.
This is not a moon burn. Kevin, don't think I didn't notice that you actually moved your hands when you said driving around.
Thank you. Climbing for the radio.
All right, look, we got to take another break, okay?
Damn it.
Kevin Smith in studio. Clerks II opens July what?
21st.
July 21st.
Oh, let's make it let's take America back. Put Clerks at the top of the heap, man. All these garbage movies.
Yeah.
Now finally we get what we've been waiting for.
Number one at the box office.
And of
I'm
course,
not going to argue that.
And of course, Jay Mohr in studio. Are we promoting anything, Jay, or are you just hanging? What are you doing?
Broke.
Did you really just get divorced?
Can we get into the divorce next a little bit?
All right.
Get me started.
For what?
Well, it's just so I can hear
I'll commiserate.
Did you buy out, or are you on the payment? Do you have a business partner for a while?
I had to buy out, but I bought out over time. That it doesn't end until like 2009, my friend.
Like I handed the valise across the table, and I left in a leased car with $46 in a home. Wow.
Do you know what insult is?
I'm doing Tuesdays at the Irvine Improv for the entire month of June.
Jesus Christ.
That's not a joke. And that's not a plug. FAGs.
Do you know...
Sorry, I don't run.
Do you know what an insult it is that my ex-wife's lawyer was none other than Dominic Barbara, friend of Howard?
Another reason why there's so much hate.
And I had to listen to, because of your success, I believe the two of you should share in what was made during success. The success came at the tail end of the marriage, Pally. How about the times I was knocking tin? I was in an attic I don't think she'd want part of my $29,500 a year I was making.
Why are you so angry? Knocking tin a euphemism for what?
For air conditioning and heating.
I thought it was
that's what they call
tin knocker. By the time I was in the attic masturbating.
Well, that's
knocking boots.
That happened.
What about when I was knocking boots to mint condition, yo?
That happened too. Yeah. Oh, just the anger.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but she also got a raise recently.
Yeah, well, whenever we get one, she gets one. It works out that way.
Jim Brooks' wife got millions because he was stood in the way of her flight attendant career.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The simple solution to all this is never get divorced.
Or murder.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta.
When you have a kid, murder's no good.
No. Sometimes you have to. You have to. It's just the thing where
that bad.
No, but you know something? God bless you. Because if it doesn't get that bad for you, then perfect. Stay married, love each other. It's a beautiful thing. For me, that wasn't it.
Right.
I was so not in love. I would actually bring my girlfriend home and go, "Here's my girlfriend. I'm with her. Can you please leave?" It was just that bad.
And it's funny that she wanted so much money after that.
Look, I understand the scorn. I understand the scorn. But then there was, you got lawyers going, saying that people are responsible for certain aspects of your career. And, I was funny at 5 years old, making my family cry at family functions because they're laughing so hard. That didn't come from, getting married.
Right.
And then him coming up with my future earnings, which a couple of years later, at most, turned into zero. It's like I got fired. It's radio. It's not like I could, move on to something else if you screw up badly enough. So it was one of those positions I was in where it was like, your potential earnings, Anthony, goes into the hundreds of millions of dollars. What?
You're like, I'm going to be rich.
You could pay her, $50 million. Have you checked my bank account? I had $40,000 in it. She took it out.
That's one of my favorite stories of all time.
I have not. When I went to the bank with Opie.
I was trying to help you out.
Yeah, we saw things were really turning bad. Like a lawyer was being hired and everything. So we figured,
Wait, when is this?
This is back in 99.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
99. Oh. So we figured, things are getting bad. Look, I got $40,000 in the bank. It's everything I've ever earned in my life, and believe me, it was new money. Because during my whole life, if I had $500 in my bank. If I had $500, it was a lot of money.
Yeah, you had major debt.
So I was like paying off credit cards and stuff, and I amassed $40,000 in the bank that I was very proud of. So I figured I'd go down to the bank because things were getting bad. She was getting a lawyer. I heard horror stories. Go with Opie. I go, you know something? I'm going down to the bank right down here. I'm going to take $20,000 out. So at least that'll leave her 20.
God, Kevin, he goes, I will take half. I will leave half for her.
So I go down there, I write out my withdrawal slip for $20,000. I hand it to the guy, and the guy's like, "Oh, Mr. Cumia, could you sit over there and talk with Mr. Whatever his name is, the head muckety-muck at the bank?" The guy sits there, he goes, "You have a withdrawal for $20,000. Your balance is $48.62, Mr. Cumia. I go, what happened to the money? Let me look. It was withdrawn by Miss Jennifer Cumia yesterday at...
She beat him by like 12 hours.
The whole wad, too.
Did she leave $48 just to be a jackass?
I think you had to leave something, or the account was closed, or something.
At that point, do you only want to take 24 and be a good guy?
Yeah. Let me be a good guy. No, I walked out of there like in shock. Opie had to actually like carry me out, walk my hand this way. Watch the cars, Anthony.
No.
I had 40 large.
No.
It was in there.
You know what it was? We'll go old school here. You had like a Dr. Bellows thing happening there. You were just like...
It was Major Nelson, 40,000, but when it was in, but she came and I looked in, but Major Nelson, she was here, but then that's how I was. I had the 40,000. 40 G's to me. A lot of money.
It took me.
Right?
It took $40,000.
40 large.
If somebody takes it, it will always be a lot of money.
Oh, it's a lot of money.
I don't care if you've got millions. Somebody takes $40,000.
And then you're done with that, right? And you go to court. And now, like, you're trying to get at least half of that back, and they're telling you no. What you need to do is pay more.
Right. Well, they tell you we start from here.
What? Yeah.
Today is a new day.
We start fresh now.
We start fresh from here on in.
And she got at me because one day I went to my house, my old house that I was told not to go to, and broke the back window and climbed in and got my computer equipment and anything else I need in there.
Nerd.
And I got a call. I got a call.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before you say that, showing how nice of a guy he is. What did you do after What did you do after you broke the window?
Well, I love the little kitty cats we had, and I didn't want them cutting themselves, so I swept up and I put the glass in the garbage, and I put wood over where I broke in to make sure they didn't get out.
A little note.
And I got this.
You know, you could have just fucking come over and asked, and I would have given you that.
Oh, like the 40 grand? Yeah, so I had to break in and get my stuff, and I didn't know.
Does that get brought up in the divorce proceedings?
Yeah, it kind of got brought up, but nothing big of it. And it turned out that she had been gone that weekend. Thank God, because I was running around like at that point I felt like a criminal. The door was open, my truck was on the front lawn, like backed up to the front door, and I'm heaving stuff, like looking, waiting, not knowing she was out of town for like the whole weekend. I could have slept there, but I'm throwing stuff, I'm running, I'm grabbing everything I could. Computers and some clothing. And then I asked her, I go, what happened to my clothes?
Listen to this.
Oh, those? You won't see those no more.
It's like Carlo. Or the other guy, yeah. What happened to Paulie?
Paulie, you won't see him no more. Your clothes? Took him to the Salvation Army.
Everything? Like, I didn't have good clothes or anything, but there was some things like my WAAF jacket that I kind of liked as a thing. And just walking around, my concert T-shirts, just walking around Huntington seeing some homeless guy in my clothing.
I went to Mark Parento's house, and all I got was
this lousy T-shirt
and something else. I'll say 2 hours from now.
All right, look, we're real late.
We got
We're really late. So, all right, we got Kevin Smith, Clerks II, and Jay Mohr, who's just broke. We'll get into that a little bit later on, okay?
I got nothing.
It's the O&A virus spreading across America. Jay Mohr in studio. Kevin Smith wandering around here somewhere.
Here I am.
Where did Kevin go?
Smoke a butt.
Oh, okay.
He's got a vice.
I didn't know Rubio was a commercial because he talks about it on the air.
What's that, Jay? Jay was talking into midair.
Well, Jay was doing some catching up during the break.
I didn't know that.
And he goes to Nathaniel and he goes, hey, how did that commercial work out for you?
First of all, he couldn't believe I remembered it.
Yeah.
I don't know my mom's birthday. I remember the C-3PO John Olerud lookalike had an Avis commercial.
C-3PO.
Weirdo.
Master Luke.
Remember how hard we lifted that, Jimmy? You remember the good times we had?
Smashing, didn't we? Oh, great.
And then he's like, oh, it didn't go over well that we read the copy over the air. And it's only like the Avis campaign that is brought Avis up from the boots, like the greatest campaign.
Yeah.
With like they play DMX and it's white guys like eyeballing
and
each
it's
other.
all the
DMX.
time. You see it on TV all the time. And he was supposed to be up for that role, yeah.
Well, he makes it seem like, the agent had an offer in, and they're like, look, we need Fan. And as soon as that happened, they're like, look, we can't use Fan.
Get me Fan.
Mr. Faversham.
Yeah, he lost that spot. And he doesn't want to talk about it. Look, he's giving us that thumbs up from the other room.
Godfather, I need that commercial.
See Alice?
I need that commercial. This commercial can make me a big star. Godfather, I could.
It's perfect.
You can act like a man.
C-3PO will never get a part on this Falcon. I don't know why. You sound like Regis Philbin. Why am I holding the mic like I'm Lou Rawls all of a sudden over here? I'll be looking at me.
All right.
My lady love.
Someone's on the hotline. I don't know who, though.
Hotlining us? Uh-oh. I hope we didn't do anything bad.
Waiting.
What's the hotline?
Sam, are we going to this?
Stupid.
Who is it?
Who is it?
He's typing.
Waiting.
Look at him. He's looking at the key.
JMohr.com.
How about you just run in and tell us who it is? Wow. Jason's calling in?
Yeah.
From Rikers?
Yes.
Who is that?
Jason the Pimp.
Jason.
Oh, you got the thing?
Yeah, my idol.
Opie and Anthony, hello.
Oh, man.
This is like,
How's the pimp business?
Is this the first radio show you're calling into?
You guys are the only radio show I love. Of course, it's the first show I'm calling into.
It's Jason Itzler. That's how you say your last name, right, Jason?
Itzler.
Itzler, I'm sorry. Itzler, and he used to run New York Confidential.
Right.
Or NY Confidential.
Right, which was the #1 rated escort agency in America. Out of 5,000 escort agencies and 75,000 escorts.
Guy still plugs it like a champ, man. Huh?
Oh, you rock, man. He's in Rikers. You've been there
now he's sitting on black guy's laps bragging.
You've been in Rikers for over a year now?
I've been on Rikers for 18 months.
18 months.
Wow.
We've been on satellite for 18 months.
Yeah, well, I was excited when I saw that you guys were going to be on live radio also. That's when I knew I could call in. Yeah, that happened about 2 weeks ago, right?
About a month ago. I got to tell you, Jason, we felt a little guilt because Jason was and still is a huge fan of the Opie and Anthony show, and he started promoting NY Confidential on our program. Matter of fact, our own little Jimmy Norton had some...
He offered, Jason was a good egg, and he offered us each to come down for sessions, and before he finished the offer, I was knocking on the front door.
Right.
And he hooked me up with his #1 girl.
Natalia.
Who was fantastic.
Natalia came in, and just very good girl. And Jimmy took some liberties with her.
You bet I did.
And if you remember, he got sick afterwards. He had a bad cold, and we had joked because he had done certain things that in some states are considered sodomy.
Sorry, Jason.
Oh no.
Hey, you know, is that your theme song that you guys have at the beginning of the
You
show?
just missed...
hold on, Jason, hold on.
Happened.
We're going to get right back to you in a second.
Yeah.
We have Jay Mohr in studio. And, oh my God, I'm laughing so hard. I literally just puked up some egg whites and I'm crying. Jay Mohr was, he was doing the show with us and he just disappeared. We're like, all right, maybe he needs to, I don't know, go to the bathroom or something. He goes into the dunking booth. Kevin, did you get to see that?
No.
You missed Jay Mohr completely naked.
So out of shape. You missed that, you?
I was just out
trying to impress the most.
So Jay Mohr goes into the dunking booth. By the way, we've we call that the dunking booth in honor of Jay Mohr. Jay Mohr came up with that.
Right.
And he comes running out of the dunking booth completely naked. And how are we going to say this so it doesn't get dumped out?
He jumped on our buddy here, Bobby the intern's neck.
Yeah.
And he rode his neck nude.
Yeah.
He put his legs just about over his shoulders and rode the back of his neck and his hat.
I broke his hat.
His hat flew off because Jay's area was right up against his neck as he was.
Face. You wanna know how? Wait, and did you have the video camera running, or you?
No, I told him.
Oh, okay. He's videotaping now.
No.
Easy, pal. Take a back seat, would you? You missed a good one.
Wow, was that really bad? But he said no homo.
Yes,
but you guys think you got me back? The guy who was in Jerry Maguire just put his junk on my back, so like I'm kind of famous, I don't know.
Jim, can
you're the gayest guy in the room.
Can we say my web address?
Yes, hold on, Jason. We're getting back to you in a second. That was just a huge laugh. And then,
Jason, how long are you allowed to be on the phone at Rikers?
I got 15 minutes, probably about 7 minutes left.
7 more minutes?
Hang in there.
All right. So,
hold on, this is funnier.
Yeah, so Jay...
depressing. You ran an escort agency and you set up cameras and, bragged about it and you got popped. Boo-hoo.
So, Jay...
everything's going to work out for the best. If you go to JasonItzler.com, JASON...
If you said that 17 months and 29 days ago, I'd say, yeah.
Hold on, JasonItzler.com.
Yeah.
You can see my picture.
Right.
What I did was I allowed a reality show to be shot while I was running my agency.
He's a genius.
Because Mel Sachs, who was my attorney at the time, told me that I was running a perfectly legal business the entire time that I was running it.
Really?
Mel must have been in my place 40 to 50 hours a week the entire time I was open.
So you just threw him under a bus.
Walker Blue with me, telling me that I was perfectly safe, not breaking the law at all.
Jason, how long are you in for?
I'll be in for another 3 or 4 months, and I'm done.
3 or 4 months, then you're done.
I've come up with the best fucking idea of my life.
All right, hold on, you curse. Hold on, you curse.
Yeah, we're not on the satellite.
All right, Jason curse. Go ahead, Jason.
Okay, I came up with the best gosh darn idea of my life.
Yeah.
Where I'm going to have girls 10 times prettier than I had before, and I had Ford models working for me before, and I'm going to have gentlemen much richer, classier, and more famous than I ever had before, and I had many billionaires before.
How do you not love this guy? How do you not love this man?
I am so damn excited to get out of jail and start my new businesses. I'll make my first several $1 million within 6 months.
Now let me ask you something.
How's your butt?
You get out of prison and you start up this whole thing. Aren't they going to be keeping an eye on you?
Yeah, I'm going to do something 100% legal. I'm sorry.
100% legal with women involved, and you're going to make a lot of money. How does that work?
Well, the most brilliant people come up with the simplest ideas, and I have the simplest idea that'll make me millions, will make people happier than I've ever made them before.
Well,
and as
that's
soon
hard
as I
to
get
do.
the patents done and the
Giving them
copywriting,
sex.
etc., I'd be glad to reveal it on your show. Also, you guys much know
I can't believe neither me or Kevin are talking right now.
I love Richard Johnson at page 6. You guys must love Richard Johnson at page 6 also.
We don't like him, but
he's an ass.
We think he's a tool.
He really is a tool.
I met him in person. He's a great guy. He looks like Superman. He's 6'2".
You're black. You're giving shout-outs from jail. You're a black man.
He kicks ass.
Yeah, I want to give it out for
He's the
page
number 1
6.
publicist in the world by
He's
far.
trying to get on.
He talks about me every
He's trying to get on, in page 6, but the problem is Richard Johnson hates us, so he's never going to print anything we do.
But you'll turn it over and he'll love you guys.
Hey, dude, what's the worst thing happened to you so far in Rikers?
The worst thing that happened to me in Rikers?
Yeah.
I guess my relationship with Natalia kind of went to hell.
No, we mean in Rikers, with the people, the convicts.
In you.
Did they beat you up?
What's the worst thing that happened in you?
That night, that was a guy that challenged me to a fight, and when I went up to fight him, he ran away from me. Then he was going to court at 4 in the morning. He came over to my bed and punched me in the eye twice before he went to court. He was a child rapo, and they let him go because the person didn't show up to court for him.
If I were you, I would have reported him to the guard. That's what you do in jail. You immediately go to the guard and you go, "That man struck me."
Yeah,
they respect
You're not really supposed to do
Why
that.
was a child molester in GP?
What's that?
Why was a child molester in GP?
I'm not in general population. I'm in protective custody because...
Why? You're in with child molesters for running an escort agency?
It's not all child molesters. It's
I know it's not all.
people who have to be separated.
Why do I inherently dislike you?
Why do they put
like everything he says? I'm like, I know you idiot.
Why do they put you?
You know why? Because I never got in there when the going was good. That's why.
No, listen. Let me answer you. I was in general population for the first week, and one of the members of the Bloods spit in my mouth.
Oh.
And I said, you know what? Put me into PC. Let me just be with older people that are more relaxed, not the young gang.
How did the spit in the mouth thing happen?
He was asking.
And did you ejaculate?
He was asking me
because in my house, that's a big yes.
He was asking me for a cigarette, and I told him to fuck off.
Oh, wait. Hold on. You can just say F off. You told him to F off. But what now? Why would you?
No homo.
Are you doing that like because you learned you got to be a tough guy and you can't just give him a cigarette because then he would ask for the whole pack or
exactly. He would never stop asking. He's an 18-year-old child.
So you're supposed to go like psycho on him and start punching him in the face.
All right. Anyway, moving on to other things because I don't have a lot of time. My mother died 12 years ago. My father died February 12th of this year. I would love to hear from any of my friends or family. And if they go to my website, jasonitzler.com, it has my prison address where they can reach me.
Do you get visitors?
Send a kite out to you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, did you guys get a lot of famous people at NY Confidential?
Are you guys allowed to have girls come up to your studio and get naked? Or
like now, where are they?
Yeah, where are they?
Okay, because what I think you guys should be doing is on Craigslist, do a posting for the Opie and Anthony show and also announce it on the radio. Do what I used to do, have 10 to 30 girls a day get totally naked, spin around for 5 seconds, put their clothes back on, and the best ones have some type of contest of that nature.
Wow, that sounds like something Howard would do.
With us,
and what I'll tell you that I know from personal experience of interviewing thousands of girls like that, you never know what you're going to get until you unwrap the package. It's like Christmas for a child. When they rip open the gift, they don't know if they're getting a clunker.
Sometimes there's a prison sentence inside.
So tell us about when the blood spit in your mouth. Nobody just walks up to it because you walk. Are you a mouth breather?
Yeah. What was your mouth open?
I was talking, and when I said that,
who you going?
He just spit at me, and I found it very disgusting. And I have
a cigarette. No.
If any of you guys were in jail, you would certainly be in PC. There's no doubt you wouldn't be.
Not me.
In general
I put
population.
that swastika on my back and I start knocking someone's brains
Just
out.
working out with a big Nazi
For the rest
swastika
of
on
my
there.
life.
I would put.
Jim, you'd be someone's girlfriend. There's no doubt.
That ain't me. No, I certainly would be.
I would.
I would hustle cigarettes for my man.
At least you'd work for your guy, Jimmy.
I'm not lazy.
I'd be chugging C like the best little girl in the place, but I'd be chugging one.
I would.
I have
I'd have
300.
Sham talking criminal. Then I'd have the big swastika on my neck.
Right.
And then for the rest of my life, people go like, ooh, and I go, no, I was in jail. I just had to survive.
I had to.
I had to survive.
Right.
And be like, so how are you like with blacks? I'm great. It's
It'll be like American History X,
it's a
where you
role
take
I
your shirt
played.
off,
I just did some
big
Opie
swastika.
or Anthony, question for you. At
Yes,
the
sir.
beginning of your show, is that your theme song, that music, that kind of Western music?
Oh, yeah, Ecstasy of Gold.
Ecstasy of Gold.
Okay, I think the hottest song in the world is that song was called Numb, Encore, Linkin Park, and Jay-Z. That mix, do you know it?
Yeah, of course.
Why don't you take that? That's like the hottest song ever made. Why don't you put that on at the beginning?
All right, we'll do that for you.
Because it's the...
So, Jason, you're telling everyone today an exclusive...
You guys are cutting edge hot.
Opie,
Hold on, Jason.
Opie.
Hold on. Jason, so you're trying to tell the whole world today that you're getting out in 3 or 4 months and you're starting right back up?
I'm going to be richer than I've ever been before. What do you think I do in here? I think and I write down business ideas. My phone bill is $200 a week.
How much?
$200 a week calling lawyers, accountants, Hollywood people.
You don't have friends in convicts plan? Verizon has that.
Jeremy Piven is playing me in a movie. They're starting shooting it in October. Do you guys know who Piven is?
Yeah. A little show
heard of
called
Jeremy
Entourage,
They
yes.
say his Ari Gold character is my personality, which I've never seen the show. You guys would know. But I saw a definition of
I guess you don't get HBO at Rikers, huh?
What do you get, Showtime? He's sitting around watching weed?
Get Jeremy Piven immediately.
Is
On
Piven
here.
as hot as they say he is?
I don't know. He's our
You
leader.
want to know who's playing Natalia?
Who?
Bryce Dallas Howard, Ron Howard's daughter.
Chick from the village.
Yeah.
Is she pretty enough?
I'm not saying anything bad about a Howard girl.
She's all right. She's all right.
Anyway, $30 million movie, but what I need help with from you guys is I don't have a powerful literary agent for my memoir, for my own book.
You don't need one.
I told my stupid manager to out in L.A. to talk. Did you guys talk to? He called the guy you wanted them to call.
Okay, just have him
wrote a
send
book, didn't you?
have him send me a FedEx of whatever
literary
happened.
agent?
And
Have
thank
you
you so
FedEx
much
in
for
there?
doing that. I mean, I really appreciate it.
Hey, do you have video of Norton at your joint
Video of no.
when they were filming the reality show?
No.
I mean, yes, everything was filmed in all the major areas, but only on a 2-week loop. Then we would film over.
What about important people, politicians, things like that?
Yeah, give us some names today.
Police?
You want to hear something I've never told anyone?
Wait, you can tell us something he's never told anyone.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I had a top 3 law school dean in America as a client. And
Top
you know what
3.
the top 3 schools in America are, right?
What?
Yale, Harvard.
Phoenix.
I'm not even going to say what they are, but I had one of them as my client,
French.
and we
SUNY
became
Stony
good
Brook?
friends. And I told him every detail
Old
of my
dip.
business, and the guy said I was 100%
CW
legal.
Post?
100% what?
The reason that I'm in jail and I couldn't fight it and win was because of money laundering.
Money
What
laundering.
they considered money laundering was this: if Opie or Anthony came into my escort agency.
Yeah.
On their credit card statement, it would say Gotham Steak, like a restaurant. It wouldn't say New York Confidential.
And then your wife says, "Why did you eat $6,000 worth of meat?"
Just for privacy reasons.
It was Kobe beef.
Privacy reasons that was done.
Yeah.
But by me doing that and doing about $400,000 a month on credit cards, it was huge money laundering.
All right, why are you on the show? Like, what is it you really want to say? What's the bottom line?
I'd like to be a regular.
The riot
on
in
your
the
show.
background.
Yeah, shout over your shoulder. Shut up, Docky. Let's hear if you got stones.
You guys are going to be bigger than Howard.
Don't act like you didn't hear what I said.
And I want to get on in the beginning and be in your coattails like any smart person should want to be.
Now he's talking.
I want to be a part of this new business venture.
What's the deal with Charlie Sheen?
How do we invest?
Charlie Sheen, I try to tell the world that he's not a pervert, that he's a normal, nice guy that the girls love, and then he.
Oh, that was just 7 minutes.
No, that was the guy that was shouting.
Please deposit another big black junk for 7 more minutes.
I say have him on the show because he's a dude who'll let you spit in his mouth.
Yeah. Wow.
That's pretty erotic to me.
That must have been...
That's a big, that's a nice, that goes with choking and spanking and fish hooking in my house.
That's the moment of truth.
A girl,
Spit in my
maybe.
mouth.
One of the Bloods does that to you? Oh, man.
I want him calling every day.
Yes.
Every day from
Get
Rikers.
him on the
I didn't know
schedule.
that, Opie. I wouldn't have kept my big mouth shut.
No, people are saying you were killing. All right, we'll take a break.
That guy, I just hate it automatically.
We got to take a break. Kevin Smith in
When
studio.
I read that article in the New York Magazine, I was like, this guy had a reality show in a brothel, and he's wondering why he's in jail?
NY Confidential. He brought the girls into our show, and he gave us all an hour, and Norton was the only one that
took it. And they were the only girls instead of these dumb strippers that come in. At least they did what they said they were going to do.
Yeah, they did.
These dumb broads that show
All right,
up. Brady.
We'll continue. We're real late. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. First half of the show is winding down. We got about 10, 15 minutes left with Kevin Smith. Don't forget Clerks II coming out very soon. Jay Mohr in studio getting naked.
July 21st.
July 21st. I just forgot the date. I'm sorry there, Kevin. Clerks II.
We don't even have to talk about it anymore. I didn't come to pimp. I came because I was just in the city.
8 minutes standing ovation over there. I mean,
at CanCon.
At CanCon. And we got to acknowledge Jay Mohr got naked again.
I was there for that one.
You saw it. I think you want to do it again for Kevin Smith. Was that an audition or something? Because you said you were broke.
Funny.
Well, you should see what Kevin's got in the pipe here.
He just yanked his pants down and jumped all over that intern.
I cannot get my head around. If I was thinner and had a good body, I could understand pulling my gear up.
You had to have heard his explanations on the air, like how atrocious this human being is.
Like
it's no, like I grab it and I'll lick my fingertips and then I'll get like the helmet and like kind of rub it and arouse it, and then the guy gets kind of turned on. I'm like, no homo.
Yeah, it's like, no, your explanation stinks.
And they brought in all the interns to go. Yeah, I thought it was just me, but he's always like touching me in the.
He's grabbing all the time. Yeah. He's grabbing. They play grab ass.
We got to back up though. Jay's explanation was brilliant, but I don't think it made it. Ooh. Basically, Bobby likes to do gay stuff with his friends, but as long as he says no homo afterwards, it's okay.
He'll kiss a guy's neck or just kind of gently nuzzle his neck and do something really creepy.
So Jay said, "All right, you like to play no homo." Jay took the game almost to the limit. How about almost as far as you could take it.
The second time he picked me up so it slipped in his ear.
Then he turned around and tried to yodel to make it look like an accident.
Spit in my mouth, spit in my mouth, spit in my mouth, spit in my mouth.
You gave him a fruit basket of sorts, right?
I did.
Yeah, there was a fruit basket going on. And you still want to play the no homo, Bobby? I don't know. Is that mic on? No.
Give him a Silence of the Lambs.
I don't know.
A little
tuck. Mike.
Would you?
What is that?
Oh, Silence of the Lambs. Best part of the movie. When she asks if he needs help loading that couch in the van with his broken arm, and he just goes, would you? That guy is fantastic.
Bobby?
Yes, hi.
So, are you having fun playing no homo with Jay Mohr?
Well, Jay made a good point where there's certain people who you should be allowed to play with and who you shouldn't. Now I know not to play with Nathaniel, but John's very molestable, so I figure,
I can't argue with him.
With my peers or
That's
someone.
Former child star.
Child star. We call him former child star. Not that he's been in anything, but doesn't he look like it?
You look like Eddie Munster's doll.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
Wow.
You might remember me from season 1 of Who's That Girl or something.
So, Bobby,
you definitely have that look like you grew up and stopped getting parts.
Yeah.
I played Boner in Newsies.
Yes, Bobby, to you.
So I figure if I could play with my peers and my subordinates, then that would be fine.
Subordinates?
But
would you get a
subordinates? Yeah, well, you don't have subordinates.
Well, just in general.
You are the lowest of... Oh, okay.
And women.
You are the bottom of the barrel. You know that, right?
I got a couple months on a couple of the guys. So
it doesn't matter.
It makes me feel better.
No, performance. Like someone like Crazy Bill, he only had like a short time, but he went far and above everybody else real quick.
Yeah,
he was the guy the go-to guy. You, on the other hand, you got nothing.
No, I did all right with Ron and Fez. I think I did.
People that have done all right with Ron and Fez have done awful with this show.
Yeah.
Remember my stalker?
Oh,
what the hell was that idiot's name?
Oh, that ass who would babble at you.
They actually hired him as an intern, and he like stalked me at a pool parlor. Do they have pool parlors anymore?
They don't.
Look at me. Let me tell you.
I got a friend Shirley that
when his dame walked in, she had some set of stems. The pool parlor.
That guy just pulled a rod on a dame.
Harvey?
He's still trying to defend no homo, though. I don't get
Have you ever had a homosexual experience?
No.
You're lying.
What about when you were like 8?
No.
Anything.
I don't. Not that I could have repressed something, but I don't think so.
Anything. Yeah, you repressed it right in your.
All right, look. When I was 7 years old, me and a kid did that.
Okay.
Was his name Jimmy Norton? Because
no, it was Monster Mayonnaise, but we did it in his clubhouse. And there was two. I'll save it all for XM when you make the move with us.
Well, he was 7, you were 30.
Jimmy. I just sound like David Caruso in every CSI. Opie. Have you seen Law and Order? What's that, Jay?
never heard of it.
So we done with Bobby? We done with Bobby?
No, I don't believe that he never had.
Come on, what happened? Something happened.
I don't believe you never stored them in the side of your mouth.
What is it? I know you're trying to goat me into saying one. I'm thinking. I
was a goat? Now, what happened?
I've never had a homosexual experience.
You've had 2 today alone.
Well, that's not really good. That's just 2 guys
Opie
forcing
does
around.
save his jokes for the end of the show.
I want them to remember me last.
Jay Mohr just treated your face like a blow-up doll.
No kidding, man. You had 2 today.
Lucky dog.
We were just messing around, right, Jay?
Yeah.
See how he does like now he's trying to make it like
pull
we're
you
guys.
into it.
And then Jay goes, Bobby, come here during the commercial break, and kind of starts opening his pants, and Bobby jumped up out of his chair and was right next to Jay. And of course,
like I'm kidding, unless I'm not.
Yeah.
Like in a massage parlor when you're like, could you? No, I'm kidding. Unless I'm not. I don't know how it works here.
Two guys, 2 friends when you're a kid. What happened?
No, there was nothing.
Did you ever cross swords behind the garage?
Never crossed.
Now
swords.
you are absolutely lying.
Anything with a girl when you were at an inappropriate age?
Yes.
Oh.
How old was she?
Same age as me, and one was.
Her name was
older.
Billy.
What did you guys do besides you unzipped her pants and went yuck? Where is it?
No, it was when I was younger. I used to get naked with the girl down the block in my basement.
Yeah,
and I really didn't know what to do, but we used to get naked.
Rape Kit and Crawl Space. We're here with. You forgot? I knew you forgot it.
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
You wrote it down in a day planner. You write bits.
I wrote it down.
So that was it.
And Crawl Space.
What's your name?
Bobby.
What's your middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
This says a lot. Middle child?
No, first.
Premature birth, right?
No.
Yeah.
You missed every mark.
I'll hit it.
All right, well.
Except his ear and the back of his neck that you hit right on target.
When he picked me up, it drew me closer to him. where I felt heat when he got flush.
Felt it all mush against your neck and face.
See, I didn't think you were naked that time, so I figured I'd try to throw you a little in there.
Everyone else knew he was naked.
You know me, I never push it.
But from my peripheral, you had your pants around your ankles, so my peripheral, I saw like your pants were on still.
You're such a liar.
That's what it is.
The whole studio knew he was naked.
I saw the inside of the crotch of your pants.
You actually painted a target around your mouth and went, oh.
You liked it, admit it.
That was good enough.
All right, Bobby.
I kind of liked it.
Bobby and his no homo game.
How old are you, Bobby?
21.
You gambling, man?
Yeah, I like to gamble.
I'll bet you $5 I can get you to perform on me if I worked here.
If you worked, how would that work?
How is that a discussion?
How would that work?
Get out!
How does get out of here? Not come after that.
No.
But I'm a gambling man. You were putting stipulations on.
I'm done with you.
We're done, dude.
Wow.
You are like so gay.
You're William Bendix and you're gay. Beat it.
William Bendix.
He's asking questions.
After that statement,
Well,
he asked.
You worked here. Go.
What?
Go home.
Go home.
Go home.
All right.
Cute kid.
Yeah, he's cute. Girls like him. No marks.
No marks. Clean. I won nothing but money with him last 6 fights. I'll get you both in the ring, get you both in F and beat, and let you F each other. Go ahead.
Best line is,
I don't want to get blood on my suit.
I get blood on my suit.
He used to that. That awkward smile that she has.
And then Tess gets, to chat like it's okay, guys.
Drink up, Jake. It's ginger ale.
All right, I guess we're gonna...
just about time. Yeah, we're out of time.
Now, what happens now? There's a big walk that happens.
Now there's a big
people put
mic
pictures
walk.
of like some Jewish horse on whack bag. Like, this is the hot 18-year-old that was on the walk.
Oh, you
today.
saw that?
I'm like, this is what you're drawing to your walk.
That's it.
But you're big stars.
We've had 2 girls show up so far. and all guys.
Yeah.
Where are all these Haywards?
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Where'd they go?
We're gonna be in the lobby in a few minutes here, and then Kevin, you doing the walk with us today?
I am. I had no idea there were going to be athletics involved in being on the show today.
It's a block.
I guess
We have to get to the other
like a
studio
block.
to do the second half of the show.
Can we cab it?
We got it.
When does Clerks II come out?
July 21st.
July 21st. July 21st.
Yep.
Clerks II. We need to do it. We need to take this country back.
Hey, wait. So weren't you just? You were just in a film in the Tribeca Film
I'm
Festival?
here to promote nothing.
I know, but
Wait, what was
weren't
the
you just
film,
in a
Jay?
What are you in though?
You were in an Edward Burns film,
The
sir.
Groomsman.
The Groomsman. How did it go?
It's
Oh.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's good. It was like the one he was supposed to have been making.
Mm-hmm.
Like it all came together.
And who else is? It's you. It's John Leguizamo. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
Matthew Lillard, Donald Logue.
Matthew Lillard, man, that dude was. I know I shouldn't say it, but that dude's a genius in the Scooby-Doo movies.
I love Matthew.
I think he's insanely brilliant. I think that's like such an insane, like Shaggy.
SLC
No,
Punk.
man, let me tell you something. SLC Punk.
That was a great one.
Punk.
And that
Yeah, he was
director,
really good in that.
Madrinos, just vanished. Like, that was the only movie I've ever seen
Of
where I went,
SLC Punk?
who was this director? I've never heard of him before, and I've never seen anyone shoot things this way before. Like all
Yeah,
that
it was really
dialogue-
good.
I mean, it wasn't like new, but it was new enough to where you know.
And he didn't follow up.
You tell me. You're in the business. What
Where'd he
do I
go?
do?
Where'd he go?
Look him up.
Jesus. What a
Anyway,
what a mess.
How about on
What a
Scooby-Doo?
mess.
I'm watching Scooby-Doo with my son, and then Scrappy-Doo stands up and arcs one onto Sarah Michelle Gellar's chest, and I go, ooh. And my son goes, Scrappy made a mess. I'm like, yeah, but it's good as nothing.
Scrappy Norton.
Crazy.
No.
The freaking dog is like, he's got to pee and they won't pull over, and then Scrappy-Doo just like straddles her chest like, ah, and they just show like, like he just puts a map of Hawaii on her charm pendant around her neck. Oh, map of Hawaii, bring it back.
Risque for a Scooby flick.
Come on, let's go where we can curse.
All right, we're gonna.
And then while we walk in, you guys check XM stock and see what that is, and then look at Sirius stock and see what that is, and then you still decide which company's better.
Well, XM has had a rough road the last couple of weeks.
Getting closer. I don't know. Let's see what it opens at
It's
today.
no Time Warner. Let me get this straight. I'm in New York. I can't watch a Yankee or a Met game in my hotel room. You jerks.
Isn't that great?
Why can't you?
Because they bought it and made a new network that you have to pay. Yes, like you. Oh,
Yes.
you like the Yankees? Well, now we own them. Screw you. Change your subscriber. No, I won't. None for you, Mr. Hitler.
Used to be Channel 9 or Channel 11, whether you're a Mets or Yankee fan. Now you get nothing. You gotta.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It's all about the almighty dollar, huh?
What, Jay?
Why is Al Roker sitting there with her?
Would you stop?
They're looking back on Katie Couric's career.
Is that what they pulled out of her colon? A chimpanzee?
I think it's
15 years.
Who's the guy next to Al Roker?
Jay's doing visuals now for the radio
Goddamn,
show.
Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
You are awful.
Thanks for helping us out today,
You
Mike.
are awful.
Pointing
Jay.
at the pretty pictures on the TV.
I knew Jimmy was going to say, I was just, please, Jimmy, don't let
Is
me down.
there nothing cuter than a baby chimp?
Why, especially when doing the
All right.
Wow, I heard that little chimp had his stomach stapled, did he?
Where's my? I don't even have my inappropriate
Have
bell.
you seen Randy Jackson's belly after his surgery?
Nah.
It's big.
All right.
Through here is
Enough.
Yeah,
a giant
this
fat man.
the wheels are falling off.
Enough.
Dog.
I want to thank Kevin Smith, just in case people aren't listening to the second half of the show today. Clerks II, of course. And I want to thank Jay Mohr as
I'm
well.
only here to promote Clerks II, July 21st.
Yes, July 21st.
Is there a website they can go to? Is it Clerks II, the movie?
Clerks2.com.
Clerks 2. Number 2?
Number 2. Look at you. You're all over.
Clerks number 2.
It's so charming how enamored of the monkey you are.
It's a family reunion. All that's missing is the potato salad.
Jay's running out of the studio. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him?
Holy Jesus. That's insanity. He had to flee the studio with that last line.
We love doing radio with Jay, but it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, my God.
It's like we have to go into ADD mode.
Yeah, he has attention deficit disorder.
We have to go into ADD
the subject
mode.
just
He's a funny
flies
dude,
from one to
though.
another. And then he just, will go off on the most inappropriate stuff. Oh, my God.
And now he just ran out of the studio. He'll probably run back in here naked again. You never know.
Jump on it.
All right, everybody. Watch you next.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here. We'll continue on XM. Thanks for checking us out today, guys. We greatly appreciate that. All right.
Man.
And we're live outside Free FM here in New York City. Kevin Smith wasn't allowed to smoke in the outdoor lobby. He already got yelled at.
There's like an outdoor breezeway that goes between 56th and 57th, and it's totally open, but they kicked him out. Unfucking believable.
That doesn't sound too fair.
What they've done to the poor smoker.
We got a nice crowd out here this morning.
Who moved you?
The dude, he was nice about it. The dude in the white shirt.
Oh, they're all nice about it.
Somebody said something to him, and we had to move out.
You know who were nice at one point? The brown shirts. They would say, "Jew, please leave." And then you saw how that whole thing turned out.
Doesn't it?
Starts
polite,
very
and then it moves
polite.
right into the ovens.
Right into the ovens.
If excuse me doesn't work, you're running through the ghetto in a red dress.
Well, I want to say hi to all the women that joined us for the walk
Oh,
today.
yeah, again,
Right.
just a bevy of broads. Hey, we got a girl.
We have
There's
girl.
one.
Alicia.
There's a girl. A girl. New Jersey, only the strong survive.
Hello.
Yeah, you Jersey girl, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What part?
Bloomfield.
Yeah, Bloomfield. Hey, fellow Jersey girl, huh? There she is.
Alicia, she's a lovely girl.
Yeah?
And you came down here to see what? Anything?
You.
Us? And Kevin, right?
And Kevin.
Yeah.
And Jay. And Jimmy. And Poe. And
Name everybody.
And everybody.
Yeah.
Very good. Who's that? Your boyfriend?
Yep.
Your boyfriend.
All right, we're done with you. All right, let's...
Thank you.
Let's start the walk to XM.
All right.
Yeah, let's start this godforsaken walk. How much longer is this going to last?
Walk. Hey, man.
Jesus Christ, how many fucking feet of film or miles of videotape of this walk do you have, sir?
I've never seen a shorter long sleeve shirt than Bam is wearing right now.
Bam is like, he has taped every single one of these. Ask this guy if it's Ash Wednesday.
Go ahead.
No.
I dare you.
I don't. Isn't it?
No, he's got one of those big things on his head.
Ew, was that a fucking mole?
That was like who's got that big one?
Aaron Neville.
Aaron Neville.
He should be decapitated.
Right in the middle of his head.
Forehead.
Just get it fucking fixed. Stop pretending it's okay.
Stop it. Stop it. Your tie's crooked, sir. Yeah. God, all these video cameras. I don't understand what they use this
don't like
for.
it.
I don't know what they're going to use this for.
Hey, Conchita.
Hello, miss. Good. Cunt.
Oh, look at that. Bet you would have wished a little more calcium in the youth. Might not have... Oh, she didn't like that.
It's great. Well, how can she? She's 90. She's pushing like a walker.
And one of those
A walker with like
rolly walkers with handbrakes.
and tennis balls on the bottom.
She probably survived polio, and you're telling her she had bad eating
Look
habits.
at this engine with toothpick legs.
All right.
Oh, she's sexy.
There's a fan with a WOW sticker in a van.
There he
Going to
is.
work.
It's cool.
There's a
See a woman's face pressed up against the
bus
glass.
driver.
Screaming, help, help, help. All right.
Look at this little redhead. She's lovely.
She's a little dumpy, Jim.
Yeah, I know. I like that. I have to... Hi, miss. We're doing a story on people traveling.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, we're doing a story on the weather.
What's in that bag? AIDS?
Jay Mohr, let's get her.
She didn't want to talk. Boy, New Yorkers just do not have the same head that anywhere else does. You put a mic in someone's face in Michigan, and they can't stop talking. New York's like, nah, go fuck yourself.
All right, why don't we cross the street?
New York doesn't care. It's Black Santa. Look to the left.
There he is, Black Santa.
Oh. Sambo Claus.
Ho, 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 where's my money? Oh, look at this. Look at that on the corner. What is it?
That's fucking, that short androgynous creature.
Yeah.
That genderless monster. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she's on the move.
Oh. She looks like Billie Jean King. Hi, sir. My business.
Didn't get that job.
He went for it, too.
All right.
Good old Mac.
Well, Mac's here. Mac still got his nuclear. How you doing, Mac? Doing all right? How'd you get coffee today? Got any of that money left over?
Nah.
Nah? You spent it all?
Yeah.
You need some more, huh?
Yeah, I can use it.
Maybe Jay Mohr will give you some.
This old gag.
Thanks.
Great.
Thanks very much.
Mac's in some bad shape.
Which Isley is that?
Mac's in some bad shape.
Damn bad shape today.
Why?
On the holiday.
Oh, the holiday? You're a little hungover?
Yeah.
You drank a little bit.
A little bit.
What'd you have? Some rat gut?
No, a little wine.
A little wine.
Yeah.
Let's give
Memorial Day.
Let's give him $1 for every push-up he could do.
His legs would fall off. Stop it.
How about 500?
You go to the doctor about your legs yet?
Not yet.
What are you? You're a crazy person.
No, I've been working on it myself.
What do you do to yourself to help him? You can't.
No, I changed the way the wound is at. That's just my skin. I got bad skin.
Oh, the rest is just bad skin where it looks like alligator?
Yeah.
But the wound won't go away.
It's healing up.
It's healing up.
All right, I hate to see what's underneath there. All right, there, Mac. Good seeing you again. We'll see if we see him.
Bye, Mac.
Next walk.
That was a very kickable dog that just passed by.
Wow.
Wow, wait, she's sexy.
All right. Fuck.
I want a smoothie today, by the way.
Do ya?
Smoothies.
Miss, can we ask you a few questions? And then I just walk away.
Good. All right, let me get this lady with no bra.
Go ahead. Oh,
Miss, we're doing a story on braless people in New York.
Wow.
Holy shit, what
Those are
awful tits.
Udders. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Say it's Braless Tuesday.
What?
What happened?
What? They're with babies.
What happened?
Hi.
Damn, that's an ugly baby.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Manhattan.
Damn, that's an ugly baby.
You're from Manhattan.
What happened? What happened?
Hi, we're from Minnesota. We're happy to
Minnesota. Well, welcome, Minnesota.
Ask her why she threw that hat in the
What
helicopter.
else can I say? We love the Big Apple.
Who doesn't?
It's a great city.
Isn't it a great city? What, you got a little tourist map there? Where are you going to see? What are you going to see?
We are going on the double-decker bus today.
Oh, I love the double-decker bus when they turn in front of me when I'm trying to drive home from work. It's a great thing.
Upper-decker bus.
Oh, and what's that baby's name?
Grace Ann.
Grace Ann. Oh, and what about that baby? What's that baby's name? No, Gary Glitter would love him.
No.
All right.
The Greg and Tony Show.
Oh, the Greg and Tony Show. We just walk around Manhattan all day greeting the tourists.
Okay.
Isn't it wonderful?
They're getting scared now. All right. Have fun on your tour of New York City. There we go. Couple,
have somebody tell you what that wow means, girl. That's wonderful. It's wow. You turn it upside down, it's mom.
Wow, it must be Ugly Baby Day, by the way.
Oh,
Here's another
Jesus.
one.
Don't goof on people's babies.
The little one, the middle one, and the yellow.
Where? Why the bruise, man? What happened? What happened?
It's so weird.
Nothing?
You hit a door? Mm-hmm.
The girl at my son's preschool.
Hi, miss. We're doing a story on,
All right. Hey. Nothing.
They keep walking away. They're on to
Miss,
it.
do you want to, Yeah. Fucking hate people. Just talk your personality, this twat.
All right, we're just about to XM. We're going to get some smoothies and continue the program.
How do you not talk when somebody stops with a microphone?
I don't know.
Just like everybody did.
You
just
something.
keep walking.
I think we're going to get Taylor Hicks on the show. The second half of the show today.
In studio or phoner?
Just a quick phoner with him.
Hi, miss. We're doing a story on the street.
What happened?
About women who are too old for their hair color.
That was funny.
I try to be nice. They don't respond to that. You got to hit below the belt.
And you got to hit them hard. Here comes. Well, she's probably coming into the building though. We can't
in the building.
We're getting in a lot of trouble as far as that goes.
Building.
Go into the building.
Should we just go inside?
Right. Is there anybody else walking here that we can have fun with?
Jay, did you like the walk? Isn't it exciting?
I'm kind of in the middle of a story. I'm talking to Kevin Smith here.
Oh.
I gotta tell you about that walk.
A lot of
not
Asians.
the youngest Asian that was laying flat in the stroller, but the one that was in the yellow, like 6 or so.
Yeah.
Don't tell me the child wasn't aware of her sexuality. Jimmy?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Spin that one.
She was very... No, the mother with the hat.
Oh, I noticed that she was walking away, the rotten kid.
No, not the kid, the mom.
I didn't like the mom either.
Throw me under a bus.
I didn't notice it.
Get away from me.
Throw you under a bus, you nose dove.
She can drink patty water.
Why is Robert Chambers taking your photo? This kid's bugging me. Stupid camera. Fuck off, 2 megapixels.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh.
Whoa, what happened?
When's the big day?
She's just fat, Anthony.
When's the baby due?
Oh,
She's
come
just
on.
fat. She's
What?
just fat.
I thought she was.
You look a little chilly. What am I doing? Crowd work on the sidewalk?
Well, that's what we're
Peter
trying to do.
Coyote from Jagged Edge. Over here. All right. Party rock. Why am I holding a mic? Jimmy, how dare you? Hello, sir. What the fuck?
We're just waiting for other people that might be of interest. Look at the... Oh, boy. That old guy.
Junior!
Hey, Junior. Gazzara Maranga. Tony, I got the big casino, Tony.
You want to break my balls? Tell me there's a blonde in the driveway coming to look. Oh, I fucking blew it. Oh, you don't have your car crash. That's my masseuse.
All right, we're gonna.
This guy's stealing a bike right in front of our eyes.
with a key.
With a key.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
they
you're
make it
being
look like.
prejudiced.
This guy just won the Truman Capote lookalike contest.
All right, we're gonna continue the second half.
This,
of the
you know what? I haven't done this yet. Oh, this is a resounding failure. You do this every day.
Yep.
Hey, sometimes it's gold.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Today-
laughs doing this.
Today, tin.
Which
The homeless guy, you got to see his leg. It's really bad. Looks like an alligator leg. All scaly.
Why don't we go upstairs?
Yes, smoothie for me.
All right. We'll be upstairs in a minute.
Opie and Anthony, XM 202.
Hi. Everyone else went to take a piss. I'm the one who has a steel bladder. So they call me Old Steel Bladder. And I don't have to take a leak. Although in about half hour or so, I start doing the pee-pee dance in my seat, where I can't stop moving because I got to pee real bad. But no one really seems to care because they don't break for an hour and a half. See, they take a piss, miss the beginning of the show. I have a responsibility to come in and start the show. So I don't piss. But I can't then go an hour and a half without taking a leak after doing the entire morning part of the show without taking a leak. And no one's here to help me. Isn't this fucking great? Thanks. Who's coming in? I see Big Kev. I see interns. I see Kevin Smith. That's good. Kevin Smith, Jay Mohr. Take a seat. Join the Opie and Anthony show. Sans Opie. They always do this to me. They come in to take a leak, and then the show's already starting by the time we're in the elevator. And for some reason...
Where are all the fans, quote-unquote fans? Here's a couple of celebrity guys, like you and Ope and Jimmy. You got Kevin Smith.
We don't announce where we are, so they don't know where we even are.
Please, go to Full Blown AIDS. They know where you are.
You go to a mall, huh?
I go to UncleInky.com.
The message boards, we spoke about message boards last time you were here, Kevin.
Mike smells good.
And they're just the worst. They are the worst. And Jay is obsessed with Whackbag.
Oh, no, I go all over. How come you don't have cocks up there?
Oh, Nikki. I thought you just wanted it like the intern. You just wanted various pictures of cocks up on the wall.
No,
pinched his ball bag on the way in. He went, thank you.
See, he loves it.
If you go to Whackbag, I'll show you a funny picture of me and her where I have like this, like I have a heart on in my pants where we're just walking down the street.
Where was it taken? Press or just...
No, it's just some guy behind a tree, Ventura Boulevard.
Paparazzi?
And her nips are out, and like it wasn't, I'm not even looking at me. And then I look at me and I go, Jesus.
Jay Mohr, hard at work.
Do it.
No, I can't do it now.
Come on.
I swear. I got it. First, I got to get Paltalk up, or else they get mad.
When are we going to have Paltalk cameras in the other building?
Working on it.
When are you going to have Richard Dreyfuss back and not have him know you're laughing at him?
He was all right.
Yeah, he was a little.
No, dude. There he goes. And then 6 months was the first arrest. And then he laughed at himself silly. And then you guys started laughing at the way he was laughing. And then he's like, and then you guys went like ape shit.
Dude, Jaws. Close Encounters. You got to give him some respect.
That's right. A little respect.
No matter how goofy he is.
I'm giving him the respect.
We want to hear the 7-year-old story. We're not on that free FM anymore.
Oh. Me and this kid Eddie Collins would suck each other's dicks.
Oh, Eddie Collins?
In Danny Morton's clubhouse.
Fast Eddie Collins? We know him.
And it was, don't piss in my mouth or I'll bite your dick. Well, don't bite my dick or I'll piss in your mouth. It was like, it was cyclical, the conversation.
Sure.
I had my mouth pissed in a pool doing the same thing. Completely true.
No.
Submerged?
Yeah, I was underwater. I didn't think people could see me doing it. And he whizzed in my mouth. And I'm like, don't do that again. And he did. That goose.
And he did.
Yep.
So you played Monster Pool?
What was his name?
Yeah, I was, I don't want to say his name. But
Well, I said just outed this guy and he's a cop.
oh, no, I'm not saying...
Why would you say his name?
Because not because of protect him, I just hate him.
You want to give him the props.
Right.
For pissing in your mouth.
Exactly.
These mics smell fantastic. These mics smell like the Florist Show World.
Let's go to Nick in North Dakota. Nick, what's going on?
I guess I'll finish the story later.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Wait, I want to hear the rest of the story.
The guy with ADD is
Nick,
calling me out on it,
Who was the bigger boy, Jay?
What do you think?
I just figured you want to do 5 or 6 things at one time like you usually do. I'm sorry that you're actually going to focus for once.
He's a cop, and
I'm a cop, you idiot.
me and my sister were driving to see my dad race when he was racing spec racers.
Right.
And he was at Bridgehampton, and we were going through Long Island. We're doing like $1 billion, and he pulled us over. No, it was somewhere in Pennsylvania. Maybe I forget. It was Watkins Glen. Someone's like, who gives a Pocono Raceway? So we take 80 to 380, and I'm doing like 120. She's doing 100. She's in my mom's Cobra, and I'm in my friend's FBI car. That's all in German, has no paperwork. He's an actual guy in the bureau.
Yeah.
And he goes, if you get pulled over, just say you're my brother. So I go, okay. And then we get pulled over, both of us at the same time, doing 120. And he goes, paperwork, and I look in the glove box, it's just empty. It's like a spec car, there's nothing in it. And everything's in German, I don't know anything. I go, it's my brother's car. And he goes, really? Who's your brother? I go, Jeffrey, I can't say his name in the air. I go, Jeffrey something something. He goes, alright, why do you guys have different last names? I go, he told me if I get pulled over to tell you he's my brother. And then he goes, alright, and he comes back, he goes, do you know your brother's car isn't insured or registered? I go, no, I didn't know that. I go, you know what? While we're on the subject, I think you should call Eddie Conlon. I think you should call Eddie Collins and let him know that we're sitting here talking. Officer Eddie Collins. I'm pretty sure, I mean, this is like a big deal. Eddie Collins should know that I'm here. He was a Jersey State Trooper. And then he let me go.
Based on that?
Well, yeah, because you're not going to have a cop go, oh, that's the guy whose dick I sucked when I was in 3rd grade. You don't want him asking questions.
That must have been one hell of a fucking blowjob, sir.
Yeah, right?
That gets you off.
7?
Twice.
We used to take the blankets across the living room when you make a fort, and we would just suck each other off with my parents watching TV, like with their legs up on the furniture we were making the thing with.
And they had no idea what you were doing. They just went,
they probably just thought we were kissing.
They eat a lot of ice cream in there, those two.
So, like, as long as they don't take it in the ass, they're not gay. Let them go. Let them go.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm not gay. I'm angry.
It's a phase.
I'm not a homophobic if I hate gays. I'm not afraid of them. Who are all these young ladies you have up here?
This is Paltalk. See, we got a camera up there.
Let's wait them show
another
their
one over there. And that's us. Here's the studio. And then these are all the other girls that say, come on, girls, wave, say hi. Come on.
Where's Red Rum? Is she up?
Oh,
This
my
one girl really loves this show.
Red Rum usually
really
showers
sexy.
about now.
She's a lovely one.
But
look at that blonde in the white T-shirt. You little special minx, aren't you?
Wow, we got lots of dumps today.
Oh, the daily dump sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
12,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, can we get the sounder?
Rub it and arouse it got bleeped?
Wait until the sounder plays.
Said it wouldn't.
Anthony's
What, we don't have it?
at this stuff. You
What
watch.
happened, Than? Why?
Wait, we need the intro.
Hi, honey. I see you waving in your brown, your little blonde upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, they hear everything you say.
In the attic, masturbating, gets dumped.
Oh, boy. Can you believe it?
Who's brushing her hair? She doesn't even look old enough to be brushing hair.
Is it because Derek isn't here and he's the only one that knows where it is?
So we don't have it today?
Right.
Then one of the guys should sing the
One of the guys has to sing it or say it.
How does it go?
It says it's time to read.
It's time
to read the daily dump sheet.
Nothing? All right, let's get into the...
Why is there an empty chair in that one? Why do you call that close that empty chair?
We got it.
Still come back on. You found it?
E-Rock found it.
Live from the Opie and Anthony Show studios, the Daily Dump Report.
Here it is, our FCC, so we don't get in trouble dumps for Tuesday, May 30th, 2006 at 6:24 a.m. You may have heard, "You brainwashed fucking parrot." That came from me. Another dump from me.
Technically slander because you can't mention the bird.
Right. That poor parrot. That was Anthony to a caller saying they were ripping off Howard. At 6:27 a.m., go the fuck away. Opie shouting at the same caller saying they are ripping off Howard. Hoo-hoo. 7:23 a.m., fuck it. Opie showing Kevin Smith that it's okay to curse here.
Told you.
And he dumped out.
They dumped that.
That
one I can kind of understand.
7:56 in the attic masturbating. Yeah, masturbating is
that
now
could be
a word.
Title.
Masturbating is now a word that is frowned upon by the FCC, and you will get a
who's
violation.
This dirty girl smoking? I see you, Blondie, smoking your cigarette. Oh, I would be here all day. Look at this big-titted animal just
That's
sat down.
why the fucking camera stayed open, asshole. You see?
Don't you asshole me, you guinea wop motherfucker.
You said to close it. It's an empty chair. Close the window. I saw what was coming.
Does anyone ever?
What am I, stupid?
I still like upper left-hand corner the most. What's
upper
her name?
left? Lil?
Hi, Lil.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right,
dirty bitch.
6:19 a.m. Best fucking idea of my life. Jason Itzler from jail. 7:20 a.m. Jason Itzler again. I'm so fucking something. We stopped him, I guess. 8:22 a.m. And did you ejaculate? Jay Mohr to Jay Itzler after said a gang member spit in his mouth. Yeah, ejaculate is
very funny line, by the way.
One of those words that they
XM
just
heard it.
Don't like anymore.
XM heard it.
FCC gets mad. 8:22, fuck off. That was Jason. 8:40, rub it and arouse it. Now, let me tell you why. Because of the conversation that happened before that. That, taken in that context, is bad.
Lil's back. Hi, Lil.
Yeah. 8:40 a.m. Jesus.
Dirty
Slipped
bird.
and put it in his ear.
Smoking.
Jay Mohr talking about his junk, taking his junk out. Slipped and put it in his ear. Because of the description, again, before that, you conjured up the visualization that you knew it was a cock going in an ear. If it was a Q-tip we were talking about and he slipped and went in the ear, you could say that line. But now they're taking, 15 minutes before of what you said, and then based on that, they can fuck you over.
You gotta vote liberal. I've never said that in my life, but I want a bleeding heart in office.
You need some...
This is that religious
I had
conservative
my dick
shit.
and ball bag and asshole on that fucking half of Puerto Rican's face. That doesn't get bleeped.
Yeah.
Well, because there's no audio.
Jay Mohr, it's 8:50.
Lil, I'm sorry to raise my voice. I'm just trying to...
Several references to Scrappy Doo going to the bathroom on Sarah Michelle Gellar.
I think
what
that's
happened.
weird. Yeah, you can show that in a PG movie, but
you can
can't
show it
mention
in
on
a
radio?
PG movie, but you cannot describe it on the radio.
Isn't that
because
crazy?
of urination and
they dumped out of that
pissing
whole
on people
section, by the way.
Can you believe that?
That was multiple dumps going on there.
Now, are any of these girls typing to you? Particularly, are any of them typing about me?
We'll figure that out.
Sorry.
I am very surprised at 8:51, which was me. Hey, did they pull out of her... what did they pull out of her colon? A chimpanzee?
Why would they dump that?
Now, that was because she got a colonoscopy on TV. And
she did?
Yeah. After her husband died of colon cancer.
Like live on television?
Yeah, live on TV.
She took a camera?
She took the camera up the ass. And that's kind of what I was alluding to.
Was that the highest rated show of all time on the Today Show?
I think it was.
Yeah. It would have to be.
It was Matt Lauer's fist.
And some lard.
Yeah, with a camera on it.
Caligula.
So the idea was her husband died of cancer, and so she wanted to...
Awareness.
Right.
And, there she was laying on her side, a little bit of Valium. They took the hose, jammed it up her ass, and showed the screen of what the inside of Katy Couric's colon looked like.
Jay, grab Ant's cock.
No,
Jay's reading what they're saying on Paltalk. The best one is they think it's really funny that we can't keep you focused.
It's impossible. We always say this. Anytime we hear Jay Mohr is going to be on, we say, oh boy, there's no keeping Jay focused. But that's part of the beauty of having Jay on. You never know what you're going to talk
I have
about.
a great joke for that, too.
Do you?
It's like doing radio on crack.
Oh, you guys.
Want me to give you the crash? So bad. Wow. I don't even deserve a crash.
Wow. You don't like on crack jokes? Those are pretty funny.
Oh, on crack or on speed or,
or from hell.
Steroids.
So-and-so from hell.
From hell.
The date from hell.
You know you're right.
Right.
Or if you're Jewish, it's because you're Jewish.
She came over here, too.
Yeah, the whole follows us
we
here.
do the whole walk.
But she really has no power.
Jew in the heat.
Stop it. Come on, stop.
Now, Jay. Jay Mohr. Look at that chick. Who's the one on the left? You ever have meatloaf and there are peas in it?
I like Lil. Lil knows she's my girl.
Yeah.
How long are you guys going to keep doing that walk live on the air?
Well, until it gets cold.
Obviously, it was a bomb today, but other days we have radio magic.
First of all, we need more mics. That's paramount.
And we stopped having kind of themes. We had some cool things happen in the past.
We asked for more microphones because we have guests that walk with us, so it'd be great to have you guys mic'd, but they...
Yeah, well, we asked for the mics.
All you would have heard if I was mic'd was...
Just some heavy breathing. This walk is too far.
Oh, man, that is the longest...
smoothies are here.
Hey, Lil, we just brought smoothies in. You want one? Where are you from, Lil?
Boy, he likes Lil.
Yeah, I like
She's in Atlanta.
She's a good girl.
Jimmy knows all the girls, where they're from, their real names,
So what do you do?
what they drive.
Paltalk and you just jerk off?
No, just talk to people.
No.
No, let me show you a little something about Paltalk. Let me pull.
She's making it go in her tits.
Let's see how quickly we can do this. We'll pull the room up. We'll go to adults. We'll hit OK. We'll go to playground. We'll look at the first thing is anal sex and porn vids. We will pop it up, and we will pop up some cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What the
5. Here's what Paltalk's all about, people.
What is it? I can't
People
see. Is there
jerking off, fucking blowjobs.
And this is all happening live?
Some are live, some of them cheat and put
Some
it
are
in
just pornos.
What about this guy is just jacking it. He's just jacking it live.
That's what I would do.
Well, that's what they do. Here's another jacker. And that girl right here is just watching the guys jacking off. That guy's got a bent cock.
Now, are these people in any way watching this show?
No, not these people. This woman
just
is
my
shaving.
girl, just Lil.
Yeah.
Is that a porno movie?
This is someone shaving. I think this is a porno movie. This looks like porno.
How much is Paltalk? I could save a lot of money if I could.
$60 a year.
Oh, what am I doing?
Cheap. You don't chat anymore, just text. You get on, you go private, like Jimmy does, and Big A does and gets caught. No. Big A was on it, got caught, and somebody captured the video, and he's got a dick like an M&M, and he's trying to jerk off as this girl's just berating him, and you hear him talking. It's like, what do you do?
Like when Jimmy said about Bob Kelly's dick, he wants to put compound W on it.
It's awful, his dick.
Compound W. That's a wart cream.
July 21st, Clerks II.
All right, let's go to Melissa in Texas. Melissa, what's up?
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Rape Kit and Crawl Space, we got Melissa.
Is Kevin still in the studio?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Good morning, Opie. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Jay. I wanted to make sure I said hello to everybody so I didn't get
Of course you did.
fucking berated on the air here.
How about just good morning, everyone?
Good morning, everyone.
There you go.
Jimmy, I am coming to see y'all in July. I just wanted to let you know that.
What? Where?
This is the girl from MySpace. Was like, hey, can I come see you in the studio?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now
Are you inviting girls down to the studio now off of Paltalk?
No, I'm like, if you want to come, you're more than welcome. We would let chicks up.
Excuse me, Melissa. What did Jimmy tell you on Paltalk about coming down here? Be honest and be very specific. What did he tell you? Don't lie and don't cover up. What did he say as far as coming down to the studio?
Okay, I said, I'm coming up to New York from Texas. I'd love to come by and see you guys in the studio, but I never hear you guys talk about it on the radio.
And what did he say?
like, if you can come by and see. And he was like, oh, yeah. He's like, but if you come by, you know, is it just going to be you, or are you going to be bringing a lot of people? Because
right. By a lot of people, he means a boyfriend. Let me translate. Let me translate everything. A lot of people means a boyfriend, or will you be alone?
I just didn't want it to be a mob scene.
Yeah. He doesn't want a cock blocker.
So he's trying to find out if you're coming by yourself. What else?
It's going to be me and 3 of my girlfriends.
3 of your girlfriends.
That's all I wanted to know, so we have the proper amount of seats.
There you go.
Got to get credentials for guests. So.
Are you staying?
So thinking ahead.
Don't mention the place or anything, but you have a place to stay, a hotel?
Yeah. It's going to be for my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Did he invite you? Did he invite you down to any performances?
Well, I asked him if he was going to be performing, and he just said, well, it's a little far out, but he didn't really know. And I said, well, I would just love to come see you.
Where is this?
Where is what?
Oh, you dizzy cunt. Where are you going to watch him perform?
Kevin! Let me perform.
At the Cellar. I'm at the Cellar most nights, but she was asking when. I was like, I don't know.
We'll be there. Definitely,
yeah,
we'll be
it's
there.
kind of far out. So you're definitely going to meet. Now, did Jimmy, was this on Paltalk?
No, this is on MySpace.
On MySpace. So he's seen your picture and everything.
Yeah. He actually has my address. I'm still waiting on my WOW sticker.
Jimmy, what does she look like?
Wait, she's still waiting for her WOW sticker, Jimmy.
I'm going to get my pictures taken for my birthday.
Yeah. Well, you didn't tell me your name, so I don't know what your name is. You didn't tell me your MySpace name.
Melissa.
Oh, yeah. She's cute.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm getting my nudies done for my birthday, and I wanted to take them with WOW stickers.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Diggity. You might have to send a notice to Steve at foundrymusic.com. Who do you get WOW stickers from?
I haven't had any yet.
I'm asking Opie, actually. Who do you get them from? Who do we, because people want WOW stickers. No, I don't know. All right.
I hope...
Hey, Lil, I'm sorry you got to sit through all this. If it was up to me, it would just be you and me chatting. And I'd be laying on the bed as you smoked and drank your coffee.
Send a self-addressed stamp envelope.
Dirty pig.
Well, send a what?
Self-addressed. I get nervous.
What the hell did you send a self-addressed envelope? Wow, did you fuck that up?
I know, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
SASE.
The address is on opieandanthony.com, Melissa. We got to go.
Jimmy.
Thank you so much. All right.
I certainly hope line 2 was, I know you hung up on him, but I hope that was not a news report, and thank God he's a comedian.
Oh, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr killed in California this weekend. Like, what happened? I looked at it real quick and was like, what happened to Billy?
Well,
he's a comic.
Well, this one says Jim killed this weekend.
Jim killed this weekend.
Stephen Hackensack, you're on the Opie and Anthony show.
How did it happen?
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy, wanted to tell you, long-time listener, dude, you killed this weekend at the Stress Factory.
Oh,
man.
thank you.
That's it, man. I just want to punch out on that.
Thank you.
You called for that?
That was a good enough reason.
Dude, he's awesome, man.
We already know that, though.
Who opened for you?
All right.
It was me, Rich Francesi, and Vinny Brand and Julian.
Good old Rich.
All right, we're going to take a break and regroup and get the show
I know what you're
going.
wondering. What's the bouncer doing on stage?
Yep.
Nope. Wasn't thinking that at all, actually. Just thought, here's the next guy. I love when comics automatically, like, they have to, like, make up for what they think you're thinking. Like, I know you're wondering, what's the bouncer doing on stage? No, you're kind of like the same size as my friend. I know what you guys are thinking. Like DJ Hazard used to go, I know you guys are thinking I look like a Nicaraguan game show host. And you're like, no. What the fuck that means, you cokehead?
Don't I look like a mix between...
No.
Yeah. Douche and bag, yes, you
I
do.
know you guys are looking at me like if Oliver North and Barney Rubble had a baby. No, I'm looking at you like now you're 20 minutes, it's 12 minutes, so you have to fuck over there and clean up your mess.
When they're doing crowd work and they try to like riff on a crowd and this guy's going, hey, get me out of here, and this guy's going, hey, where's that one coming from? And this guy's going like, yeah, look at him. No one is thinking that. No one. You're not rapid firing, you fucking hacks.
Yeah, who do they think they are? D.L. Hughley?
Exactly.
That boy can rapid fire. So Lil is from Atlanta. This is fascinating to me.
You never saw the Paltalk?
No, when have I been in here? What do I know?
Oh, you haven't been here in a while.
That's what I know.
You haven't been here in a while. Okay.
Now I'm going to turn my back on you.
Who flashes?
Who's not taking the tits out?
No one's taking them out.
Lil will not do that because that's for me. Lil's waiting for me to come there and tongue her ass.
She's at work. She ain't doing shit.
She can... Oh, that's even better. Pop one out of the side.
Can't somebody just show a tit? We have Kevin Smith and Jay in here.
Someone should be up with
Don't
their
do
fucking
it for me. I can't see the monitor. So.
legs. Well, yeah, then do it for him. I can see it. Do it for anybody.
Now you can.
Red Rum's on?
Where's Red Rum? She's the fucking best one. She knows the deal.
Just girl at work in the pink. Just cup it and, take it out. You're covering my girl, Lil. Oh, my eat her ass.
I'm trying to find
Lil's frozen.
Red Rum.
What happened
Why
to
can't
Lil?
I find it?
Why is Lil frozen?
Oh, camera might have froze.
She's voguing, dude.
God damn it! I can never find.
Let me see.
Where's Red Rum?
There she is, right there. Oh, that animal?
Great.
Whoa, all right.
That's the red line.
Wow, you got all the fucking chicks up. Good boy.
And a boy. This isn't Starbucks. This is Savage Coffee. Green Cafe. What the fuck? It tasted bad.
It's a place. Why would you get coffee from a cafe ever? I would never do that.
I took a sip and I went, Starbucks? Really? It tastes like it's got water in it. And I look and it's...
This is these mom and pop places. This is why you close, because your coffee is dog shit.
And because you're terrorists.
That's right.
No, there's going to be no radio show until fucking tits come out. What do you think of that?
Could somebody please flash Jay Mohr?
Fucking scumbag.
All the girls, your cameras are up. Could somebody please flash Jay? Of course, it's going to be Red Rum.
Take
She's
him out.
sexy.
Yeah.
And she has nice nipple rings. She's a lovely one.
You're a good girl, and I would...
Apparently, the rest of them are fucking Kiwanis Club members. We don't do that no more.
Who was that? God bless you, miss. You little pierced, nippled animal.
Oh, she's a dirty one.
Oh, she's taking on both ends. She'll do two black guys. She don't give a fuck. She knows. She knows what the
one in one hole, one in the mouth. She's in the middle going, what do you want from her?
She takes a shower. She usually takes a shower in the morning.
Yep.
Fuck the shower.
And televises it.
Yeah, but the shower
shows her vagina.
Good smoothie.
Is it good?
Yeah, I drank it real fast.
Hey, there's another one.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Go home and take a nice smoothie dump. Oh, yes, she will, actually.
There you go.
Muff shot.
Wow, nice job, honey.
What a tatted.
Totally shaved.
She's a tattoo that says, if you lived here, you'd be home by now. I couldn't get it out. I am the fucking happiest faggot on the planet.
Why? That's a good one for a
yeah, but not when I make myself laugh before I can finish it.
But sometimes I'll laugh on stage and I'll say to the crowd, don't make me laugh, guy. Comics are death of the audience, like he's just laughing along with them. And guys, don't make me laugh. Like you're just having fun with them.
No,
fucking frauds.
She won't put her tits away, this one.
Well, who is that one? Oh, those are big, meaty ones.
Point at the crowd. This lady knows what I mean.
Yeah, and she doesn't.
No.
She's a dumb whore on a date.
Not even a lady on the front row. Yeah.
We should be promoting Clerks II, and I'm not looking at all these girls. Even though Red Rum is great. Where is she from?
I don't know.
I think she's Jersey. Or New York.
Ooh, come on, there you go. That's my girl.
There it is.
All right, now turn it off. I got Lil's. What's her name?
Lil.
Lil's got the best boobs in the world.
She does have a nice rack.
She does. I would eat your ass till your head caved in. Fucking.
Now you know what's gonna happen.
I'll fish hook your face.
Now on Whack Bag, they're all gonna be. They spend too much time talking about Paltalk. We don't all have it.
Big A is on the Whack Bag.
They all are. I get degraded on.
It was just awful the way he grabbed his cock and he just his whole hand you couldn't pull off a full stroke, so his thumb stayed stationary and the other four fingers just went up down while the thumb just kind of stayed in place.
His thumb stayed there and he just kind of wiggled it.
Yeah,
he wiggled it around.
When he came, it's just the guy.
Big A. Somebody really sold him out.
Who's Big A?
Big A is a big. I don't even know how to describe him.
Just a big dope.
He's a big dolt,
he
and he
looks
can't
like
really
Artie
talk.
Lang, but he can't talk.
He can't talk.
And what is he? Comedian or something?
He's a cab driver.
Just some cabbie. That
independent cab driver from the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Yeah. And he talks like that. And he has a hard time saying ST words. So we make him do the news, usually on Friday. And the staff writes the news, and every story has ST words in it, no matter how bad you have to cram one in. And he's a mess. So he was on Paltalk, and apparently he found a girl in a room and went into a private room with her, and it was all taped. Like you could screen cap it and get the audio. She taped the audio, and it's him talking about, I wanna stick my dick in your ass, and he's jerking off.
This is
got
why
the camera
you
on his lap.
never take your dick out
No.
unless you're laying it on some dude's neck.
Yeah,
never
right.
take your dick out. Somebody will find
Like your
it.
style, Smith.
Somebody
You're
will
gonna go
see
places.
it.
That's why you get the first class to can, and that sober guy.
Poor Muse.
Bump the coach.
We're going to step aside, take a break. We'll continue with Jay Mohr.
What was his
Kevin
drug of
Smith.
choice?
His drug of choice,
Heroin.
he was pretty bad in heroin and Oxycontin.
Really?
Yeah, really bad. For
I
about
was always
6-7 years.
Why isn't this guy like in so many more movies? Well, I say that about myself.
Turn that goddamn music down. Turn that music down. Holy
Someone else
shit.
is working the board besides Derek.
Wow, where's Derek? That no-spelling ass is good, at least with the music.
What a mess of a radio program.
To the beat, y'all. Opie and Anthony.
Jack, I took Vicodin for my tooth about a year ago, and after the first one I took, I was laying in bed, the pain completely went away, and I was laying there going like, oh my God, I took the bottle and counted how many I had left.
Oh, yeah.
And I started thinking, all right, I'll take a half. And this is after one. It was such a good feeling, but it makes you itch.
I had Norco for a while.
What's that stuff?
It's synthetic Vicodin without all this stuff that makes your blood thin. So
Yeah.
Like if Vicodin's like, Jimmy, you would know this, I guess. Like Vicodin's like 10% actual like drug and 90% blood thinner.
Filler?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Norco is like 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So one Norco, like, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Can you not get a rod on Vicodin then if it's a
No,
blood
you
thinner?
can, but you can't come, and that's why I stopped. I was like, I have a fucking problem. 'Cause I'm like, well, if I fuck her at 6, then I can take Vicodin all night.
I stay away from
then I
that
went-
stuff, man. I had the wife had some kind of like thyroid thing she had to have removed. Not her whole thyroid, but she had a thing in her neck, and they gave her Vicodin, and she was taking it as prescribed.
Yeah.
But I guess 2 weeks into it or something like that, she stopped shitting altogether.
Really?
Yeah, and it went by, and she's not like...
It's because you forget
like
to eat.
not
Because
really,
it's
because she
just
was still eating, but nothing was coming out. No, I'm like a 3-4 shit a day kind of person, because as much as you put in, it's got to come out.
Yeah.
She's like maybe 1 a day or something like that. She wasn't shitting for at least close to about 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
She started getting real sick and shit, and we were just like, what do you do? And I went and got her some fucking enemas, the kinds of do. And she was like, I don't want to do this. I was like,
who wants
drink
to?
some prune juice, take some X-Lax. Nothing was working, and finally one night she was just like, I feel like I'm dying inside. I feel like, and I figured maybe it's all backed up and she's getting poisoned
Some
or whatever.
blockage.
Total blockage. We took her to the emergency room in Los Angeles, not like Cedar Sinai, but they got one in Century City. That was like, there's nobody ever there. It's a place to go if you really want to, and then they shut it down, which sucked. So we get in there, and the guy throws her up on the table and whatnot. Takes a look in, and he's just like, you're severely impacted.
Impacted.
So the dude had to...
Elvis.
She'll be so pissed I told the story, but this is the kind of thing that'll keep you off drugs. Dude had to go in there with
really?
a long metal-like shovel.
Oh, Jesus.
Dig out
Start
impacted
digging
fecal
out
matter.
shit.
It was she was just
Wow.
so like mortified.
Water wouldn't do it, like a colonic?
No, they
like
tried.
cement.
She tried the enema thing at home, but it was bad, man. And she was just like,
And it was because of Vicodin?
It's because of Vicodin. If you look at the side effects, one of
May
them
need
is
shovel to shit after.
pretty much pretty bad scene, man. Right then and there, I'm just like, any interest I had in that is gone.
It's done. Wow.
Hey, is Lil on MySpace? Tell her to get my friend on MySpace. I'm done with this fucking Paltalk because I can't take it anymore.
Oh, Paltalk?
All these hillies on Paltalk. I'm on MySpace, or go to jmohr.com. But nobody rides for free. Remember that. I need naked photos.
Do you have a MySpace account?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone got into it. We talked about that too last time, and
Read my little
Kevin
blog
wasn't.
called My Crack.
Kevin wasn't.
I was
hip
not on
it.
MySpace, and then I
And
finally
now-
got on. It's fucking nuts.
Totally
how addictive
addicting.
it is.
I'm having sex with my wife going, I wonder if that's really Ben Roethlisberger. Like, literally, that happened.
That's when you're sitting there going like, why am I wasting my time having sex when I could be friend approving right now?
Yeah, right now. So
Why
many
am I
friends
going
waiting
on
for
Kevin
approval.
and Bean when I could just send out a bulletin that my movie's opening?
That's the thing that I find amazing about it. Like, you got I'm up to 26,000 friends, and it's like you send out one bulletin, boom, those people are covered, and then they send it to other people.
But you have a viewer skew too.
Yeah, but it's I think it's even more of a blanket than viewer skew. It's just because you're hitting people that were like, oh, you got a website? I never knew, and I've been like on the web for 10 years now.
It's easier too because you send out a bulletin instead of putting like a sticky on the top of your website that not everybody's going to read. They want to get right to the "you suck" part of the
they want to
fucking
get to the
website.
negative.
Right to the, Kevin ain't as good as he used to be.
Well, we don't got that on my website anymore. So.
No,
you
clear
charge,
that
the
out.
moment you charge like $2 to join.
Yep.
It immediately cuts down on the amount of people who'll just jump on and be like, fuck you, and misspell fuck. Those people go away. Because $2 is too much to say fuck you.
That's a great idea. Some
Give
websites
the money to charity. It's all good, and just keep the trolls out of there.
Some websites ought to think about that.
Maybe we should try it.
Some
$35 per post.
35.
Hey, by the way,
a post. That better be some important shit, man.
By the way, what happened with Bobby during the break? What was that about? He was playing No
came
Homo
in
again?
With his pants around his ankles and a robe.
He was wearing a robe, right?
Bobby the
intern. He was Bob Shepard. Now, being gay, Bobby.
Now pulling out my bat. He thought a robe, the big Yankee robe that somebody gave us.
Frosty
gave it to us. He thought that was going to cover up him being naked. Like we wouldn't think because he had a robe on, he was plotting
Bobby,
something.
pull down your pants.
Where's the coffee I sent somebody for?
Sean's getting.
And he tried to get Jay, and Jay just moved and did like some sidestep fucking wrestling move, and you just lost it.
Technique.
Your robe flipped open, your flaccid little dick flicked around a little bit, and then you ran out of here.
Big, you have a
Jay made you look
dick.
like an ass.
And you're uncircumcised.
Ew, are you unclipped?
Show us.
What? Why would the mic work?
Show us.
Why would the mic work?
Show us your dick.
Well, the reason why.
Show us your dick.
The reason why.
Show us your dick. Or go home for the day.
Show us your dick.
But get away from Mr. Smith.
Yeah,
big
please.
Shot.
Don't
over here by me.
He's a big
Don't, no, not by me. Right there, behind Jimmy.
No,
There's
right
a lot
by
of
me.
sharp corners
Right
in this
next
room.
to Jay.
Yeah, we don't want it. I'm getting away.
Don't put it.
Jimmy,
I'll give you a fair warning. Don't come any closer.
I got nothing right now, and that's not.
You're not supposed to have anything. We're all guys, stupid.
Don't even come.
Stop trying to fluff it up.
Don't come any closer.
He's trying to fluff.
Why are you fluffing?
Bunch of guys. Stop fluffing.
Yes, you made yourself
All
very
right,
clear.
that's a very fair warning.
Your awful blue undershorts.
What the fuck are you wearing? What are those undershorts?
They're boxer briefs.
Ew.
But they're blue and they're stupid. They look like underoos.
They really do.
They're Hanes boxer briefs.
It looks like Superman underoos.
He's a superhero. Faggot man.
Ah, God.
It doesn't even clear the bottom of his bag. His fucking helmet doesn't clear his bag.
Was it on Paltalk? I was just trying to get.
You have infant cock.
What is that thing?
Why is the tip of your dick like a black man?
It's purple, right?
And why didn't he yell no homo?
You did not. Nah, this is what I want you to do next.
What do you
I want you to pull. No one's gonna get up. No one's gonna rush you or charge you. I want you to pull your pants down around your ankles, and I want you to hold your ankles like you're getting fucked in prison.
There's so
no homo.
That's no homo.
No homo.
That's no homo.
No homo.
What if I want to run for office later on or something?
Yeah, that's gonna
You'll have
happen.
the Chelsea vote.
Did you say run for orifice?
Nothing on that. Thanks, Kev.
I thought you said Chelsea, like as in Clinton.
Oh no.
That's it. Look, he still got. Look how his dick is perched.
Just let's go. You like no homo? Let's go.
His dick looks like Hitchcock with that little fucking head and the big neck. That's what his balls are.
Come on, take him out.
It's all right. It was out. I showed. It's everything.
Let's play cock or sack. You show me a little piece of your dick or your ball bag. I gotta guess which one it is. You ever play that game?
No, I never played that.
But you gotta play with your eyes closed and touch your tongue to it.
Oh, you can get this. Don't look yet until it's ready.
Okay.
This is the gayest game.
All right, come here. Look at this.
The fuck is he playing?
Is that cock or sack?
That's got to be sack, huh?
Wrong, brother. See, there's a way you got to get good at it. You scrunch it up, make it look like sack.
Should I try?
Yes.
Oh, look, he wants to play. He wants to fucking play.
He wants to play cock or sack.
Holy shit.
Or, you know what you can do is you just grab your ball bag and make your fingers close around it and just make it look like a big peach.
You want me to? Okay, I'll do that.
I don't want you to do anything.
Yes, you do.
You want me?
Fucking Chad Cadero over there.
You want me to
weird
do
hat
that?
he's got.
There's way too much scrot in this room.
There
man.
really is. Why are you turning around? Oh my God! Turn around for Paltalk.
What the fuck is that?
Now show Kevin Smith your brains.
I have no interest. No interest.
How great I'm.
Now
like
go
the
wash your
fucking alien on Menagerie.
How bad do you want to just
first
snap
Star
it with your
Trek.
finger? Really go to flick.
Fucking Star Trek pilot villain head.
No homo, right?
No homo.
No homo. Wash fucking hands.
The reason before when I was
Shut up.
trying to get you, what was bad about it? Everyone, Anthony always says everyone's afraid of Opie. You yelled at me, and that's what threw me off. Like I was just so startled.
I yelled at you because anybody that comes past the corner of this gets
Anthony
yelled at.
knows.
Period.
Well, I know, but you.
How much attention do you need?
Ope would like to know.
I like a lot of attention.
Obviously.
Have you ever been blown by a transvestite?
No.
Why not?
You're missing out.
I guess
The Asian ones
Jimmy,
are
get your
fucking
wig.
hot.
I don't know if I've ever met a transvestite.
You don't know.
Well, I don't think I did.
You ever been fucked in the ass by a big clit? You have.
Wow, you're fucked up.
Have you ever had porno from Foundry Music where the lactating chick squirts her milk on another girl's pussy, then licks it, and then you come all over the carpet, and then you get an instant message from your wife in the next room saying there's a naked girl in your bed, and you go, I'm doing something.
No, but I bet you have.
What the fuck
What does that mean?
Meaning, this is what...
I'm showing Kevin my chops.
That was good.
Your
well
improv
timed.
skills were terrific.
Do you have a girlfriend? Or
No.
anything like no.
See, the beautiful thing is Jay was talking about himself, like that was the joke, is he was relaying.
Right.
It's saying that this is me, and
Yeah.
but what you don't say it, and that's the beauty of
I
that
bet
joke.
you have, right.
But then he comes in, you know, that's
Realize.
like
I was
yeah.
trying to be sarcastic back, but
No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
No, you
weren't.
you didn't get it.
You give Jersey a bad name.
Again.
I'm not from Jersey.
Good, I knew a fucking ape like you could never be from the Garden State. Hit the bricks and
Where-
take Taylor Dane with you.
where you
Long
from?
Island faggot.
Staten Island.
Staten Island. That
Well,
makes
take
it better.
fucking- take
That is
Ghostface
Jersey,
Killer
by
with
the
you.
way. Staten Island is Jersey.
Get out!
Let's go to Tim.
Listen to me.
Let's go to Tim in North
Nondescript
Carolina.
racial boy walking next to him. He could be black, he could be white. We don't know what the fuck he
He's
is.
related to Thomas Jefferson, for real.
Yeah, so he says.
Clerks II, July 21st.
Well, that's what we got on the phone here. Tim from North Carolina. What's up, Tim?
Sorry,
Yeah, well,
Kevin.
first of
We
all, he
don't
sounds
need
more
to.
like Marion with that wicked comeback he came with. No, I bet you do too, though. Anyway, never mind. Sorry. Kevin.
You bombed twice in your call so far.
Keep
This
going.
is the first time I ever bombed, so don't feel so bad about myself. Hey, Kevin, listen, I saw the internet trailer for Clerks II.
Yes, sir.
Fucking rocks with the Buffalo Bill music in the beginning.
Thank you, sir.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for continuing to put out quality product in J. Hollywood.
I'm going to try. That's very kind,
that?
sir.
Looks
Have
very
you been
funny.
listening to the show all morning? There's a
Yes, I
tremendous
have.
amount of cock floating around the
A
room.
lot of dick.
Between the other studio and
What
here,
does Buffalo Bill mean?
we
It's
do
a
a
no-
bit. We do a Silence of the
Not
Lambs
you,
bit.
stupid.
In Clerks 2, we do a Silence of the Lambs bit. He was going to explain.
Let me pull the car over. This is a car on the side of the road story. Will you tell me what Buffalo Bill music is?
We do a Silence of the Lambs bit in Clerks 2 where Jay does the whole Silence of the Buffalo Bill dance.
Is it the same song? I'm
Does the
crying over
Does the
you.
tuck.
Goodbye Horses
Goodbye
by Hugh
Horses, yeah.
Lazarus. There it is, sir.
It is.
Ow!
Would you? That's the line you like. I like, oh, well, she's a great big fat person.
That's the greatest line ever, yeah.
I've never seen this.
I got a card.
You never saw Silence of the Lambs?
I saw it long after
Great.
it came out.
Mrs.
and
Lippman.
It was like the most overrated thing I'd ever seen.
At one point, the dude who's the killer who wants to be a woman, he does this dance by
Oh,
himself.
this I know.
And he does the tuck. He pulls his cock back.
But I don't remember. Would you?
Would
That's
you
when
is
he's
when
just helping with the van.
when he
Didn't Jodie
kidnaps
Foster
the
win for
girl.
that?
What?
Yes,
yeah.
and so did Hopkins, and so did Best Picture.
And then I watched it like 5 years after that, and I was like, oh.
No, you gotta get
that's a
into
good
the
movie,
guy.
dude.
Buffalo
I saw
Bill.
Jagged Edge the other night. That was fucking
That's
awesome.
a really great. You've never
And
seen
I
that?
would fuck Jeff Bridges' face. I don't give a fuck. Who knows it? That might be the hottest fucking guy. Brad Pitt's a faggot compared to Jeff Bridges.
What the fuck
is wrong with you
That was good. And that was a
Did I
movie
say that out? Did I say that out loud?
That was a movie that had a twist too, like before twists were very fashionable.
Yeah, that's one of the first twist movies.
And Peter Coyote's so unlikable, you're supposed to like him.
What movie is this?
Jagged Edge.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Joe Lester has
All right,
one.
this is good. We're on a topic. This is good.
Yeah, movies.
Let's try to keep it with
I like that.
Let's talk about X-Men. Who saw X-Men?
I haven't seen it yet.
You didn't go?
Kev saw
No, I want to see it so bad.
We were talking about
Heard
it
it's
before.
good.
Thumbs
Heard
up.
it's good.
I enjoyed it.
I like them both.
Who dies? Who dies? Who dies?
Who dies?
You don't want to spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Someone spoiled it for me already.
But there's some big deaths.
Gave me a spoiler already.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No, visually, I liked it, but I didn't like the story.
I have a theory.
Wait, you didn't like
lost
it?
like
No, Kev
300
didn't
pounds,
like it.
right?
No, Kev didn't like the
Big Kev
story.
didn't like it.
Big Kev didn't like it.
What is it? How much weight did you lose? 300 pounds?
A little more, yeah.
All right. Why do obese men go see every movie?
They're what?
Speaking as an obese man.
No, I'm talking like 450, 500 pounds, like your Ralphie's, this guy, like
Ralphie.
Joe McDonald, like on sports, like they don't miss a fucking opportunity to sit in the air conditioning on a hot summer day. There's not one fucking summer blockbuster. How many movies have you seen in the last month? Over a dozen.
Yeah, 15.
You have a fucking problem with intimacy that you go sit in the dark and watch.
No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't? There's nothing good out to watch.
I like shit movies, too.
All right.
Well,
what have you seen?
You like sport? You like sports, right?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
It's not, because I've been neutered in my own home. It's the fucking cooking network 24/7.
But you historically did like sports.
Yes, sir.
How many games did you watch?
Movies or sports?
Not a dozen.
Not anymore. No, not a dozen.
Jay's trying to
baseball.
I'll do what I want in my house. Don't get me wrong, Andy.
Oh, man.
Just because she's the breadwinner don't mean I don't get to watch what I want to watch.
How do you deal with that?
Oh, it's the best.
Is she cool with it, though? She brings home all the money and you just
Who is she and what does she do?
Nikki Cox.
Nikki Cox?
Yeah.
That's your lady?
Nice ass, right?
How'd that happen, sir? Where'd you guys meet?
How'd that
happen?
On the set of her show.
Kevin Smith's a real good interviewer, so let him interview you for a few minutes.
Let me take the mic. Let me take control.
Yeah,
So what's you're going to have to fill me in, though. What is the show?
She's on a show called Las Vegas with Jimmy Kahn.
Okay, all right, right on.
And Ted Hamilton.
Jimmy Kahn.
And you were on the show?
I did a guest spot on the show, and I just gotten divorced, and she had just left with,
Left what?
Bob.
Have a tab.
Her ex.
She was with somebody.
And Jay Moore
seems to taking my girl.
And is it somebody, when you say Bob? Is
Bobcat Goldthwait.
She was with Bobcat Goldthwait?
For a long time.
And now, is that
now there's a real how did that happen question.
Yeah.
He likes funny guys, man. I can give it up for that.
I'm JFK Jr. compared to him. Your turn.
So, did you? You're on the comic circuit. Do you run across Bobcat Goldthwait? Does he even do shows?
I'm retired.
Anymore?
I don't even do it.
You don't even go out anymore?
I don't have it anymore. I do it to pay for my mortgage because I have no money.
But you do go out. Though.
He was so good.
You know when I go out is when someone cancels and at the last second they call me like in a panic, like, "Can you come to Brea tomorrow?" And I'm like, 100% of the door. You're kind of fucked, aren't you? Then I'll do it.
Is that 100% you get to walk away with 100% of the door?
85% on Fridays and Saturdays and 100 on Thursdays.
Jay was a pro too. He'd come out all sharp dressed and everything, and the act was really
all
funny.
These fucking faggots on these boards trying to take
act
shots
was
at me.
really funny,
Nobody
and
touched
then
me.
like
I was like fucking Ricky.
Why did you
Henderson
slow
in
it
88.
down? Why don't you do it as much anymore?
I don't love it.
No, just fell out of it.
Don't love it.
So now it's all about.
I stand on stage for a half hour, realizing I'm only half done, and I want to scream, "You fucking say something!" Like still me, and then and I still can step on a rock that goes down.
Wow, you really do hate it.
Like it's like fucking 20 minutes, and like with each sentence, like hope this works. What the fuck? I hope you go see like Sheryl Crow in concert. You know, go it makes me happy. I've seen it before. Like a musician, they're like play the fucking hits, and then in stand up, they're like, we don't want to hear that. What's new? You did that dolphin cock story the last time I saw you. Well, yeah, that's what I talk about in my act. It's not my fault you come see me every fucking week.
That is a bitch as a comic, man.
So wait, go back. So you're on the show. You're on the show.
He's a great interview.
I'm going to get you focused here. So you're on the show and you hang out with her for a few days and just like, hey,
all
let's
my
go
scenes
out.
are with her.
Uh-huh.
And I had to act drunk and silly and propose marriage to her.
Oh.
And she told me that we made, one of the extras had a really bad haircut and mustache, and she goes, "Have you seen my mustaches?" And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, you're going to think I'm so weird. I travel with fake mustaches." And I go, I don't believe you. And then in her purse, she had like 5 or 6 like mustaches and beards and merkins.
And that's when you knew she was the girl for you.
And then when I went home that night, when I was changing out of my clothes in my Star Wagon, Anthony, is it?
Yes, the
trailer.
Star
It's
Wagon.
a little bigger than your double banger, Jimmy. I'm sure you,
Right.
Two banger, sir. Two banger.
Yeah.
Two banger.
And there was a mustache on a piece of stationery, and she wrote, I think you might need this. And I was like, all right, that's it. This is the one. And then for like 3 weeks, I didn't lay a glove on her. Like, I'm not going to be that guy, because every guy that sees her wants to
I
bang her.
wouldn't know what the fuck that meant.
Yeah.
What did it
Like,
mean?
what did it mean?
What's that code
And then, like,
for?
it's just nothing.
You're
Just
her
like,
beard?
we were talking. Don't you know? You've been on the boards. You've been on the boards.
What did it mean? What is the mustache on the stationery mean?
Like, use this, like, go walk around, wear a fake mustache, and have fun. I have mustaches. We were talking about mustaches, and this is a way for me to extend and say hi without...
So you just kind of immediately related to her based on that. Like, you were like, that chick's funny.
Pretty fucking girl.
Like she
can
makes
do
me laugh.
anything.
Right,
like, she's
right.
fucking hilarious.
And she got a thing for funny dudes.
Like, she's guy funny.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Why can't I meet a funny girl with a fake mustache? All
you always-
fucking fatzos and whores.
She's guy funny. She'll stick her dick on your neck.
No homo. She would.
She gives you the fruit basket. Cool.
And then she said, if I had a dick, would you let me fuck you with it? And I said, you? Yes. And that's when she said she knew that she would marry me. She asked that question all the time, and guys were always like, no, yeah, I can't, nah. And I was like,
It's gay.
You? Like, I'm looking at her, going, yeah, like, it's you're a woman, but it's you, but you have a dick. Yeah.
But that's a guy.
But it's her. It's not. It's her. I'm looking at her.
But it's a real dick, not a strap-on.
No, it's her with a fucking penis, and I go, I said, like, it's you. Like, you sitting here, and you have a dick, and we're making out, and I...
Did you always have a dick, or just for a day?
We didn't get that...
You got to.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Not at all.
If she always
his
had
point,
a
his
dick.
point is it's her. He's looking at her, and also it's her, the person, as well.
Yeah.
She has no idea that you would have sucked it first.
Oh, yes, she did. Because I'd rather suck a guy's dick than make out with him, because I think making out with a guy is way
It's a little too intimate.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the whisker on your cheek, and then, like, you click teeth, and then, like, oh, God, he's breathing out through his nose, and then you go, like, where do I put my hand? Do I put it on his back? Do I stroke his hair? Do I grab his ass? And then, like, as you're wondering where to put your free hand, you're like, this is the fucking gayest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I'd rather just suck him off and kick him out of my car.
See, the thing is, you shouldn't have to choose. Both should be options.
That was the worst part about Brokeback Mountain. It was like at the beginning, right at the start, where the tent and it's a little cold, and he gets in and just spits on his fucking hand
That was
and
the best part
shoves
of the
it in
movie.
his
Yeah, I
ass.
liked it. It was kind of
goes-
rapey and hot.
Then it's like rapey.
That spit in the hand,
It's not-
that to me was like, wow, this movie just this deserves an Oscar.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
I like
but
it-
then when they
Sorry.
start kissing like that by the stairs,
Like Johnny Cash?
that was gross. It's like the fucking rape ass scene is just kind of, two men. It's cold out there in the mountain.
Fucking.
They're just doing a little fucking keeping warm.
I like it because Jake Gyllenhaal. I want to hear Tom Brokaw say that.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's like,
Gyllenhaal
I
fell
wanna-
off the deck of the Achille Lauro.
I want to make love to you, and like I think I'm gay, and Heath Ledger's like, oh, you think I'm gay, you fucking faggot? I'll
Yeah.
just fuck your ass, you fucking homo fucking faggot.
Yeah, he was offended
And he,
for like
he,
2 seconds.
and then he rapes his ass and kicks him out of the tent, and I'm like, it is a love story.
And he unbuckled that big Western belt buckle, and you knew it was all over.
You know, like with the outtakes, like he probably like fucking choked him a little with it. Gyllenhaal, like, why is your sister better than you? And you both, why do you work too much?
We have Taylor in Virginia, very upset. Taylor, what's up?
Listen, all the fucking like gay description shit you guys have done over the years is bad, but Jay just like made my skin crawl with the whole fucking teeth clicking and stubble rubbing.
Clicking.
Shut up. It's too early
Yeah.
for that shit.
Why is that so bad? Like when you said it, it's like, ugh.
It's just, oh.
So then you agree with my point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taylor?
it's disgusting. Please stop.
Congratulations on Idol, by the way.
Yeah, right on.
How are we supposed
Soul
to
Patrol,
get
we
him
get
today?
it. All right.
Fucking Michael McDonald wannabe.
We're going to have him on, I guess, in a half hour or so. So, Kevin, what movies have you seen?
Everything.
Like what? Give us the rundown.
The Lindsay Lohan movie?
I did not see.
So that's not
Bad Luck.
X-Men you didn't like.
I didn't like the story, but visually I thought it was very good.
All right.
I saw Ebert and fucking whoever's not the dead one. And
Ropert?
he goes, I like Over the Hedge. I like the colors, the scheming. And I went, you are a fucking delusional, used to be fat, fuck a black asshole. whose mouth looks like a cat's asshole. Go ahead, Kev.
You see Over the Hedge?
I did.
I saw that the other
Did you like
night.
the colors?
No. Not more than anything else, no.
I liked it.
Did you like Over the Hedge?
Yeah,
it was good, right?
funny, yeah.
I like the scheming.
The scheming.
I think
so much.
I think Cars will be huge.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
I think that'll be big.
I don't totally see it because it's Pixar, but so far there
Pixar
hasn't
for
been a
some
trailer yet that I've been like, oh,
really?
that's great. Yeah.
No.
What's Pixar? You see?
Oh my
make, like,
God!
Toy Story
Oh my
and,
God!
you know,
Someone
all that
just
stuff.
hit Jimmy over the head
Can
with
we
a shovel.
put together a pop quiz for Jimmy?
I don't watch fucking cartoon movies. I don't like them.
Pixar is the definitive movie production house as far as CGI animation goes.
Is it? I never saw Toy Story. I'm not interested in that stuff at all.
You know what surprised me? Having a kid, and he's like 3 years old, and you watch these movies, the Nemo, the Toy Story, they're all great. They're all like really good movies.
Yeah. The Incredibles was really good.
really good.
Incredibles.
But whenever she yells, I lose my erection. I don't know. So what did you want to ask me?
So how long did you really wait? Like 6 weeks before you laid a glove on her?
It was the longest I've ever waited.
Did you let her make the first move?
It kind of was like an instantaneous kapowie.
Kapowie.
I had to pull over.
And how long ago was this then?
Almost 2 years.
Oh, wow. Really?
Because you know what?
That show's been on for like 2 years now.
4.
Las Vegas has been on for 4 years.
This will be the 4th
Jesus.
year.
I find that more amazing than the fact that you're fucking Nikki Cox.
We don't fuck.
There you go.
So does she.
Till she grows a cock.
I don't watch all that TV, I guess.
I was so destitute, and I was such a degenerate sexually. I was like, you know what? I will actually be her friend. Like, I'm all right with just being her friend. That's how funny she is.
Oh, you love her. You love her.
Yeah.
You could tell, man. You'd rather just pal around with her. Well, not rather, but you'd pal. Even if that's all you could have, you'd pal around with her.
She was so hot, I lost my erection the first time we had sex.
I don't know what that means.
After? Or
I'm trying
before?
to fucking process that.
I've told you guys this before.
I don't remember this story.
We're having sex at the fucking Hotel Bel Air, and I'm looking at her going, this girl cannot possibly. Like, we're in front of the fireplace. There's like rose petals on the ground. Like,
yeah, one of those scenes.
Like her idea. Like, yeah, I thought it'd be nice. Have rose petals everywhere. It's nice, right? Where did they get a load of me? Where's Hobby? And I go, she cannot possibly be any hotter. And then right when I thought that, she started sucking her thumb. And my dick said, I gotta go. It's like double A to the bigs. Like, I didn't know the fastball could cut like that. I can't hit this.
Wow. She started sucking her thumb?
Easy, Anthony. It's my
I only like that if they haven't outgrown it yet.
It was like, wow, I think this might be like, I might be topping out hot-wise right at this very
That's
moment.
it.
It was like, that's
the pinnacle.
The
pinnacle. Wow, what'd you say or do? Or
eat pussy for an hour.
Yeah.
Not ours. We've had people come up. Other people.
That's a great gag when you think you're going to shoot too soon. You go, and then you push him up on the bed and just start going down on him and go, cock, knock it off. Desensitize. Rub it on the bed a little to get the nerve endings all shot. and then go back up.
Any other questions, Kevin?
You blow a load in your Rockaway betting?
So
I think you got a lot out of him, actually.
Yeah.
Nothing you guys didn't know.
I didn't know that last
I didn't know
story.
about the last story. You never told the couldn't get an erection, suck the thumb thing.
I did.
What about the family? You meet the family?
Great.
All good people.
It's like my son has a new set of like grandparents and aunts and uncles.
You tell them that story?
No, the defendant
tells me no.
Bum.
Bum.
Don't, babe, don't make me laugh.
There's nothing he said that's like, if her parents were listening, they'd be like, oh, what a disgusting.
She sucks her thumb when she's turned on.
Yeah, but he's kept it really like respectful.
He kept it right there. Kept it right there.
He's in love.
She's great.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, Kev, what other movies?
Poseidon, which I didn't like. I liked the original better.
Yeah, it was tough.
The boat's going sinking.
I didn't know I could even do Dreyfus until now.
That's a good Dreyfus, man.
I liked Mission Impossible 3. I thought it got a bad rap.
I agree. I like that movie. Totally watchable.
Kevin, he's fucking like just so crazy, right? Tom Cruise.
I don't know. I've interviewed him once. Like, I only met him that one time, and I interviewed him for Arena Magazine.
Oh, okay.
And he's very he knows how to talk to people.
He's always like this.
You know better than How was he when you were working?
He laughs at everything, man.
But doesn't it, like, when he talks, when he talks to you, doesn't he make you feel like everything you're saying is intensely
When I worked with him, I felt like when guys talk about a college coach that's straightened their act out so they could get drafted, that's how I felt about him and acting and me. Like, he took a vested interest in pulling me aside and saying, this is more important than you think it is. If something doesn't feel right, you have to speak up. You have to be nice to people. Fold your clothes up for the wardrobe ladies and hang them back up.
Wow. He gave you the lecture, man.
Like,
the lesson.
This
and could you fold mine while you're at it?
No, he was like one of the single greatest human beings I had ever met in my life. And I'm talking 13 hours a day, every day for 3.5 months. You know, Jerry Maguire is an $80 million movie. You shoot like a page a day.
Yeah.
You sit around Sun Devil Stadium on a golf cart going, and he'd be like, now your dad, his brother Bobby, is he still sick? And you like told him that 2 months ago, and you're like, what?
He remembers odd details and whatnot. Yeah.
Is your dad still racing cars? Is he at Watkins Glen? Ask your dad the turn he took at Watkins Glen, because I always had trouble on that turn. On turn 2. Your dad's in modified spec racers. I'm like, yeah, but you're Tom Cruise, you weirdo.
Wow.
You don't need to know any of this.
Have you ever seen him again since that period?
No. But I've seen Walken again since Suicide Kings, and it always takes him like a minute to remember that I'm someone he knows.
Real?
But I always call him Elvis, and I think that confuses him. I go, hello, Elvis. How's the king of rock and roll, Elvis? And he goes, yeah. Hey. How are you? It's always like at a premiere. He started at the Copland premiere. He was just like, huh?
He doesn't remember you?
What does he remember?
You did Suicide Kings.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Great movie.
He doesn't remember.
No. You movie guys don't remember.
I've been going to Pacino's house for play dates. It's been good.
Play dates.
And he's got the twins from Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah.
And I realized what a fucking faggot I sound like. I have been going out to Pacino's house.
Hey, they wanted to throw a pop culture quiz together for Jim.
Yeah,
you in today, Jim?
Yes, I'll pass it, believe me.
All right.
No, you won't.
Kevin, you know what happens here? By the way, Clerks II, July 21st.
21st, very good. Very good, Tom Cruise.
Groomsman, July 12th.
Lucky Louie, June 11th.
Who cares? I saw the preview for that.
You didn't like it?
I loved it.
Thank you.
I saw that. I've seen a few previews.
All right.
Funny, man. That looks good. I like.
Should be Lucky Jimmy.
It should be. When we did Clerks played at like the New Directors New Films Festival, like here in New York, it's like the sister festival to the New York Film Festival. That dude Louis C.K. had a short film in front of it called Ice Cream, which was really funny.
Yeah, his short film is supposedly great. I've never seen it.
But he looks good on that show. Those spots have been good.
Hey,
what if they shoot it in this weird way where it looks like an old sitcom?
Yeah,
you guys made Gawker Stalker today. Kevin Smith and Jay Mohr, 40 West 57th Street, May 30th, 2006 at 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
Creepy.
Near my office building, going to work. Opie and Anthony outside hanging out with Kevin Smith and Jay Mohr outside. No boo while they were on air. Kevin had a few Clerks II shirts in hand. You did?
No.
No. And we were in front of Nobu.
They're liars.
What are we in Malibu?
But it's on Gawker Stalker. And what other movies, Big Kev?
I saw Clerks 2, but I signed a confidentiality agreement, so I can't tell you how good I thought it was.
You did. Why are you giving us the thumbs up then?
I'm not doing anything.
Were you ever...
Who dies?
Were you ever really going to do Fletch, or was that just all...
I was going to do Fletch. Then it just kind of went away.
Let's do it.
What are you thinking
I would like
about...
to say they're so tight with like who they want to cast in the league.
You're going to do it with Ben Affleck. You're going to throw me away?
No.
Yeah, how's Ben doing?
Ben's so good. He's over in Boston. He's shooting a movie.
No,
he's
but
directing a movie.
He was rushed to the hospital over the weekend.
Really?
For what? Migraine or something? No, it's a big story today in the gossip column.
You guys supposed to talk about it, but yeah.
What do you think about Superman?
I'll see it. I'm happy to see it, but I looked more forward to that X-Men movie than Superman.
Oh, jeez. Kev's shaking his head. No.
Why I'm not looking forward to it at all.
No?
Why not, sweetie?
Damn it.
Because I think the premise is kind of hokey, and
Is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it
The guy who
just
flies around in a
fucking
cape?
Superman?
Yeah.
You're a fucking
bag of ass.
Who's gonna believe a guy can fly?
Not that part of it, ass. The fact that it picks up after Superman 2, and that he's been in space for 5 years,
It's a weird
and now Lois has a kid, and it's just
basically they're taking off. This jump-off point at the end of Superman 2.
I just thought it was.
Nope. It's a spiritual sequel, they're saying. It's a little
so it takes off after Zod?
But I'll see it, man. That dude, Brian Singer, I think, directs action well.
The movie's worth it to see Spacey play Luthor.
Oh, it starts off with him flying out of a chair. That overrated fuck.
All right, listen, let's say hi to Tom in Kentucky. Tom, what's up?
How you doing, boys?
Hey there, Tom.
I was wondering if Kevin Smith has ever heard that Alice in Chains parody by John S.
John S. in Hartford, I believe, right?
I've not, sir.
Yeah, he does Alice in Chains Down in a Hole, sung by James Gum.
It is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we can play that going into break, I guess.
What you know we haven't heard in a long time is the it rubs
I like
the lotion
the
on
other
skin.
one. This one's alright, but Jesus
How about we
fuck,
do a twofer? I think
we've played this on regular radio because it's kind of safe. I like the other one.
Which one you want?
It rubs the lotion on his
It
skin.
rubs the lotion. The one from the Broadway musical, a version of Silence of the Lambs.
The music one is good, but the parody's better.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Kaplan Brothers. That's the one I want to hear.
All right.
Yours sucks,
That's
Tom
right.
from Kentucky.
Thanks
Go
for nothing.
fuck yourself.
I was dying of fire.
I kind of like the John S. version.
Well, we don't say it's bad, but we'd like the other.
They hate their fucking fans. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant. Billy Connolly, I think he's coming back Friday.
Billy Connolly had us laughing our asses off when we're done with the show.
Huh? Cox says he's human pot.
Yeah, it kind of does make you feel like you're buzzed when he's around you.
Dame says. Oh,
I like
Billy
that.
Connolly, he's human pot.
He sat here, and the way we were treating our listeners, he during commercials, I don't even think it was on the air. He turned and went, "You yell at your fans, you fucking hate them. It's fucking brilliant. They just keep coming back. It's amazing. I've never fucking thought of doing this.
And the thing that amazes me is that they keep coming back.
They keep coming. You fucking hate them." It's like, yeah, we hate them.
That big sweet smile.
All right, we'll put the fucking
Got a
lotion.
Buffalo Bill Cody thing going now, where he's got that little tuft of hair. Looks like someone should shoot him playing cards.
Remember John Wesley Harding shot a man for snoring.
Just for snoring. We'll tell you about it in this Time Life book.
How about we do this? Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
But
the Silence of the Lambs, the musical.
And then coming back, we have a big surprise.
We do?
We do.
What?
It's called the tease, Opie.
What is it?
Oh. Well, when they come back, they'll hear the big surprise.
Well, what is it?
It wouldn't be a surprise then.
From you?
More tits.
Yes.
This girl never stops with her tits. She's just a hitter.
All right, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Kevin Smith in studio. Clerks II opens up July 21st. 8-minute standing ovation in Cons.
That was nice.
Can.
Whatever. Canay. It's getting a nice reception so far. Very nice
I like to
reception.
downplay it.
Gone.
You like to downplay it a little bit?
Yeah. I don't. You send people in there with expectations, and then they could be crushed. Forget that.
I think.
I say the movie's bad, and I dare you.
We're all excited to see it. I can't wait.
That kind of thing.
Can we get an advanced copy possibly?
Yeah, you guys can totally see it.
I'll sign stuff. I won't talk.
We'll have screening for you guys. Now we got prints. Like the movie's done, so we got prints.
Yeah, I mean, I won't, talk and tell everyone in breakup with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn, that they don't get back together in the end.
They see each other on a bus.
Huh?
Thanks.
What?
They see each other on a bus, but they don't get back together. One of them is doing a bus tour announcing thing.
Thanks.
Yeah. They don't,
Did you see it?
Yeah, they don't get back together.
I auditioned for it.
Did you?
Did you really?
Yeah.
Dude, talk about Lucky Louie, man, because that really intrigues me.
Well, that one I auditioned for and got, and the same casting director that did the breakup, and they thought it'd be a good idea to bring me in for a director's read while I was out there shooting the pilot, and wow, did I bomb!
What part did they want you for?
I don't know. It was one of his friends was a real estate agent. Oof.
Oh, Bateman plays that, right? Jason Bateman. I
don't know, but I certainly was not going to play it after my read.
What did you do? Hey.
Oh, my fucking face was in the page the whole time. Yeah, it was like just doing a fucking... I was actually just reading it like you'd read a paper out loud. Yes, and it says here that I have to show emotion. It was abominable.
Taylor Hicks is going to be calling in at 11 o'clock, the winner.
Woo!
The winner of American Idol, yes. So,
where were we? Gray hair?
Yeah, the dude with the gray hair.
I don't watch the show, but everyone's going like the gray hair won.
Yeah, the gray hair dude, the Michael McDonald guy with the Joe Cocker voice. Yeah.
We got a pop culture quiz in front of us.
All right, good. I like attacking Jimmy with these pop culture
Yeah, but then he turns around and gets us back with some...
With obscure questions about Sabbath that he thinks everyone should know.
That's what's important to me.
Everyone should know this. These are questions everyone should know.
Can I have a pencil, E-Rock, please?
Yeah, here he goes. He's starting to write his questions already.
Thanks, bud.
This is how he gets us back in the end.
No, because you got to pay attention.
I'm listening.
All right, you want to start?
Yeah.
What band's most recent chart-topping album? What band's most recent chart-topping album was Stadium Arcadium?
Stadium Arcadium is fucking...
Can this be like Family Feud where I can get ready to steal?
Yeah, you could steal.
This has got to be... Really?
Of course.
I would never know.
Peppers. He never would have gotten
Why would
that.
I? Give it away
They're
now.
the worst. Great, he picks a 20-year-old song.
I don't like them.
I was on a radio show where they put together Dr. Seuss words from books and Red Hot Chili Pepper lyrics, and the callers had to pick which one was which.
That's a good idea.
And no one got it.
I'm not a fan of the Chili Peppers, so even if I did know that, I blocked it out like a childhood
All right,
rape.
let's go to the next one.
You can't avoid it. They've got that album cover up everywhere. They really hoard the hell out of that album.
Yeah, see? If you open your eyes...
It's not like Cahuenga Pass, and you're like, this is your marketing scheme? Me on my way home?
Where do you live out there? Do you live out there? Where do you live?
Like Lake Hollywood, behind like Barham, Lake Hollywood.
I live up in Hollywood Hills, like right off of Franklin, off Outpost.
Maybe we should get together.
We should hang out, sir. I got a kid. We could have play dates like Pacino. Yeah, but my daughter's
you guys got to talk about Fletch.
She could be 7.
That's going to happen.
We could talk about how Fletch will never happen for either of us.
All right, Anthony.
Only talk about how, with me as your star, I can guarantee you can get $250,000 to make that movie. I'm so out of the fucking picture.
What is the name of Angelina Jolie and Brad
Brown and
Pitt's
bubbly, though.
newborn baby?
Bubbles.
Hey, Shiloh. Close.
Have you noticed Maddox has never changed shape or size? He's like 11 and he's still in the front of the shopping cart.
Maddox is the kid with the mohawk, right?
No, Greg Maddox from the yeah, he's like the exact same. Like he's got the same haircut and the same like a valve didn't open up on him. Did anybody see on the TV the thing on Primordial Dwarves?
Oh, Primordial Dwarves.
The one was 43. She kind of looked like Patty, but she had buck teeth that like blocked her speech. Like she was. How are you laughing? You weren't there, man. What the hell? You weren't there.
Are they the progeria kids?
They look like that, but no.
But she was old?
She was
usually
43.
They
don't live to like 30. And there was like a 16-year-old girl and her 10-year-old brother. They were walking their 20-month-old nephew up the patio stairs. Then he starts to go down. And he's like, it's like they're walking Mighty Joe Young into the garden. And this 20-month-old. It's like a 20-month-old, like bald. You know, like when they still walk with gay arms. And they go up these stairs, and this kid goes like, "Whoa!" And they're like, "Ah!" Like they're going down, and they're like 16.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah. Maury Povich has them on all the time.
You know,
what are they?
They're
primordial dwarves.
Primordial dwarves or something. They're little people. And Maury has to make something of it, so he had them in his office, but they were all hiding. Oh. And Maury tries to play it off like he's playing, "Come here, where are you, Cindy? Where are you? Oh, you're in my drawer." And he opens up like a pencil drawer. And one of them is in there, and he's like, "Where's Katie? Where are you?" She's up on his bookshelf like a book fucking end. holding up the books. One was in a garbage pail.
And it just looked right.
Perfect. Oh my God, just these awful little things.
One of the greatest shows you could watch.
And when the kids start crying, Maury is great. When no matter what happens, it's like tomorrow the tragedy of burn victims, and we'll have them on, and they make fun of you all the time. But let me tell you something. And he gets all close. You are beautiful to me. And the audience starts clapping, and he's just like, and we have, and they'll bring out some like boy band that hasn't been relevant for 18 years onto the stage. Bring them out. They're going to sing just for you. And she's sitting there with that.
On property.
Stand-up reference. I make Dennis Miller look like a fucking. I got nothing.
Get them big, wide, surprised eyes.
Yeah. All right, let's. It's their hit song, "Where'd My Lashes Go?"
All right, we're on number 3 for Jimmy. What HBO Western series?
We were on the air that whole time?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought we were.
Oh, there's no commercials here. What are you kidding?
All right, let's go to 3.
Go ahead. Cut your bridges.
The point of the whole thing was the
primordial,
43-year-old had buck teeth that came down to here, like she had like
chin?
the size of your teeth, but bigger, like Barry Cat's teeth. She had big fucking Elway teeth. And she's like this big, and they bring the 16-year-old over to her house, like, see, it's like normal, it's great, like, look how great, like, that's the last thing she wants to see is fucking Stalker Patty and Bugs Bunny combined. And she goes, come see some of my things. And she takes her through the house, and she's like a pack rat. And the 16-year-old bugs out and runs out of the house in the yard, and they look up. She looks up with her teeth and goes, I think you got a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it was.
Deadwood.
Right.
Jimmy, you're up.
Oh, you knew that.
You said HBO, and you said Western
series.
Deadwood.
Okay, we'll give him 1.
I make it my business to know it's on that fine network.
Are you cheating?
No, I don't need to cheat to know it's on that excellent, best network there is.
Okay, who was the American Idol runner-up
this year? That fucking twat McPhee. That Catherine McPhee.
All right.
How do you not know who that bitch is?
Taylor went home to Alabama, and they have like the whole day for him.
You see that?
There's like 30,000 people.
Yep.
And then she goes home to fucking Sherman Oaks. It's like her family in the driveway.
No one cares.
They had to go to a high school.
There's like a sign at the smokehouse like McVie. On the radio, you can see me pointing. Like
I saw you pointing.
We saw it.
What character does Hugh Jackman play in X-Men?
Come on, Wolverine.
Come on, man, Wolverine.
I know pop
like
culture.
You know.
I do.
Why do you wear the thing after you wake up?
So I still need to breathe, don't I? Helps me breathe.
What is the name of the new PlayStation system being released this fall?
The Get a Girlfriend faggot? I don't fuck with that nonsense. But I don't know, PS3?
It is PS3.
There you go.
You're on fire.
I'm 4 out of 6. I know all about
These
it.
are bad questions, though. Who wrote these?
They're great questions.
Who wrote them?
By the way,
Travis? Oh, fucking Travis.
Did she?
Yeah.
All right, here's a quick question. Sabbath's third album.
Same as the first two.
No.
Like same sounding as the first two.
No, they're very different. Each album
they
had
are
its own
not.
sound.
It's the same.
Black Sabbath 3.
Yeah, we get it. Death music. Ooh, you're so scary.
No, they're very good, though.
No,
they were original. They've been stolen from, but they were very original. Good.
Who was no James gang?
Exactly.
Who's replacing Katie Couric on the Tonight Show, on the Today Show?
Yes.
Hopefully Hedda Nussbaum.
Wow.
Obscure poll.
If I had an open mic night at Hackensack in 88. Is Brian McFadden hosting?
Wait a minute. Who's replacing Katie Couric? I already know this because she's going to, fuck. I don't know. Who?
Meredith Vieira.
I actually had no idea. Okay, I didn't know that.
Do you guys think Kanye West is as gay as I do, maybe?
Do you think?
Haven't really
seen him talk.
This comedy recently ended its 8-year run.
At the bathhouse? I'll look for him at the bathhouse.
Oh, you're right. Now when you see him interview, he's like, well, you know, we want to do it for the music. It's kind of like Louis Guzman.
Comedy ending its 8-year run on
my
NBC.
friends, Will and Grace. Yeah, did let him. I mean, let him with them. You know how it is.
Travis has proven our point.
I'm good.
That Travis writes awful fucking.
No, but why would Jimmy know Will and Grace? Like I would.
Like the Pixar thing is perfect. That's exactly
that would have to be
his
multiple
speed.
choice for me.
This any fucking retard can get
Did you
these.
really know Will and Grace?
Any retard.
Fucking lie to me. We got history.
No, I was on tonight. I did Leno with them. They were very nice to me.
Robinson with your fucking cowboy jersey.
This is one I couldn't get
Charles
because I don't know
Haley
anything about
94.
sports. But who are the final 4 teams in the NBA playoffs?
It's got to be the
Dick fuck
the
suck
fucking.
cock.
I know it's the Heat and the Suns. They're not playing each other. I'm aware of that. I'm just trying to think of who the Heat was beating up on yesterday. God damn it! Somebody else in the East.
Blacks.
Fuck, not the Clippers. Shit.
Clippers.
Wait, no, they're out of it. The Suns in Dallas in the West, and in the East it is. Let me think.
Corleone family in the East.
The
and there is the peace.
And there lies the peace.
Wait a minute, it's Miami. I'm just going through the East. I was watching the game last night.
Last night.
Yeah, fuck. I can't remember who. I watched the Arts. If I go through all the teams, you guys talk.
Keep it with the Mavericks and the Pistons. They're animals anyway.
Oh, the Pistons.
Let them lose their
the Pistons.
souls.
All right.
Did you really have Chinese food poisoning when you missed that day?
I don't know if it was Chinese food, but I was shitting and vomiting at the same. There was something going around, a bug too, which I might have had. I don't know.
Well, germs. It's going around all the time.
No, I'm very clean, man. I've had.
Very clean. You get girls take dumps on your chest.
No, don't believe everything. Why waste it on the chest? What am I a single A player? I'm in the majors, kiddo.
Right in the mouth.
Please. On the chest.
What fantastic.
What do you do when you order a steak? Throw it on the floor and look at it? Hollywood types, you waste everything.
What Fantastic Four actress is hosting the MTV Movie Awards?
Fucking Alba.
Jessica Alba.
He did fine.
He got
I
all...
think 8 out of 10.
This bit's over. Thanks,
You
Travis.
stink,
Travis.
I know about
You're
pop
the
culture,
fucking worst.
Travis.
No, you don't.
Last time we did this, he had like 3 right.
No, I got half right.
Fucking kindergarten Jeopardy.
This
right
isn't
there.
right. The Black Eyed Peas. with
Kindergarten
Nelson Mandela.
fucking Jeopardy.
Whatever you guys want to know, I'll tell you. But pop culture, I didn't know Pixar. That's like an obscure reference.
Oh, so obscure.
I mean, it's like if you know a lot about that kind of film, you'd know. But most people wouldn't know Pixar. Most.
I don't know. Most people do know Pixar.
No,
Kind of like a brand name.
I've talked to 300 people
Like
in the last
Xerox,
2 weeks.
right,
We talked about
brand name.
Pixar. None of them knew it. 300. None of them knew it.
I think you exaggerated.
I'm not. Perhaps more than that, Jim. I heard when please tell me this isn't true. When I was saying that to Jason Itzler, hey man, you should have went up and told the guard that the guy disrespected you in jail. You should have told on him. I heard Poe's go, no, you don't do that in jail.
No,
Poe, maybe,
I hear there could be a problem if you do that in the joint.
I thought
he might be
I
right.
didn't know you really wanted that guy to call every day, Opie. I'm not.
Oh, I
so
don't
sure.
care.
No,
You're carrying a lot of guilt about that.
No,
It's
honestly,
like
I don't
third
care.
time.
Not every day. I think it's good if he calls him.
That dude's calling regardless, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I swear to
Where
God,
is
I don't care
boys
either
now?
way. People said on the instant feedback you killed her in that segment.
Where's boys?
Yeah, well,
It was funny. You made it funny. The guy was plug, whoring. How great is this guy? Oh yeah.
Why is Mr. Poe dressed like he's selling electronics today on 14th Street?
Now, I didn't. What happened when I said to Jason, you should go up and you should tell the guards. Like I'm like, you ought to go tell the guards that the guy spit on you. What happened in the office?
What happened in the office when the guy... I'm sorry, say it again.
Remember when Jason called
What
in from
nationality
prison?
are you?
Puerto Rican.
When Jason called in from prison, and he said the guy spit in my mouth, and I go, you should go right to the guards and report that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yes.
What were you saying?
That's ridiculous. If you rat in jail, you're a dead man.
We know that, though.
Okay.
Yes.
But see, we all knew that.
That was like a sarcastic.
That's why it was funny.
Right, it was funny.
Oh my God, Jimmy!
What?
You fucking stink, man.
Come on, man. You got to man up a little bit.
Where's the Lysol?
Nah, you don't need Lysol. It's unhealthy stuff. Come on, it's going to get in your lungs.
Oh, please.
Come on. What are you handing it to him for, Kev? You have no sense of smell. You should enjoy this with me. Take a nibble out of it.
There's no thing on it. I got
exactly.
Oh my God. Oh God, are you awful?
Oh, come on. Why don't you fucking just breathe in?
You can't smell yourself?
No.
Have a laugh with the boys.
All right,
Poe.
that was good.
better.
Thanks,
So
Paul.
why can't you tell a guard?
gentleman.
Wouldn't the guard protect you and look out for you?
That's what I'm saying.
You were help doing his job for him?
Well, if you're in protective custody, then, obviously they can't get you.
Well, wouldn't the guard say, like, hey, this guy's all right? Like, I didn't know that this guy was beating up other guys, so now this guy, like, I'm going to look out for him a little.
No. If he's in General Pop and
GP.
Okay, GP.
If you were in jail and a guy spit in your mouth, would you hit him?
He wouldn't spit in my mouth. I wouldn't.
But I mean, if you were talking, he just spit and hit you, like while you were talking.
They would do that in prison.
I would hit him.
You'd have to hit him, right?
Many times.
Yeah, put him out. You know what you got to do when you go in a joint?
Would you
Here's
fuck
what you do.
him when he was unconscious?
You find the biggest guy in the yard.
That's right.
And you walk right up to him, make sure everyone's watching, and then you pull his pants down and suck his cock.
That's right. And then you don't ask him to protect you. You say, that was on me. I don't even want protection. I just like you.
Paul, have you ever been to jail?
No.
You're Puerto Rican.
It's mandatory.
I worked in jail.
This guy's got hands of steel. You better watch what you say.
What'd you do in jail?
Paul.
What'd you do?
I was a contractor in Rikers Island.
You were the cleaner.
No, I was a contractor.
What'd you build? Like building?
No, asbestos
removal.
Yeah, I was a supervisor. Oh. While everyone else did the work, I told them what to do.
Billy Mack says you're full of shit.
That's good.
Did they bother you?
You know karate, he's got a gun.
What's
this
that?
Good.
Did they bother you in jail? They hit on you?
Yeah, they tried. They said a couple of things. And
Hi, Pancho, papi.
Exactly.
And you were like, I'm not done yet. What?
No, once you know that, they're just trying to punk you, they're trying to make you afraid, and it doesn't work, then you're okay. Plus, I had a big cop next to me. 6'4", 285 pounds.
What was his name?
He was
Ron
my,
Johnson, stereo salesman?
He was my bodyguard.
Jason Lee down at the point.
Paul, what kind of fights did you get into in jail?
None.
At what age did you just become a killer? Seriously, like at what age did it just become you're the guy that you can just roll through life. No one's gonna fuck with Poe. Period. Like Mike Tyson is gonna get busted in the chops if he comes up to Poe. Period. At what age did you just turn the page and close that book and go, all right, I'm all done with that? I shouldn't have mentioned book to a Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Let me give you a different...
Which Chuck Norris movie inspired you?
At what point in your life did you realize, okay, I've reached the level that I need to reach where no one can fucking beat me up unless they fucking...
are trained.
Paul, I got nothing.
That's all right. Well, all my life I trained in the martial arts, and to me it was part of my life until I was attacked and a few people wanted to kill me. And that's when it turned around.
Where was that? In the room right behind us?
Yeah.
Wait, you were attacked? What?
Yeah. Yes, I was.
Why did they want to kill you if they attacked you?
His name was Steven Seagal.
Well, it's a long story, but they
Kevin,
they
pay
didn't
attention. This is good.
I'm listening.
They didn't like me because I was Puerto Rican, and they said, "Spick, I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to place it in certain parts of your body."
What
parts? What parts of the body?
Elbow.
If I remember Long Island, Holtzville is on the south side. It's to the north of that. It's right by 112.
And these are white guys with knives?
You were in Coram or Port Jeff?
Yeah, I think
good
it was
wrestling
Coram,
in Port Jeff.
right by 112.
Coram, you got to watch out.
Good high school wrestling, Port Jeff.
Yeah.
It was me and one guy and his wife.
Oh, what happened?
And his wife.
Great wrestling in Bridgeport.
Well, we were at the 7-Eleven and it was cold out. It was in the middle of winter, and my car broke down.
Of course.
We have the greatest of cars at
the Celica with the
what did you do
Jesus
to
Christ stenciled headlights and the spoiler on the back.
Snowing into the trunk because it's open with the speaker showing.
Did you have a soccer flag on your hood?
Paul, before I met you and I listened to the show on XM in my home in the hills of Los Angeles, you sound on the radio like a fat Chinaman. Like when you say.
What he aspires to be. Odd job.
So what happened? You're at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, where was he going to stick the knife?
Well, he was going to take the knife and stick it in my ass.
And why?
And he was going to drive it straight up my front of my body and go around my throat. And
how did all this happen? They don't just think I just said that to you?
Impossible.
Well, what happened was there was two guys and they got into an argument with my friend. That's it.
About what?
Sorry.
My battery died, and we wanted to jump my car, and my friend placed negative to positive, positive
Big
to negative.
A, Poe.
And that just caused a big problem.
Why, you messed up their car too?
You fucked up the other guy's car.
Exactly, and they started arguing.
Oh, they were actually going to help you guys jump a car?
They were going to help us jump my car that was in bad shape, and they kept on arguing and screaming, and I looked to my right, and it was about 12... I don't hear anything. I hear about 12 guys. There was about 12 guys drinking, and in seconds they were surrounding us.
His postcard trying to start.
Well, now I have a Camry XLS.
Oh.
Air conditioned, heat, windshield wiper.
Everything from the 20th century.
So what happened? I like when they sell cars and they really don't have anything to tell you about it. So on the windshield it says clean. It's like when you stay at a motel and it says beds.
Like the one that's still advertised.
Free HBO. Yeah.
Free HBO.
Oh, wow.
Well,
that's the reason to get fucking fleas.
Paul, you could headline because you got like 3 stories, but they take an hour.
Well, no, what? Now tell me what happened. The guys surrounded
this story can go quick.
You were arguing.
Yeah, really.
It's very simple. They attacked.
Big A-Po.
They attacked us, and I had a stick in my hand. They had weapons, and they didn't touch me.
What type of weapons?
They had a knife. They had a brass knuckle.
And you had a
knuckles.
stick.
I had one stick.
One stick, and you fought off 3 guys.
No.
How many?
12 at first.
12 guys with knives.
One knife.
One knife.
Broken bottle.
What is your problem, you
Broken
insensitive
bottle.
asshole?
I tell people this and they laugh because they don't think that it's true. That's okay.
You think you could beat me and Kevin Smith in a fight?
No, you guys are too tough for me.
That's right, bitches.
The reason
recognize that shit.
Here's the reason I believe him.
Yeah.
Because nobody would make up 12. You'd make up 3.
Yeah, they would if they were 12.
You got to make up 12.
No, you wouldn't make up 12.
I mean, you can make up 12.
It didn't even have to be 12. I would cave at the 2 dudes.
Yeah.
2 dudes threatening me, I'd be like,
fine.
I'll suck both your cocks at once. Just don't hurt me.
Let's yell at them.
I have no interest in fighting. I hear stories like that, my mind just shuts down.
Do you like in the porno when the girl's sucking 2 dicks at once and she rubs the heads together?
Yeah, and then she leaves and they just stand there and go, let's be silly geese.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, if you're getting blown...
Who's luckier, the guy or her?
But then, like, she takes both your dicks and goes, oh, rub them together, it's cute, like they're little puppets kissing. And you're like, I know I'm getting my dick sucked, but what's with the extra?
Yeah, it's like jumping the car batteries when we went positive to positive.
Positive to negative is bad because then they both become positive.
Wow.
LOL.
Poe,
thanks, Kev.
People want to know if the attackers came one at a time.
Yeah, like in the movies.
Like in the Kung Fu movies.
Like in the movies.
That's another question everyone keeps on asking me. Well,
if your mic worked, we would know the answer.
They tried to get in.
Well, that mic work.
They tried to get in.
The mic
fix that mic there.
Why would it work?
If you talked any slower, you'd be fucking Senator.
They tried to get in.
I think the battery went dead during Poe's story, and it was a new battery.
They tried to get in, they couldn't.
They tried to get in.
There was 12, and then 2 more came after that.
14.
It was 14, and they cornered us next to the 7-Eleven door. And my friend tried to open the 7-Eleven door, and they locked it.
How did 14 guys get in one car that was trying to jump your car?
No. 12 guys were drinking.
You can't lock a 7-Eleven door, though.
I didn't bring
They
up...
were locking the 7-Eleven door. I couldn't get in.
The guy locked it?
He locked the door because he was afraid of what can happen. I mean, these guys had weapons, and I was swinging my stick, so I guess he got scared.
I didn't bring up the fact that they were all 7 years old, gentlemen.
So when he locked the door, I started banging on the door.
Figured that'd be an easy fight.
They tried to...
So you locked the door.
Me.
I then went to the Twinkie defense. I grabbed some Twinkies and started wielding them at the offensive 14.
Kevin finally got
Kevin Smith is a coin out. He's doing fucking scratch-offs.
Kevin is telling this horrific story of when he was attacking.
It's horrific because he takes too long to fucking tell it.
And Kevin Smith has a quarter and he's scratching off lotto
tickets. Let me show you how you tell a story. Ready? No, me and my friend, the car broke down, and this guy went to help us jump the car, and then I fucked up his car when I jumped, and he's like, you fucking spick, he's got a knife, they jump us, and then these other guys are standing by drinking, and they come around, a fucking
suck his cock. Same thing happened to Polo.
All right, Paul.
I'm asking you to help me out here, Henry.
I do a lot of fucking favors for you, don't I? 12 Long Islanders prejudiced against Puerto Ricans in this day and age.
I'm just trying to buy a Jubra. What's wrong with you, Henry? What kind of people are these?
So what finally...
They knocked me out. I'm saying, I thought I told you to go fuck your mother. Ping, bing, pow. I wish I was big just once.
Just once. I wish I understood sarcasm.
That's
so what finally happened?
That's
You
the
had 12
sentence of that
guys.
entire character, Kevin.
I wish I was big just once.
They cornered
What happened?
Oh, no.
when they cornered me against the 7-Eleven door. They couldn't get in. Or they couldn't get towards me.
Okay.
Right.
The sticks were going. My stick was going too fast, and they couldn't touch me.
So they just left?
No, I was banging the door because they locked the door. As I said, they wouldn't let us in, and I was jumping in the air, elbowing, headbutting, doing everything possible to get into the door.
You had best unfuck yourself, or I will unscrew your head and check down your neck.
That's right. Finally, they realized that I was going to break the door. So
He's so
they opened it up.
horny.
But the other 12 guys didn't break the door down?
No, they were in front of me. They surrounded me.
But I mean, they didn't. Once the door was open, they just stood out.
No. As soon as I went in,
Oh, my God.
Well,
that was.
No shit.
Hurry up. Kevin Smith is looking for Sudoku right now. He's,
Seppuku, huh?
What? Sudoku?
Seppuku.
Whatever.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced?
Seppuku.
What is that?
Sounds like
No, it's not.
Committing suicide.
No, we're
we mean
No,
one
he's
of those.
right. He's right.
That's the game they play.
Those tits are out every 5 seconds. Just get a fucking train and have guys jack off all over you. You make money on the web.
She's the greatest.
All right.
You're the greatest.
Is the story over?
I get scared.
Why didn't you do it to the mic?
What?
Jimmy. Why didn't you do it to the mic for the best of?
Because they were talking about something. I don't want to be crass.
Who's they? Fucking Poe and the 6 voices in his head?
I was swinging my stick and headbutting.
All right, finish this story, Paul.
Oh, they couldn't get at me.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
I'm laughing about it today, but then it wasn't funny.
So they did that. Wait, the guys. You went inside the 7-Eleven, and they locked the door, and they didn't come after you.
No. As soon as they opened the 7-Eleven door, I stayed in front of the door. And they tried to get in, and they couldn't. I stayed by the 7-Eleven door, and I made sure that they couldn't get through the opening. Which they did.
You damn asshole, shut your fucking mouth, you damn asshole.
That's my weapon.
Shut up, you damn asshole.
I one time fought off 14 people with a gasser like that. I let them into the 7-Eleven, and I dropped it, and they fought to get out.
Gasser? Who are you, Sinatra? With a gasser. It was a real gasser.
A gasser, baby.
Because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pile.
If I want
Jay is just having fun
I
pushing
want that in
buttons
my
today.
car.
Why don't we just go home?
Yeah,
Why don't we just go home?
Because the American Idol winner is calling in a couple of minutes.
We
That's
waited
why.
long enough for Taylor Hicks.
No, we didn't.
Oh, he's late?
No, he's not. He's got 3 minutes.
No, he was supposed to call at 11.
That's what Ben says. What does Ben know? He's highlighting. He doesn't know. 11 minutes, dude. He has no idea.
What time does Clerks II come out?
What time?
What day?
July 21st.
July 21st, sir.
How long was your shooting schedule?
We shot for like 26 days.
And you shot it where?
Mostly in Buena Park, out by Knott's Berry Farm, and then we did a week in Jersey. I just want to point out I won nothing in the post.
You got nothing. You
Game.
scratched them all off.
I was thinking here, wouldn't it be great if I was just on the show and I had time to kill and I fucking won?
Thanks, Jay Moore's in the poorhouse and you scratch off $100,000.
Eric won $100,000. Eric won $100,000. He was one of those guys that when they had the misprint and a bunch of people won $100,000, they said send it in and we'll put it in like a hat.
A lottery.
Pull it
What's
out.
the protocol on
and
this kind of
he
thing?
won.
Like, I didn't buy the newspaper, but I won the $100,000.
Exactly.
The whole show.
That's the whole fucking thing. Because they said it was the studio's paper that he scratched, and he said no, it was mine. And he sent in,
you say it was
and
yours,
he gave
sir.
nothing.
You say it was yours
he
right
gave
to the end.
nothing to anybody.
He basically told a fib, but no one could prove it any different.
Good for him.
I'm with him. Fuck everyone.
Totally.
Fuck that.
Because none of them,
nobody
none of
else
them would have been
waste
straight
the time to scratch it off.
Exactly.
So he did, and he won.
That's why I'm all for hawking his filthy lies.
Is this Taylor Hicks? is that Taylor Hicks?
Mohr, what are you doing?
What happened, Ben?
Besides your
Nothing.
lovely girlfriend, nothing.
Is it Taylor?
I'm telling you.
Why don't we just go to the phone? If it's not, we'll hang up on them.
No scripts through the transom, nothing.
He did Brown and Bubbly.
You can't hire yourself.
What's Brown?
He did Brown and
Diet
Bubbly.
Pepsi commercials, but that went to
That's right. I did see that. I saw.
Then you made a mistake of.
I saw that one.
What was your diarrhea line that kind of blew up your
I'm
campaign?
not going to say it again.
All right. We just heard things that you might have.
When's Groomsmen coming out?
Where's Taylor?
A couple minutes to Taylor
July
Hicks.
July 12th.
We're not
Minutes.
breaking. We're just
Like
sitting here.
no, wait,
You
we're
go out
gonna
and
break.
promote it.
Wait. Guys
Break
calling
for
in a
him.
lot of
I
places.
thought my pilot was going to get picked up.
What pilot, Jay? How'd you get that?
What was the pilot for?
What was it?
NBC and Sony Community Service, and it was really funny and just.
What was it called?
Community Service.
What was it about?
Fish out of water. Classic fish out of water story.
Cool.
I'm a big shot realist. Did he get
picked up? Fuck you.
Last comic standing.
You with your job.
Oh, right.
I can't
Last
help
Comic
it. I'm a good
Standing. What
actor.
the fuck?
Last comic
How the hell do they bring the show back after canceling it before the last episode?
I'm no longer affiliated with Last Comic Standing, but I wish them a lot of luck.
No, you don't. And
yes, I do, because I...
Oh, you're still production or some producer?
No, I take my name off
the idea is like you have some kind of
Came out of my
intellectual
balls.
property. Right, it came out of your balls.
The forensic spot is my ball bag. What?
How do they bring a show back that they canceled before the
Because the
finale?
network, they could fuck up Toast, Anthony. Are you serious? You see the Jake Effect on Bravo? It's like a fucking brilliant show. Did you see it? It's Jason Bateman and Nikki Cox and Kyle Gass, all teachers. Bateman's a lawyer that quits to teach inner city kids, and it's shot on film. And that was the year, like Jeff Zucker said, I don't like single camera. And now it's on Bravo, and you're like, this show's like great.
What is it? Bravo, like Brilliant but canceled or something?
Yeah.
How many episodes they did?
8. They filmed them all, and they just never put them on TV.
Another show that was on Brilliant but canceled.
A little show called
Action was awesome.
Yeah,
Action, my friend.
Action was a great show.
How many
I'm always about
shoot?
5 years ahead of my time, boys.
How many episodes last did you shoot?
13, 8 aired. But one's missing. The one with Ice Cube is not on the DVD box set.
Wonder why.
Bastard. Black.
We shot 13 as well.
He goes like this. I go, where's my daughter? And he goes, she's in your office with Ice Cube. And I go, you left my daughter alone with a gangster rapper. And me and Buddy Hackett run in, and Hackett's got his gun drawn. And they're on the ground playing cards. And she goes, go fish. And Ice Cube looks up and like into the barrel of Hackett's gun. And he goes, what's with all the heat? And I go, I'm sorry, Ice Cube. Lately, we've been having problems with and Hackett goes, blacks. I go, bats, black bats. Well, really?
Blacks is funny.
Fucking tell the sound meter in the room.
Well, no, because then I got to add it to it. Black bats kind of killed it, but I thought blacks was very funny. Fucking faggot. Can't help it.
Let's go to Craig in Massachusetts.
What the hell just happened,
Let's go
Lou?
to Taylor Hicks.
Craig, what's up?
Poe is full of shit. Not true. There's
what the
no
hell just happened,
Listen,
Lou?
I've been fighting for 14 years, MMA, 14 years. No way you took on 12 people, my friend, at 14, unless you were at an elementary school and it was lunchtime.
Are you
no,
serious?
didn't happen.
Why don't you come here and put your dick in his face?
That's right.
It didn't happen. Hey,
fuck you, faggot.
He didn't.
Whoa, Poe, take it easy, Poe.
Whoa,
I did.
Poe,
This is Poe. I did. That happened to me, actually.
It didn't. What?
I did do that. That happened.
It did not. So you swung a stick. So you took stick fighting, I'm assuming? There's no way.
I swung the stick.
There's no way.
Let Poe talk. Let Poe talk.
I swung the stick. I kept them away. I was banging on the doors, and none of them got within 2 feet of me.
You're insane. It's insane. It didn't happen. I could see it. Maybe they didn't want to touch you. You're swinging the stick.
I was swinging the stick. They had the knife and the broken bottle, and none of them got within 2 feet of me. I was knocking on the door.
Listen to me. Can I ask you a question?
You sure can.
Did they try to stab you? Did they try to stab you, or were they just like having second thoughts and you're scaring them away with your stick?
The only one man had the knife, and he took a swing in my direction, and I hit him with the stick, and the knife
Okay,
fell.
so one guy's doing it, and then he's with a bunch of his friends?
Yes, and they were being menacing, and there was another gentleman that I believe had a knife, and he showed it, but he didn't try to attack with it when he saw the way I defended against the first one.
Little bit more believable now, but you made
Perhaps
it sound like
more
they're all
than that,
attacking
gentlemen. But no, I was only telling the story.
Attacking you, and I know it's not, you know as well as I do that that's impossible. I don't care if it's 14 girls, you're not going to fight them off. They have knives and bottles. It's not going to happen. You're going to get hurt.
Well, the important thing is that I was doing battle, and they finally opened the door and let me in.
In the 7-Eleven.
They
He was
wouldn't-
a true warrior.
They wouldn't open the door.
All right, man. I'm out.
and let me in.
You're a faggot.
Yeah, beat it, stupid.
How long are we going to wait for Taylor Hicks?
I say until he comes.
I say no.
What do we got on Taylor Hicks?
How are you on a set like when a guy shows up late?
He's calling when,
Never
Ben?
happens.
When? Now?
Never happens.
Ben's yelling now.
I did 2 black movies in
You
a
know
row.
something? Tell that gray-haired fuck to go fuck himself. I don't mean Taylor, I mean Billy Mack.
He really does.
They're always late, and they got to get their wigs on.
Oh, black people?
What?
He said black. Oh, he's so much black.
Are always late?
Yeah.
I did 2 black movies in a row, and I was always like my call, they go, all right, we're picking you up at 6:15. I'm like, all right, I'll be down at 7. And I get there at 8, and I'd be there like fucking an hour, like, hello. I'd go in my trailer, and I'd sleep, and they roll in like at fucking 11, and they start putting their wigs on. Black women wear wigs.
Yeah.
And you know what? They walk around like it's a fucking... Like it's just I got wigs on. What's the big deal? Like it's no big deal. I'm gonna I'll punch you in the fucking
What are you
face.
doing? What are you coming in to grab Jay by the shoulders?
You don't know me very well.
What?
Go over there.
What? Give him a mic.
What are you doing?
Bobby, what are you doing?
First of all, you know what? I didn't care about the gay stuff. You interrupted what was going to be a great
telling
fucking
a story.
black people wearing wigs story.
He's telling a story. You come out of nowhere and go to
Opie, buy your girlfriend a wig and have her just walk down 5th Avenue with it and watch everyone look at her like, what's with the fucking white lady in her wig? And then everyone, every fucking Florida Evans in town is walking around with the hand that they brought for James's funeral.
Damn.
Can't get a job.
Let's, hey, Taylor.
Hey, woo!
Woo! Soul Patrol.
Soul Patrol.
I'm sure you're sick of saying that by now. Listen, I just want to set the table here. We got Jay Mohr in studio. We got Kevin Smith. You ever see Clerks?
Yeah.
Clerks II coming out July 21st. He's in studio.
Awesome.
Jay Mohr, you might know him from
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah. And Last Comic Standing.
Awesome stuff, man.
I voted for you, Taylor.
Hey, I appreciate it.
A lot of people voted for Taylor, obviously.
Once the color girl was out, I voted for Taylor every time.
Jimmy.
Mendisa?
Yeah.
Paris.
Oh, you like Paris?
She was all right, but I've always liked them a little darker.
I want to get right to the controversy. Taylor, I read a little article about you that says some of the execs aren't happy with you being the American Idol because your personality isn't quite how you portray it on the air. You're a little caustic.
Oh, really?
That's what I read. But
what you see is what you get with me, and that's just the way that's the way I've always been, and like I said, man, I'm having the time of my life, and what you see is what you get.
See, I never doubted him for a second.
Did you have a moment where you started realizing, oh my God, I'm getting famous? You guys all start out at the auditions, and then obviously the show starts. When did it hit you like, holy crap, there's a lot of people watching this show, and everyone knows who I am?
I guess, when I went home in Birmingham, Alabama, there were 12,000 people there, and there were people that were feigning having to be escorted out on gurneys and stretchers, and that just is overwhelming to me, and it was an amazing, that whole trip home, I guess back home, really kind of it set in with me that how big this thing is.
Right.
Hey, did they try to get you to color your hair?
The show, they wanted to see me diet or something like that. But you know what, man? What you see is what you get, and here I am.
I've heard that, sure.
Yeah, well, Catherine McPhee didn't get a nice homecoming like you did.
She got a nice big ass on her, though.
Yeah, well, no, she lost weight as the show went on.
Yeah. Too bad.
We all said, she needed to get some cardio in.
Hey, Taylor.
Yo.
Weren't you all expecting
Chris
Daughtry to win the whole thing, and it was pretty much who was going to come in second?
Yeah, it was we all just kind of had that vibe, and he's got a great voice. He's a great vocal talent. And
he's got the whole look rocker thing down.
You like him because he looks like your brother.
Yeah.
No, he looks like my brother. My brother went on this Fat Smash diet.
I always thought that the Yasmin, the guy with the Frodo-looking guy with the crooked teeth.
Yeah.
Elliot.
I
thought he was going to win.
Really?
I had you picked
he didn't have as much
from the
enough
beginning.
personality.
No, I voted for the colored girl, and then when the colored girl was out, I voted for the Taylor man.
Taylor had the personality, which carries you a long way.
Well, yeah, everybody in that competition was talented, and Elliot was a great vocalist.
Yeah, but he didn't have the personality.
You want to know why he lost?
Motherfucker has to have some personality, like that pig Arnold.
I'll tell you why that motherfucker lost. Is because when he went home, he never took the sunglasses off.
Is that
he looked like he was trying to be a big shot. He's indoors with his sunglasses on. Like Taylor's at the governor's mansion and appropriately awed,
Hey, do they own you now? Sorry.
Who does?
Sorry, I'm stepping all over. You know why? This has to move, Jay.
So, do they own everything you do now, American Idol?
No. As soon as I get done with the, as soon as I get done with the tour, and as soon as I get done with with the show, it's pretty much I'm on my own as a solo
What
artist.
if you don't live that long? What if you don't live that long? Then they did own you.
Well,
Don't
we'll see
answer
what
that.
happens.
Don't answer that.
Dude, are you doing anything but sleeping with women? That's all I would do if I was in your position.
That's a nice thought, but I've been doing so many press outlets in the last 7 days. It's been hard to think about.
See, our friend, we have a girl that works here, Miss Travis, and she said that like they own you forever. Once your contract is done, they own like a piece of everything you ever do.
There are some contractual obligations, but everything is negotiable.
You got a band, right?
I have a band.
Well, he used to have a band.
The Little Memphis Blues Orchestra. They're great.
Now, how do they feel?
They're you know what? They're reaping a little of the benefits too. They were on the show performing. We were on when I went home. They performed with me, and they're making their way as well.
Do you still call it the same band, or is it now called Taylor and the Replaceables?
Yeah, you would think that. It could be. They're really doing good, man. They're enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you got to do now. What, they tour you for like forever?
All summer, right?
All summer long?
Yeah, they tour me all summer. The tour starts July 5th.
And you tour with like the top 12, but you're kind of, the star. Is that it?
It's the top 10.
Top 10?
Yeah.
And then you come out and you're like, you tell the rest of them, hey, back off, I'm the star.
So Chicken Little's not going to be on tour with you guys with that bad lisp of his?
Nah, Chicken Little. No, I don't think so.
Chicken Little didn't make the cut.
Didn't make the cut.
And is Kelly Pickler as dumb as she portrays herself on TV?
Don't do the politically correct answer, Taylor. You're on
need to know.
satellite radio. You can curse and
it's
everything.
a satellite. You can even talk like they do down in Bama.
Don't tell me that.
Why? Hey, I knew it, right? Yeah, I knew it.
Comes, baby.
I wanted to cuss on radio.
Well, do it
now.
You feel like cussing, Taylor?
I can't do it. I'm not going to do it.
Because they own your ass.
That's right. You guys.
Is that what it is?
Too many families looking up to you.
American Idol, you're like an idol now to America, hence the name of the contest. And if you start cursing, little kids are going to be cursing, so you got to watch your mouth, right?
Very true.
Come on, motherfucker.
One more.
Come on, just one.
Just shit on somebody.
How about you just whisper one?
No.
Just whisper.
What about Kelly Pickler? Was she a real a shit stabber or what?
I'm pleading the fifth on that.
You're pleading the
fifth? Did she have a steady diet of black dick all night?
Oh, jeez.
That would be a negative.
I hear Simon's a real fuck, right?
That'd be a positive.
Yeah, okay.
That would be a positive. So where does the tour start?
It starts in New Hampshire.
Well, I guess it doesn't even matter. We don't even have to talk about the tour because it's selling out.
It's playing at the I Love You Johnny Cakes Cafe first.
They're going to probably sell a lot of tickets.
There are a couple more than that. You didn't give a number.
What? I'm saying they're going to be selling out everywhere they go, man. That's a great gig.
Perhaps even a couple more.
They're adding dates all over.
Are you guys doing any New York or New Jersey venues?
Yeah, of course. You go to AmericanIdol.com and they'll find all the tour dates and
Can I come to the show?
All good. Everything's just going to be great, man. Like I said, I went from performing in bars and little places to being on a stage like this, and it's a dream come true for me.
A lot like Jimmy.
What kind of album are you going to do? Like a soul album, obviously?
Yeah, soul, man. Soul album. My own album, my stamp of approval, It's me that's gotten me here, and I'm not changing.
Hey, I got a note. I'll read it word for word. Publicist called. He has to move on now.
Damn it.
I guess they're not happy with how we're interviewing.
It's satellite radio, though, so that's why.
She sounds like a real twat.
Publicists always do that.
Well, publicists are usually cunts. Don't you agree with that, Taylor?
This is they're worried about your image, I'm sure.
Well, no, I don't think it's. Like I said, I've got about 15 more interviews to do, so I think they're kind of just trying to move.
Fuck them.
What interviews next?
Fuck them in their fucking asses. They are nothing but fucking clown shoes.
Well, you're a cunt, lady. You fucking bitch cunt. Fuck you.
Jimmy.
So that was James. Hello? We're never getting another guest again. Ever.
Oh my God! You called the publicist a contour.
Yeah, but she's his publicist. How big could she be?
You called the publicist a contour.
What other kind of?
And we were just starting to get real guests.
Oh, no,
we
you've been great guests lately.
Wow, are we never ever getting another guest? You watch how the guests drastically drop after today.
Kevin's not coming back. He's doing scratch-off tickets. He's bored with the show already.
He's done 3 Sudokus.
I will always come back.
But
it was kind of funny.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
I gotta hear that
Did she
again.
hang up?
They hung him up immediately. That is an image they can't have for these people. Be real, man. That's the whole thing. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Can you rewind that? I gotta hear that again.
Yeah, I want to hear her
Just
hang
like
up.
the last 45 seconds of the interview.
But the guy is from Alabama. He's been working gin mills his whole life. The guy never uses the F-bomb or anything like that. Be who you are. He goes, what you see is what you get. Well, you're on satellite radio. Call someone an asshole. You're allowed. Yeah. There's a publicist hovering over him like a vulture.
Like, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Jimmy called her that.
Jay called her a contour.
Well, let's listen back to the tape and see if it was Jay or Jimmy.
Yeah, listen. I'll bet everything I own that it's not me.
All right.
I'll put up $40 too.
We don't have it yet?
46.
What happened?
Oh, it's on the computer. It takes 10 years to get the right.
Who told you we had to go?
Oh, gee.
What?
Publicist told them. They passed it to me. I passed it to you.
All right, where's Ben?
And then
Get
Jay
Ben in here real fast.
called her contour.
Ben's not. Ben
is really
and
pissed.
Roland.
He tries so hard to keep good relationships with the publicist.
Look, I've known you guys a long time.
I don't care,
You've had
Jay.
one fucking guest in 3 years because of Ben. Now that Ben...
What?
Big publicist, too.
That was a big publicist?
Big publicist.
We'll just blame it all on Jay.
It's all
It was who?
Wait, Roland books the guest on our show. How bad was that for us?
I don't want to slow my career down.
It was pretty bad. It just have to email and say, the black
report.
dick comment came from Jay.
Yeah, blame everything on Jay Mohr.
Fuck you.
Wait, so that was a big publicist?
Yeah, from
Who does she represent?
Blame it on Kevin Smith. He's
All of Fox? Who do we get from Fox?
Come after me.
Really, when
All
you
of
think
Fox.
about it. When you think about it, who do we get from Fox?
Me and my big mouth.
So,
Loved it.
I just hear an email
Loved
just
it.
saying with Jay
Yeah.
Mohr.
God bless you.
are you going to be able to smooth that over?
Yeah, I'll smooth it over.
Why are you going to say me?
O and A weren't even in the studio.
Say was one of the interns.
Yeah, I'll say it was like no homo Bobby.
That was Bobby.
It was Bobby.
I represent. I'll just slip off an email.
Kevin, say something.
Kevin does want to say
Taking
anything.
it in, man. The show derailed a while ago, and I'm just watching.
I love it.
How did it derail?
Isn't it true?
Like everyone always says the show derails, and I'm like, when Jay's on the show, fucking gets off the tracks.
Yeah,
I listen every day. Is there some fucking formula you guys are on that I'm not a part of?
Let's listen to the publicist. Let's see who.
Let's hear.
Let's see where it went wrong.
The contour formula.
What?
Yeah.
After you call her, she's upset.
What does her email say?
Not thrilled with the Idol interview.
I'm upset.
What?
She said she was not thrilled with the interview. To please call me.
Please call immediately.
Don't mention my name, dude.
I will.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking telling you.
Oh, look at Jay. He's going to kick some ass.
Don't mention my fucking name.
I won't.
You better have 14 friends with you, gentlemen.
Jay Mohr.
I'll know in about a half hour if you mention my name.
Jay Mohr. Oh, man. All right, let's listen back to the tape. Let's see where it went wrong.
Where it went wrong at hello.
Go ahead. Word for word. Publicist called. He has to move on now.
Damn it.
I guess they're not happy with how we're interviewing.
It's satellite radio, though, so
She
that's
sounds
why.
like a real twat.
Publicists always do that.
Publicists are usually cunts. Don't you agree with that,
Anthony
Taylor?
called her a
This
cunt.
is, I get,
Usually.
they're worried about your image, I'm sure.
Well, no, I don't think it's. I like I said, I've got about 15 more interviews to do, so I think they're kind of just trying to move.
Fuck them.
What interviews next?
Fuck them in their fucking asses. They have
Anthony
nothing but
again,
fucking
Anthony.
clown shoes.
Well, you're a cunt, lady. You fucking bitch cunt. Fuck you.
Jimmy.
So
that was James. Hello? We're never getting another guest. Okay, I do understand.
We're back live.
I may have thrown in a couple of...
I will have to blame Anthony.
Why?
Because
you
she was
incited a riot.
Yeah, she was already pretty much gone when
I didn't hear
when
her.
Jay jumped on the pile.
No, I didn't.
You did it.
I didn't hear her on the phone.
On the pile.
And my line was from one of Kevin's movies. My line was from Kevin's movie.
Drag me into this.
That's
sir.
why I said it.
All right, we blame Kevin Smith first, then Anthony.
I don't even watch American Idol.
Jay Mohr jumped.
Oh my God! Not even supporting the show, Kevin Smith.
I've never seen it.
Oh, we're so sunk.
Here's the deal. Listen again. They already committed to hang up on us mostly because of what you said.
See how much they hate it.
And then Jay Mohr jumped on the pile. All right, let's go.
Jay directly called
In
her.
hockey, I'm the third guy in. I'm the ejection. You're the major.
That's right. Yes, exactly.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen again.
You dropped the gloves, and I came in to help you.
Listen again, and just be quiet.
It's satellite radio, though, so
She
that's
sounds
why.
like a real twat.
Publicists always do that.
Publicists are usually cunts. Don't you agree with that, Taylor?
This is they're worried about your image, I'm sure.
Well, no, I don't think it's. I like I said, I've got about 15 more interviews to do, so I think they're kind of just trying to move.
Fuck them.
What interviews next?
Fuck them in their fucking asses. They are nothing but fucking clown shoes.
Well, you're a cunt, lady. You fucking bitch cunt. Fuck you, Jimmy. So
that was James. Hello? No, we're never getting another guy. I have a defense. I have a total defense. I said they're usually cunts, which didn't call her directly a cunt. And then I was talking about the other stations. Fuck them in their fucking asses, their fucking clown shoes. The other interviews. Right. And then Jay got on and directly called her a cunt whore.
So the last thing she heard before she hung up was Jimmy.
No, Jay Mohr.
No, she heard Jimmy.
What did Jimmy say?
I said Jimmy.
He made it
Oh,
sound like
right.
Jimmy
You made it
said all
sound
that.
like...
Listen to the last part.
Yeah, I know you made it, and then you said Jimmy.
So who do we blame?
Jay Mohr.
You got her riled up.
No, I don't have a job.
I might not either now. Soon. I got 2 boats to sail in here. It's fine.
Yeah, we got 2
We
bosses.
blow one of these gigs
we
up.
lose one still.
Go right over to the other one
The
again.
message boards say you guys going to CBS
Yes.
is an admission of the fact that you're failing.
Yes,
Right,
exactly.
we're failing.
All right, who do we blame?
It's got to be
you.
The publicist.
No, Jay Mohr, and I like Jay, believe me, but I'm not going to take the blame. I said publicists are usually cunts because they are. We've dealt with them.
The fact of the matter is, she was hanging up regardless of what anybody said.
You were telling them to fuck themselves in their fucking.
She didn't like the line of
15
questioning.
interviews.
She didn't like the line of questioning. They had more shit to do.
Right. The 15.
I'd be more outraged at his bullshit answer of like, well, I got 15 more of these things to do.
Yeah.
I hate that corn-pone kind of fucking fake niceness.
Yeah, that's what I was goofing on too.
Where were you?
15.
Yeah, where were you?
I
when
like
we
to say
needed
shit
you?
after it's all done. I editorialize. I'm the man after the fact.
We needed
I'm not going to
Kevin.
jump in when the water's all bloody and shit. I'm going to look at the entrails that are left behind and then comment.
Well, calling me out. I didn't do anything.
We were doing well with guests, but that'll go away.
That's done
Hey,
now.
can we? Why did that guy come over here with a camera crew? And
Oh, yeah, by the way, why in the middle of that story did that intern decide he was going to start tackling Jay?
The camcorder from 1988. Can we?
he was completely dressed and he just got close.
I don't know. Why don't we bring Bobby in? We'll end with
you come any
Bobby.
closer, it's gonna be.
Did you get that?
Stop here then.
All right.
Yeah, what do we got?
We're wrapping up here. Kevin Smith, Clerks II, July 21st.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope you had fun enough
I
to
did.
come back.
I did not come in to pimp. I came in because I was staying in the city for
Just
3
hang
days.
out.
Cool.
Just to hang out.
Bobby?
Watch the show derail.
Why'd you guys come in with a camera crew?
That's great. That was it. Didn't you film Clerks on that, the original?
That's our camera.
Bobby?
I felt bad what happened with Jay, and I just want to like bury the hatchet. I know,
So what were we going to do?
I don't know. Just
In the middle
pat
of-
in the back and tell him, I'm sorry. A little whisper.
Did you notice he was telling a story and we're on the air?
I should have been probably paying attention to that. But
You just walked in with a camera and a thing to do your bit.
well, I didn't walk in with a camera. Someone followed. He followed me.
You walked in with a mic all loaded up and ready to chit chat. And
Well, actually, I don't know. I think someone brought me the mic, but
who brought you the mic? You think someone brought it to you? It didn't jump into your hand. Who brought it
Did
to
you
you?
say I'm going to go in now and make a disturbance?
I saw that.
No, I didn't really want it to be a disturbance.
All right,
but
so do what you want to do to Jay.
No. Who brought you the mic?
Let's do it. Just
I
do
think
it.
it was Eric from that corner.
No, I know why.
Eric.
Opie wants to
Don't
see.
look flabbergasted.
Opie, no.
Bobby, just do what you have to do.
Bobby, no, don't.
Just
Because
do it.
Opie wants me
It's
to
okay.
punch you
No,
because
it's all
he
right.
wants it to go so far off the tracks that it's a good show again.
It's all right, Bobby. Go.
I just wanted to say, it's all.
Stay from over there.
All right, just keep moving over.
Come on, Bobby. Have some guts. Do your thing.
Let's see what kind of balls
He
you
put his
got.
asshole in your face, stupid.
That's right.
Put his cock in your mouth. He has no respect for you.
It's all cool. I just.
Climbing hands.
Fucking nervous idiot. Do I lose my teeth for a moment in the sun? Fucking, he put his dick in your ear and you're just going to wave at him?
You want to talk to him? You talk to him. He'll kill me.
And you give him a handshake?
You're not dying, Bobby.
I had fun playing cockle balls.
Cock or sack?
Cock or sack.
It's cock or sack.
That was like 6 hours ago, it seems like.
I think it's genius the amount of disdain in your correction. It's cock or sack.
Yeah, we'll get it right.
Really?
How about when he showed his peach and it looked like a fucking plum? Black man bull.
I've been told
It did look like Vicky LaMotta's eye.
Hey, where's Roland?
I'm a bum without you in a helmet.
What'd you say? Father of the bride. Again?
Father of the bride.
Get Roland. I want to see if he smoothed things over.
Don't start.
All right, Roland's coming back in. Let's see if he smoothed things over.
I bet we're fine.
I'm sure we're fine.
You can say.
I think they have.
She's also got other people going like, "Come on, we gotta go. You got I got nothing," because there's a moderator.
All right, let's see what.
But
happens.
they listen in on everything, right?
Yeah, they do. Of course they do.
That's awful.
Well, then they would have hung up the minute I said colored.
Roland, the guy who books all the guests for our show.
Roland.
Hello.
How is it?
How long have you been working here?
I've been booking here since November.
He's good. Jump out that window.
I represent. Yeah, I'm trying to.
What is our office full of helium?
Well, it shouldn't be too bad.
Are you high pitch, Eric?
No.
No.
All right, what's going on?
It shouldn't be too bad though.
We should be fine.
Where'd Bobby go?
Do Helium Howard. That's good.
Hoo-hoo, Robin. I invented everything. Hoo-hoo. I'm taking the helicopter out to the Hamptons. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
All right, how'd it go with the Publicist?
Yeah, let's go.
Tell him, Fred.
I shot her an email. I'm gonna give her a call and talk to her later on.
She said, "Talk to me immediately," and then you email her and she doesn't pick it up.
What's going to be your angle on this?
Yeah, what's your angle after hearing the replay?
I'm trying to think of a good.
Sorry, but they're pigs.
Just say they were upset because he called late.
Just say it's out of control. It's 5 guys in a room. You can. It's fucking XM radio. You say whatever you want, and they go crazy.
I don't understand why guys are conspiring on the air.
Well, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What you're talking about, this is what you said.
You forget you're on the air.
She's like, I heard you.
We've never been known for our brains.
What was your bit? What did you walk in here to do that you just completely backed out of?
Yeah.
And if you say I just wanted to say something, I'll fucking spit my gum in your hat.
I didn't.
Shut your face. Tell the truth.
Come on.
Powerless over Jimmy.
Come on.
No, I just was gonna say. I was just gonna say that it was fun hanging out with Jay.
Oh, you're so needy.
But he's lying because he had a thing he was going to do.
Lying. He came over and he reached for me in a letchy way.
No, it wasn't really let you. It was just like
put the mic in your mouth like you're blowing.
What were you going to do? Just say what you were going to do.
All the way in. Put it in. And let Jimmy smash it.
You walked in here with the timing of cancer of the gums while he's in the middle of talking.
Don't say that. You know it's you.
And you were going to stand over there and do something, and you didn't do it. What were you going to do?
Nothing. It wasn't. I was just gonna.
He's not being honest. Okay, go. He's not going to tell the truth. He's not telling the truth. Go.
What were you going to do?
Nothing. He's not going to tell the truth. Go. You know, lie. I talk about fucking. I got blown by a tranny. I can say that.
Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I'm going to ask you.
I'm chewing gum.
You ever suck a guy's cock? Show me with your mouth.
Kit Kat Club.
Show me with your mouth.
Show me, you fuck.
Spit your gum out.
What is that from? What was
Bad
that?
Lieutenant.
Very beautiful girls, you know that?
Bad Lieutenant.
Where were you tonight? The Kit Kat Club?
Smoking grass. I know what you did.
Long
That's a good one.
I just remember him being naked crying.
If I could play.
I try to do the right thing, but I'm weak. I'm too fucking weak.
Where the fuck were you?
I'm sorry.
Why did he give the fucking...
I did so many bad things.
Oh, he's great.
I can't wait till Ben has this breakdown. Why did he give the money to the bad guys who killed the right
But it was him, his
redemption? Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
I picked that up. And then he gets shot.
Huh? Hey, cop!
Big man, biggest man in town. Get some fucking kiss of death with. We got to get Richard Widmark drops immediately. I want him before the show's over. Go.
Now. Hit it. What are you blackberrying, Opie? Because this is important.
Oh, I finished the show.
Oh, you're done with the show? I'm fucking done with this show, too.
Why don't we just go?
I'm just doing the stuff
I
do.
It's almost noon. What are we doing
I know.
here?
Opie's just doing stuff he does after the show.
Yeah, I
the
already
mics
started
are
doing
on.
my
It doesn't matter.
What time are you guys usually on the air until?
I don't know.
11.
Then we'll complain that no guests come on. And we'll go, oh, yeah. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Now we know why. And this is going to be forced down our throat every time we don't get a guest now. Well, remember what you did. We had 25 fucking great interviews with everyone else that came in, but this will be the one they call on every time. Remember you called the Publicist Contour? Jay Mohr did.
It wasn't Contour.
Jay Mohr did. And
It
we
was
will be saying
bitch.
that a lot in the next couple of hours.
Cunt bitch whore. Whore was in there.
It was good seeing you guys.
I don't know where.
Mohr.
Oh, Mohr.
It was
Thanks
good
for
seeing
having,
you.
sir.
Yes, thank you very
Wow,
much.
this is like...
July 21st, Clerks II.
That's right.
I'm going to check it out.
Excellent to be here.
All right, well,
Jimmy Norton. Jimmy Norton's going to be at some funny place with a funny name, doing funny stuff.
I look like I'm booking Nashville for the end of July, but that's not it. It's about June 11th, Lucky Louie.
Jay Mohr, thank you. Anything to plug, Jay?
Tuesdays at the Irvine Improv.
Irvine Improv. Big Kev, anything?
Wizard World Philly next weekend.
That's a no.
Wizard World Philly.
Next
coming weekend.
Yeah,
and what are you doing there?
Sunday.
I'm signing on Saturday.
Very good.
Kevin's doing a signing in Wizard World in Philadelphia.
Are there other celebrities going to be there?
Yes, but I haven't looked at the guest list yet.
You might want to.
Like, who do we got?
I'm going.
You're
Kevin
going?
Smith.
Yeah. All right, well, then that's
I'll
a
be
winner. Because some of the guest lists I've
Lou
seen.
Ferrigno,
no doubt.
That's
the
good.
usual.
Can you fucking write down why he didn't call us and show it to him and see if he can give you an answer? Because he stood us up when we were in Mardi Gras.
Thank
remember?
God we were at Mardi Gras. Couldn't hear anything. We were as deaf as he was. And then who else? Linda Blair?
I'm not sure.
She doesn't frequent those things.
No, we got her once.
Chiller. She does chiller in Jersey.
Yeah, we got her once. And then all we did was yell, "The power of Christ compels you," into the mic, and she hung up on us.
Yeah, thanks a lot for
we
that.
We thought it was funny.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, what are we going to do?
Sir, always a pleasure being here.
Thank you.
Anytime I'm in New York, I hope I can just come on in.
You know you're welcome anytime to this
sometimes
debacle.
I like to talk, sometimes I just like to watch.
Just sit and be an observer. That's fine.
More's
you
fun.
talk.
I enjoy more, but
you talk more
really,
at the FM show.
Yeah, totally. But it's fun to just kind of watch more.
Well, there's not much else you can do. You know, the guy does kind of
he's funny,
go from one subject to another.
Funny.
It's very funny. I wish he'd do stand up again. I think
that was
it's more
weird
a
to hear.
psychological thing.
That was weird to hear that he's just not.
Like he goes, "I'm retired," and you're like, "Well, why? You're really funny and everything." And then he goes, "Nah, I just don't like it anymore. I think there might be a stage fright thing or something."
No,
like I think something that hit him.
He seems like
he's
a fairly
anxious
straightforward guy, and he just kind of hit a place where he's like, "I'm tired of getting up there." I think it's fairly funny where he's like, "I've been talking for 15 minutes. You guys say something."
I understand if like you're a carpenter or something, or you got a job you don't like, and then you move on to something else. But stand-up comedy, I mean, you know,
I think
do
it's
some
tough
gigs.
too if you've been acting, and you get to do that for a living, and then you have to go
back out on the road
on a stage and like please people in a moment in a room.
Yeah,
it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough.
I kind of hear that. Well, thank you.
Thank you
for coming in. I officially have to be the last person left in here.
I was going to say, all right, so
I think that might be the bit.
If I don't see you outside, I'm late for lunch. So
you're late for lunch. Anybody important, or you just yourself?
Janet Maslin used to review movies for the New York Times.
Oh, nice little schmoozing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I dig her. She's a cool lady. So whenever I'm in New York, I try to
slip a little copy of the advanced copy of the movie.
She saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
liked it.
Saw it. Yeah, she dug it.
Okay.
All right, boss.
Continued success, my friend.
Yes. You too.